Miss everyone. Happy Halloween, everyone. We are officially live. I hope you guys are ready to talk about everything NBA Cup. Now, if this looks good but sounds different, it's because it is. Now, I told y'all this ain't a game. Hey, you never know when I'm gonna pop up, especially Halloween. Now, y'all see my background. That look real familiar, right? You're probably wondering where's Big Ox. You're probably wondering why am I in his setup. You're probably wondering why I popped up on him like the boogeyman. Well, you see, with the panel, you never know what's gonna happen, especially when it's Halloween. And I'm saying all this to say it is the NBA Cup. Somebody's gonna make a heist and steal that trophy, and we're gonna talk about who it's gonna be, and we know who it's not gonna be. All right, y'all, let's get into it. What's good, Mars? What's good, Chill? Big Ox,
In effect,
you there? No Big Ox. You guys want something from the fridge? Chill,
I
Mars.
thought that. Yeah, I'll take something to drink. What you got?
Uh, Hold on, I'll be right back.
hmm
In the meantime, Mars, you want to talk about the NBA Cup?
This is
I guess. Oh,
this is what we got to
Marshall
deal with,
Sports.
Moss. This
Yeah.
is what we got to deal with on the regular, Moss.
Who's playing today?
So the Knicks got Anyway, Moss, how you doing, brother?
Amazing.
All right, let's run it. So the Knicks got the Bulls tonight. Of these divisions, and I do remember us having a conversation, Mars, over the summer. I don't remember the standings, and I had to go look them back up. And these divisions, I mean, they look pretty fierce, right? That Group C, the East Group C looks pretty fierce. I mean, the Knicks got the Bulls tonight. That should be a really good one. How do you like that matchup?
The way the Bulls starting the season, I'd argue they should probably be the favorites.
To win the cup?
I think no, in this game, not to
Oh,
win
in
the
this
cup.
game. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They've looked really good. I think some of their defense is a bit fugazi, I'll say. But offensively pushing the pace, generating good looks. The Knicks kind of have struggled to fully buy into the change in play style, the more motion, more ball movement. So if they're not knocking down the three, I could see the Bulls winning that game, and that might be considered an upset. I don't know, but I think the Bulls deserve that level of credit considering how they've
Yep.
started the season.
I think that the thing that the Bulls have done for me that has impressed me the most is how they've taken care of the ball and how they've been able to score. I don't know if this scoring is sustainable. I think they're right outside the top 5 in the league in points, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they're like 6th in points. They got one of the best defenses in the league too. I think they're 4th in the league in defense as of right now. I think that that's something that's sustainable for them because Vooch, for all intents and purposes, and I know this sounds ridiculous to a lot of people, Vooch has always been a really good team defender. One-on-one, not so much. No, he can shoot a gap. 100% he can do that. He can shoot a gap. He can rebound on the weak side. He can even block a shot on the weak side. But one-on-one as a defender, Vooch is not very good. But as a team defender and the dynamic of this team with Matas being able to stand in front of a guy, Josh Giddey, on the other hand, has been a bit, there's more to be desired with him as a defender. But I feel like as a collection, I think they can get the Knicks tonight off the strength that their offense, how much faster they play now, how much more efficient it's been with Josh Giddey being able to get other people involved. I do like it. I do like their offense, and I do think that they could get them. Now, there's other, when I look at this group with the Knicks, the Bucks, the Bulls, the Heat, and Charlotte, to be honest with you, I think the Bucks are the best team in this group. And not from a talent standpoint. I think that from a group standpoint, I think that they're the best team in this group. And here's why, Moss. There's no misunderstanding on this Milwaukee Bucks team who the lead singer is. We already know who it is. We know who everybody's right now. And these guys
Ryan Rollins,
willingly, and these guys and these guys willingly concede that. Like, there's no misunderstanding. But the flip side to that is the lead singer has no problem passing the mic and getting behind And I think he put like last night, for example, he really put the battery in Ryan Hollins' back. And I think he told Ryan Hollins that, Steph Curry ain't better than you. And sometimes you got to hear that as a young player. Steph Curry ain't better than you. You better than him. You could kick his ass. Come to find out, you hear that a couple of different times. And you see what ultimately happens. I mean, for them to beat that Golden State Warrior team without Giannis, I think this group is a lot better than we've given them credit for.
Yo, so here's the group on the screen. What's going on, Swiper? Here's the group right here that Chill's talking about. This is EC. Mm-hmm. You got the Hornets, the Bulls, the Heat, and the Milwaukee Bucks. And the New York Knicks as well. I'm going to run a poll, and I'm going to ask you guys between the top 4 teams. Well, let's establish who the top 4 teams are exactly.
Yeah, you're going to disrespect the Hornets. That's what you was going to do.
No, I was actually going to disrespect the Bulls, but...
The team that's undefeated?
Yeah, so it's like with these 5 teams, can I get everybody's order as to what you guys think it'd be? Chat, you guys talk to me too. With these 5 teams, what order do you think it would be? So Swiper, you just jumping up here, man. How you living today?
I'm good, bro. Good
okay. Hey, watch your memorabilia in the back. You never know. Somebody might pop up and take your stuff. But it's Halloween, so things get spooky around this time of the year. But with these teams though, where would you rank them in terms of how they're going to finish in the NBA Cup in their division?
If I'm looking at this division, I think Milwaukee is the most grounded. Like I just told Mal, I don't think there's any misunderstanding about who the guy is and what the other guys' role is on the crew. I think this Bulls team is really coming together, but I think Miami is maybe a little bit more of a cohesive unit. So I'm going to take Miami second. The way that the Bulls have been playing, I think the Bulls have been really good. Then the Heat. Then the Knicks, then Charlotte.
Okay. Mars, who you got?
Bucks, Heat. I probably agree with Chill. Bucks, Heat, Bulls, Knicks, Charlotte.
Heat, Bulls, Knicks, Charlotte. Okay.
Hey, Ron. Charlotte is the chick you call at 2:00 in the morning. Whenever you got a losing streak going on in the NBA, you get with Charlotte and they'll get you off the snide. That's who Charlotte is for me. They are the group that'll get you back. If you're going the other way, they'll get you back right. It's just not working in Charlotte. It's just not. I'm good on Charlotte.
Season just started. And they're what? 2-3? Is that a record?
I'm good. I'm straight on Charlotte.
Where are they? Yeah,
LaMelo Ball actually, and LaMelo Ball for all intents and purposes, he actually looked good a couple of nights ago when they played Washington. I watched it. Yeah, he actually looked good a couple of nights ago. But I'm good on this Charlotte team. I'm straight.
They just can't guard anyone.
That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, they just can't guard. But Swiper, I guess I have to ask you, how would you rank East Group C?
Since we're in the early season fake portion of the year, and this is going to go through December, Bucks, Knicks, Bulls, Heat, Charlotte.
Why?
Okay.
I think the Bucks are off to a terrific start. That's early season nonsense. And then they'll settle in after about January, December. But I think maybe early year, this is real, where the Bucks are beating the Golden State Warriors without Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Ryan Hollins is apparently a borderline all-star on his Austin Reeves joint. But yeah.
What do you think this Bucks team could settle into, Swipers? Because like you said, by January we're settling.
Team. I'm not.
You
don't
think
them,
that they're a good team?
No, I'm not taking them over anybody in the top 4. Maybe I don't know what's up with the Hawks. If the Magic are going to play
the top 4, who is?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. If the Hawks are going to play like this, and Trae Young's out too. Well, maybe. Well, no, let me not say that. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Richey, Jalen Johnson, and Kristaps Porzingis kind of interest you in that?
If they start playing some defense, yeah, maybe.
I mean, they should with no Trae. Yeah, that lineup should.
I don't know because Jalen Johnson being majorly liability-ish on defense.
Yeah, well, he's a hypothetical defender at this point in his career. He's not actually a good defender.
He never really was a good defender, Miles. He was always a good rebounder and a good connecting defender. I never thought that he was a great one-on-one defender, and he was a great transition offensive player. But in terms of being a defender, I mean, Dyson Daniels is clearly the best defender on that crew. I don't think that that's a question. probably the main reason why I watched both him and Jalen Johnson. But to Swiper's point, I mean, I'm not so.
Do you think the Bucks are on the tier with the, like somebody even comments or complained? Do you think the Bucks are on the same tier with the Warriors without Giannis?
Without, I mean, they just beat him last night,
right?
But
I think that's to my point. It's just like I think it's so early in the year, like we're still getting a lot of sporadic performances. So I just,
I saw the Jazz. To your point, Swipe. I saw the Jazz last year smoke the Knicks in Utah early in the season, but I will say, watching this Bucks team, I don't think that there's any misunderstanding on what the roles are, and I think that's why moving forward they're just going to be a lot better than what people think that they're going to be. I mean, Ryan Rollins.
If the Hawks are going to drop off, chill, and then you're telling me that the Magic are just not going to play defense ever again, then you know what? They could be a top 4 seed, maybe 3. There's a world, but that speaks more about the East to me than anything else.
I got them between 4 and 6.
So is Milwaukee just never going to get credit? Like,
no, I don't. I just don't think they're that good. But I said they're not.
So how long do they have to be good for before?
I told you, I have a 21 game mark typically when I start taking things serious.
So if they're like,
then they'll be surprising. 7. But again, Mars, that still will be hard for me to compute, because at that point, then we're saying they're going to have, it's going to be their shooting that's going to be the thing that's kind of keeping them there. They found a defensive formula with Giannis and Miles Turner kind of anchoring the back line. And then they found enough high quality role play.
Really good for them on defense.
You said who?
Yes.
Miles Turner's been really good for them on defense.
Yeah, right. If they found a solution there, then you know what? Then I would just be that was I'll just be shocked. But I just don't. But if you told me in a vacuum, then at Mars, for me, that would just say that the Western Conference is just that much better than the Eastern Conference. And if they're really able to move up to that level, I just don't think.
Why though, Swiper? Because I mean, you would say.
I'm just saying I don't look at the roster. I don't look at the coaching. I'm just not taking them. I'm just not taking away with it yet. Maybe that changes. Maybe it changes. I could be wrong.
I think that I think as much basketball as you watch and as cohesive a unit as you've seen guys become. Right. As much basketball as you watch and as cohesive as units as you've seen units that have not been talented before, but been able to play really well, whether it's off a superstar or off of each other. This Milwaukee Bucks team, I think that they play really well off of each other. Ryan Hollins is really comfortable in that offense. I feel like Gary Trent, he does things, and I think that you're looking at these guys from a championship standpoint. I'm not looking at them from a championship standpoint. I'm just looking at them being a viable playoff team right now. That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm asking, did you watch the entirety of the game yesterday?
I didn't watch the entirety of it, but I saw a lot of that Warrior game last night.
Bro,
I did.
Come on, bro.
I saw a lot of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they play well, but I'm also just like, bro, like, just no way, bro. Your entire game plan changes when Giannis isn't in the game. And again, they play well, but more, I'm just not saying like
imagine that.
I know, but like,
not playing.
But it's also just like
we're gonna do the same thing that we did without our best player. No.
I'm talking about the Warriors. Their game plan obviously changed, when Giannis wasn't playing. I just don't think they're gonna, we'll see. Like I said, I will find out. Obviously,
it just sounds like you just don't like Milwaukee. That's what
I don't think the team around Giannis is good. I just don't. I don't, and I don't think, because what's going to happen is if they start off well and then they end up sucking, they lose in the first round. I can be like, well, Giannis didn't get it done with boom, boom, boom. I'm like, no, I'm staying where I stayed. Just starts the year off.
I
don't think they're good.
But a good regular season team doesn't mean we predict them to be a good playoff team.
Yeah, but regular season, and again, I think this is obviously within context of like the East. If we're saying that the Hawks are dropping off the face of the earth because of the Trae Young injury and because they're just not that good, cool. And we're also including the Magic in there, cool. But then now it's like Cleveland, the Knicks, and the Bucks. At that juncture,
Philly.
Philly, the Bulls too. The thing with the Bulls, when we get to the Bulls, I don't think the Bulls stuff is sustainable either. But like, I think the Bulls are really talented. But like, I also think the Bulls having the top 3 defense so far in the NBA.
But that's, to be fair, teams are shooting 26% from 3 against Chicago.
Sure, but again,
there's something very measurable that we can be like, okay, that's not.
Sometimes, y'all, to be fair though, we can look at that and say, you can have a whole season, Mars, where shot variance goes your way. Because I saw the Nuggets in what was that, 23-24? I know, but I'm saying, but it could be 30-32 the whole year.
Yeah, what's realistic, Mars? I mean, okay, we ain't gonna shut
26. That's 11 points below league average last year.
Yeah, 26. We're not gonna do like the big reason why Chicago have a top 5 defense is because teams quite literally aren't making threes against them after 5 games. which I'm not like. Part of it is they're playing good defense. Part of it is guys are just missing shots that variance will account for. And all of a sudden, teams are shooting 34%.
But you're also scheming bad shooters in the spots too. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
so that's what I'm saying. You got
right,
it's I can't just be like, all of this is just because of variance. No, but
right.
some of it is definitely because of you're getting a bit lucky in the shooting department. Some defenses are getting unlucky in terms of they're giving up 38, 39% from three. So once you get deeper into the season, those things are going to start to even out a little bit more. And I think the Bulls will probably find themselves as a 12th to 14th ranked defense as opposed to the 4th best defense. I just like, and then we'll see where they stand up. But I do think.
But to be fair, when they last year, when they had all their players, they were rolling towards the end of the season. So there's a reality where, the Bulls. I mean, I don't know, Chill. That's what I'm saying. Like, if just
I see why you love. I do. I see why you love that kid DeSomo and why you advocating for him. DeSomo is DeSomo. I see why you love him. And
Ox and Rob, y'all need to switch. The clown's on the left. Go ahead, Chill.
As I was saying,
I didn't know we had real talk on the panel today. Damn.
Anyway, the point that I was making, Swiper, is I think league average for the long ball is what, about 35%?
37 last year.
So 37% is the league average. I don't think it's ridiculous that the Bulls can hold teams considering how they guard the long ball line, with the amount of length that they have. I think they can hold teams to the low 30s. I think 20
low 30s.
When I say low 30s,
Chill,
like 33. Like 33. I don't think it's ridiculous to think that they can hold teams to 33, 34%. I don't think that's ridiculous to think.
Who's number one in 3-point defense last year? Mars. Let me see.
Last year?
Yeah, I'm looking at now. I'm not saying you're wrong, bro.
Last year was OKC at 34%. But to be fair, it was number 2 at 34%. Yeah.
So you can guard it. You can guard a 3-point line with drop coverage.
Like Chicago have been doing this. Like they make a very conscious effort to try and not give up a whole bunch of threes, and then also to like play the three very aggressively. But 26% is
that's much.
Well, it adjusted on dunks and threes is at 29.7% for Chicago right now. So a little bit more realistic.
Garbage time filtered.
Yeah. Dallas is, but there's a 5-point gap between them and Dallas is at 34.7. So like, that's like a historic, start to the year for Chicago. I'm not saying it's not real, but that's definitely going to be a challenge.
We can infer. Yeah, 26% is not.
Who's the worst 3-point shooting defense in the league right now, Mars?
Probably Charlotte.
This year,
the Utah Jazz. Adjusted. Teams are shooting 50% versus the Utah Jazz.
Or Philly. It might be Philly. Oh,
who's shooting 50%?
Yeah,
Utah.
That makes sense. It's the Nets. The Nets are giving up 45% from 30.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, Brooklyn.
Which is also not sustainable, by the way. Like,
right.
No way.
Well, there's 2 teams shooting above 40% versus 2 defenses, Memphis and Brooklyn. But then the issue is that Utah and the Clippers, which is surprising, the Clippers are giving up half of the shots they give up to the 3-point line.
But if you look at this, if you look at, but back to your point, Swiper, about Milwaukee, if you look at this division that we're in with the Heat, with the Knicks, right, with Charlotte, and who else is in that division? The Knicks, Heat, the Charlotte, and them.
Yep.
I mean, I think it's what they're doing right now. I think it's sustainable. I don't know why Giannis didn't play yesterday, and to be honest with you, Swipe, I really didn't appreciate. I mean, Moss told me about it yesterday. Knee soreness. That shit sound like. I mean, that's why we got days off.
Hey, chill. We've evolved today. Okay, we're managing.
For as well, if he went out to warm up, he just didn't feel right. So
yeah. We just want to make sure Giannis is healthy all year. It was
premeditated. He went out to warm up. They said he went out to warm up multiple times, so he tried to play. It just didn't feel right, based on what I heard. Yeah.
Right.
Because I turned on the game like 10 minutes before, and it's like Giannis Antetokounmpo have been ruled out. I was like, oh, okay, nice. But we got to see Ryan Wallace masterclass, so it was all worth it. It's cool.
Fellas. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
The point that I was
going to get to the next division.
The point that I was making with that is I just think that this is sustainable considering what this Milwaukee Bucks team is now. Is it sustainable that they're going to be undefeated and they're not going to lose a game? No, I don't. I'm not going that far. I just think that this is a team where everybody is very much in tune with what they are supposed to be doing. There's no misunderstanding about this group, and in that division specifically, there is no other group. There is no other team that's that in tune with what they're supposed to be doing than the Milwaukee Bucks. That's why I think that they're going to win that division.
All right, fellas, we're going to go ahead and move on to East Group C or Group B. What's going on, Big Ox?
What's up?
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. This is the group right now, as you guys can see on the screen. East B. You got Boston. You got Brooklyn. You got Detroit. You got the Magic, and you got Philly. This group actually might be kind of scary, fellas. Is this the best group on the East?
No, it might be the worst, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty
The
bad.
worst?
Well, you rate Boston higher than we do.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
They got the worst team in the East in there currently right now. They have an underperforming Pistons team. They got an underperforming Magic team. They have an overperforming Philly team.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, Philly are not overperforming, so be humble.
Hey, whoa, relax. Well, you're right. My bad. VJ Edgecombe is the engine of the roster. He's carrying them to the record there that they have right now.
Respect
so.
Tyrese Maxey, but yeah.
Yeah, second best player on the team.
Jared McCain back in practice, so he coming back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Paul George back in the next week or two. Joel Embiid's minutes going up gradually. Philly are legit. But
Mars, you are not going to get off this Joel
Detroit
Embiid train, are you, Mars?
Joel
You are
Embiid is
not-
in his Brad Miller era, Mars.
Joel Embiid is in his Joel Embiid era.
Mars, you are not going to get off this
What do
Joel
you
Embiid
mean by
train,
that,
are you?
Swiper?
Brad Miller, high functioning, high post player, good passer,
Playing
good,
under the rim.
good offensive engine. Yeah, playing underneath the rim as well. Good
Playing
He
offensive
dunked
engine.
in practice though, so that's cap. Joel Embiid dunked in practice. So
I saw Brad Miller bang on people with Sacramento. You need to relax. Watch ball, young man. Watch ball.
well, why'd you say under the rim then? That's your business.
He said under the rim. I confirm
And
mostly
you
under the
agreed.
rim. Yeah, mostly
Because
under
it
the
is
rim.
under the rim. You seen him dunk.
I saw
You
Joel
seen him
dunk.
dunking
I
in
saw Joel
practice.
dunk in
You didn't see
practice,
peak
so-
Bobby Jackson and Brad Miller. That two-man game better than anything you got in your Houston Rockets ever.
Speak,
My Houston
Swiper.
Rockets.
Just
Yeah,
so
your
not
Houston
true,
Rockets.
but That is just not
Fellas,
true at all.
Houston Rockets, okay.
Fellas, I need
Houston are number
I need
one in offense, by
predictions.
the way, just so you know.
I need predictions, and Big Ox, I'm gonna start with you. We didn't get your prediction from the last group, but let's get your prediction from this group. This is what it is right here.
I got to stick to my guns. I think Orlando's going to get it together. So I think the Magic win this one, this group for sure.
All right, and then
Who is
after
second
that,
behind them?
Philly. I think Philly's be second behind them, and then Detroit, and then Boston, and then Brooklyn's not the worst team in the East, but they're the worst team in the NBA.
They might be right now.
No, they absolutely are.
You see, and then Brooklyn fans are like, look, MPJ. I'm like, all right, man, y'all ain't got nothing else. That's it. Shout out to
Yeah,
the
but
Brooklyn-
Brooklyn fans are aware of the situation though. Like, I don't think Brooklyn are in the worst situation in the NBA. They know they were going to suck this year. The worst situation is like very clearly the Pelicans, in my humble opinion, or the Kings. But we're going to leave the Kings out of this and say
That's who I
Pelicans.
was thinking. I was thinking second.
Because the Pelicans don't even own their pick and they haven't got a win. So I don't even know what's going on over there. But at least Brooklyn went into the season acknowledging, yeah, we're going to suck. So you give them some sort of grace that they are the worst team in the league, but it's kind of by design. The Pelicans can't win a game, and that's because they're just not very good, which is a bit more concerning, in my humble opinion.
all
Oh,
right,
wait, hold on. What y'all say about the Kings?
Ox, you guys are awful. Stop the bullshit, yo. Stop it. Ox.
I'm not saying we're not awful. We are awful, but we're
Yes.
But wait. Keegan is coming back. We have one of the best perimeter defenders that's injured right now. He'll be back. We'll be okay.
Keegan
We're
Murray.
going to have to
That's
see
what
Russ
we
at
doing
power forward no more.
Yo, Morris, please don't do this. Right
That's what we doing now, Ox.
My bad.
We're hitching our wagon in our hopes to Keegan Murray coming back and saving us, Ox. Is that what you're doing?
not saving us, but making this an actual basketball team. Like we could have won two more games if Keegan was there. We would have beat Chicago if Keegan was there. We would have beat
I do
Chicago.
think Keegan will
and
make a
then-
difference,
and
to be fair.
Keegan definitely makes a difference. And on top of that, like I told you before, Austin Reeves has 33 if Keegan's there.
Hey, can you punch a hole
What's
in
that,
that? math
what's
over
that,
here?
18 less than what
I'm
he
snoring too, Ron. I'm not sleeping. I'm snoring too, Ron. Yes,
All
I
right,
am.
Give me a second swipe. I'll take it off in a second swipe.
No, you ain't got to take it off. It works.
is that match your pin hat?
Ron, can you put your mask on?
You put yours on too. Put that down.
Hey, bro,
You already got his
I'll
on.
rob you just like
There
this.
you go.
dog.
That's better. That's better. Hey, Swiper, can I get your predictions though?
This
on or
division, who
off with these
wins?
teams?
Who wins?
Yeah, well, just how you think it pans out with all 5 teams?
Man, my GOAT, Joel Embiid. Mars is a fake Embiid fan. I think that for me
No,
personally,
he is not. No, Mars is not.
By the way, there's nobody on the panel a bigger 76ers fan than me right now. And I know that for sure. Nobody is
different
top
between
Oh,
being a
five.
because VJ went to
76er
Baylor.
Yeah.
VJ went to
Facts.
Baylor?
Facts.
I've watched
I
every
like-
dribble
I
of
think
the
I like
Sixers.
VJ.
Right.
No, you
I
haven't.
like
No, you haven't.
Swiper.
No, you haven't. No, you
I
haven't.
absolutely have. So I don't even know.
First off,
Game-
wait.
game
But
you
the
want to play.
Rockets played. The Rockets played at the same time.
All right, is Jalen Green on the Rockets swiper?
Oh no, I'm
he's
over
not.
this.
Jalen
I'm
Green
over
hasn't
this.
played a
I'm over
dribble this
I'm over
season.
this.
I have
I'm
no
over this.
reason to watch Rockets games.
I'm over
No,
this.
he's not.
I watch Rockets games for the love of the game, not because I'm a
over
Rockets
this.
fan anymore.
No, stop
But shout out to
Shout out
Rockets.
to
though.
love of the
They're
game.
decent.
Stop it.
Yeah, goddamn, I've watched every dribble of the Sixers this year.
Right now, the 76ers are the best team there. So I'm rolling with them. Tyrese Maxey's been insane. That's all NBA player if I've ever seen one. I think that follow up right after that. I think the Pistons figure it out. Maybe So I'll say Sixers finished 1. I'll say the Pistons finished 2. Magic finished 3. Boston finishes 4, and then Brooklyn. They're gonna be everybody's jump off in this group. Everybody's gonna get their licks up versus the Brooklyn Nets. So they'll go defeated.
Swiper. So that's so. Does everybody up here think Brooklyn's gonna go defeated?
Yes, I don't think they're winning the game in this division.
Yeah. So they're just gonna be passing
They
Brooklyn
might
around.
beat Philly. I ain't gonna lie. They might beat Philly.
They're not beating nobody in this division, Ron. Nobody.
They might.
They
But
100%
I'll
nobody
guess
more.
they go
Nobody.
0-4, but they might beat Philly.
How are they going to beat Philly?
Magical 3-point variance.
Okay, that's possible.
That's the only way Brooklyn gonna win games. They're not gonna win games because they're good. They're gonna win games because they get hot from the 3-point line, and Cam Thomas has like 45.
Mars, they could literally win 11 games this season. 11 total.
Yeah, and those 11 games will come because they shot the hell out the 3. Or Cam Thomas goes to 50. That's the only way they're gonna win games. Or MPJ.
Respect Michael Porter Jr. Oh yeah.
Yeah, or MPJ. Like that's the only way they're gonna win. They're not gonna be like, oh, we out execute.
Watching Brooklyn fans come to grips with Michael Porter Jr. dribble pull ups fading right, and they're just like, what goes through his head? I'm like, that's where he lives.
And I know
It's
we live in
been a great
a
watch.
and I know we live in a right now. I do. I know we live in a right now. What's going on with you? But if you look at the Brooklyn Nets schedule, right? So they just lost to Atlanta on Wednesday. So they got Philly on Sunday, Minnesota Monday, Indiana Wednesday, Detroit. So maybe Indiana, because I'm looking for a win in the next 10 games, Moss. That's what I'm looking for. So Atlanta, Philly, Minnesota, Indiana, Detroit, the Knicks, Toronto, Orlando, Washington.
They could win like 2 of them games. Maybe even 3. They could win 3 of those games.
They're not beating
What the
Philly.
hell is going on over there?
They're not beating Philly.
It's Halloween, Jordan. You gotta look out.
Yeah, it is.
We
Don't
all
forget
got our
that.
costumes, and you here just doing nothing. You suck.
The fuck is going on? I do
Wait,
got a
hold on.
costume on. You see, I got my jersey on, my basketball player.
Ron, why you got the Michael Jordan eyes?
Dub cosplay. Dub cosplay.
Ron, you got Michael Jordan eyes.
Because if you would have seen the things I seen last night at the times of the night that I seen it last,
You
know what? We don't got
went to the chill. What do we call those? What is the
In fact, I
gentleman's
did.
parlor?
The striptease establishment.
Hey, Ox, you ain't got one of these. You ain't no real aspirations fan. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jordan, so you got ice packs on your knees right now?
Yeah, brother. I'm
You
real.
walking with a cane today?
Yeah, I just got through building trees and shit. Got through planting trees. You mean Ox ain't no real aspiration fan. He ain't got one of them.
All right, y'all. We still on the same division. Jordan, Chill, Mars. I need to hear y'all predictions from this division. Who will come in first and who will come in last? Jordan, you just popped in, so my dog, talk to us. Who you got?
Who gonna come in first? I got the 76ers coming in first. I'll take that back. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll put the Orlando Magic first. Right now it's a little nasty for them. But then I'll go 76ers second. Detroit third, Boston fourth, and matter of fact, give me Boston third, Detroit fourth, and then the Nets fifth. The Nets got no NBA players on their team besides like 2 of them.
Am I the only one that thinks Boston got action and finishing number 1 in this?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they do got action, but I just feel like by the time
Where?
Orlando turn it around,
Where is it? Where is
Orlando
it?
gonna turn it around. No, Boston gonna be competitive though. Like Boston gonna be really competitive. But Orlando just gonna turn it around.
They just beat a Cleveland team that many project to be the best in the conference.
No, Mark, they beat the hell out of a Cleveland team. But,
exactly.
But they're gonna be competitive. That's what I'm saying. I just don't think. I don't know if Detroit gonna be competitive. That shit they doing look like a zoo circus out there, like a circus full of just animals just running around, just doing nothing.
How do you have more faith in Orlando than Detroit?
Because at least Orlando got 2 guys. Detroit just
so
got one.
Detroit.
Orlando got more
So
talent
does
on
Detroit.
the roster.
Detroit
Huh?
got 2
No,
guys.
Detroit got 3 guys. I mean, Orlando got 3 guys, by the way.
4.
Well, Detroit got 2. Anthony Black ain't a guy.
Whoa.
He played well last night.
Who is Detroit
Chill,
too?
chill.
Who is
Did
Detroit
you watch
too?
Anthony Black yesterday? Mars is such a hater. When you gonna give
He is,
credit where
bro.
credit is due?
For
When you gonna
real,
give credit
Mars.
where
He
credit is
played well
due?
yesterday. I said he played well yesterday. I said that.
Who is
I don't know
Detroit's
which
2
one.
though? Who is Detroit's 2?
Cade.
And Jalen
Cunningham.
Duren. Jalen Duren. No, Jalen
Cade and
Duren.
Cunningham.
Jalen
Yeah,
Duren.
Cade and Cunningham. What you talking
Them
about?
2 different players. Cade turned the ball over and Cunningham scored. So I guess you're right. They got 2.
Cade turned the ball over and Cunningham played with poise. So it's just you don't know which one you're gonna get.
Okay.
You get Cunningham, there's 0 turnovers. You get Cade, you might get 6. It's just
okay.
you don't know which one you're gonna get.
So they
You
wake
don't
up
know
praying
which
for
one you're
Cunningham.
gonna
Yeah,
get.
okay.
I mean, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Orlando got more guys. They're gonna turn it around before Detroit. Then the worst thing Detroit could have did was got off a point guard. That was the worst thing they could have did this offseason. Like they just got off one. Like they're gonna see the value of missing.
You talking
Dennis
about
Schroeder.
Fentecchio? Who you talking about?
No, they got
No.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder.
Man, they can have that
Fucking
fool.
been
They
nice,
can have that fool
Yeah, I
back.
was gonna say the way Dennis playing in Sacramento, he might want to go back to
Dennis
Detroit.
Dennis overstepping his boundaries in Sacramento. He shouldn't be shooting 16 shots a game and shit. I'm like, damn, Dennis.
He heard you
Yeah.
guys
Like
call him
he's
a Hall of
a Hall of
Famer. He was like, "Yeah, Hall of Fame this." That's what he tried. He trying to.
He
push
shoot-
you Hall
he
of
shoot
Fame.
too many
I
shots.
tried to tell y'all he wasn't no Hall of Famer.
Nah, see, I ain't.
That's what he
gonna
trying to
subscribe
do right now. He
But
trying to prove he belong in the Hall of Fame.
He's shooting way too many shots. I'll say that, Ox. But yeah, that's my lineup I got for right now. Now,
All
I
right,
could
Mars
change.
and
I'm fake. I change my lineups all the time. I don't subscribe that. I gotta just believe everything.
Speaking of changing lineups, chat, chill, and Mars, I need you guys to help me create a lineup, a spooky lineup. One that's, let me see your mask.
Let me see your mask. Is crazy.
One that's uglier than this type of lineup. Let's get into it. Mars and Chill and everybody that's watching right now, we have a contest on Splash Sports. We have a contest that is Halloween themed. We have a contest that has 6 tiers, and we have a contest that I need you guys right here, right now, to help me set up. Now, here's how it works. Once again, like I said, you have 6 tiers. Well, first to even get in those tiers or get into the contest, you got to have $25. So if you don't got $25, do what I did last night. I can't tell you how I got my $25. I just got it. I got the $25 and I got in the contest. And then after you do that, scan this QR code on the screen or click the link in the bio. Join the contest. Y'all know about them good links in the bios, right? Yeah, click that link, join the contest, and then after you do that, just, well, feast your eyes on the screen and I'll show you exactly what to do. All right, so as you guys can see, I set my lineup up top. Let me make sure I zoom in for you. So I set my lineup up top. These are the 6 players I chose. I chose Jokic, Lauri Markkanen, Jalen Brunson, Porzingis, Mikal Bridges, and Anthony Simons. But we're going to have some fun because Mars, you're going to set a lineup for me. And then Chill, you're going to set a lineup for me. Oh, whoa. Not that. Yeah, right here. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so these are the tiers that we rocking with. Tier 1... Mars, from this tier 1, who would you like to select between Jokic, Cat? You can see everybody, right? Pascal, Booker, Evan Mobley, Kawhi, Jaylen Brown, Vucevic. How he end up in this tier? Hey, how he get here? He's here. Tyrese Maxey, the Giddler, Zion, and Walker Kessler.
Busy this season too.
What am I picking them to do?
To score, rebound, assist. Every good stat that they get essentially helps, and every bad stat that they get essentially takes away. It's like fantasy basketball, you know? Well, it is fantasy basketball.
Let me take my GOAT, Josh Giddey.
Hell of a pick, Mark.
All right, now we are officially in tier 2. We know who we're not taking his first name, he who should not be named. And then we got Jalen Johnson, James Harden, Jordan, what's this guy's name?
Avia.
Him. And then you got DeAndre Ayton, the guy who all of Los Angeles loves. Chill's guy, Donovan Mitchell. Zubac, Lauri Markkanen. Jamal Murray. Would you look at that, Swiper? Keontae George. Would you look at that, Swiper? John Morant and Triple J. Mars, who you rocking with here?
Hey, why the hell is DeAndre Ayton pitch a turn like that?
Why is DeAndre Ayton in the second tier?
Don't hate on my guy DeAndre Ayton. Give me DeAndre Ayton.
Oh.
Give me DeAndre Ayton.
Yo.
Damn,
Give me
Mark,
DeAndre Ayton.
bullshit ass.
All right.
Yeah, that's what Uso right there.
Mars, I had to do some crazy things to get this $25. Now, hey, I better get a return on my
Whoa,
investment.
what
But
kind of crazy things, Ron?
I had to
Lincoln
go
Bio,
to the
Lincoln
bank,
Bio, Lincoln.
and it took me a long time to get to the, to the teller because
Okay.
there was a lot going on yesterday. But
All right.
Mars, tier 3. Who are you selecting from here? I'm not going to read off everybody. If you're watching, you're watching, and if you're not, then you'll just hear who Mars has to pick.
I gotta take All NBA second team of Derek White.
We cooking up. We cooking up. Tier 4. Who we rocking with? Damn, if only Jalen Green wasn't out.
No
Yeah,
way
do
you
I
gonna
take
pass
the-
on Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, it's like, do I take the GOAT Lonzo Ball or do I take Aaron Gordon, the best player in the Nuggets? I'm gonna take the GOAT though. Let me get Lonzo Ball. Let me get Lonzo Ball.
Oh, when you said
Yeah.
GOAT, I thought you was talking about.
Shaden Sharp.
But all
He
right.
finally had a good game this season, so shout out to Shader.
And now he a game time decision. Ain't that something?
Mars, you better not. I swear you better not in this tier. Mars,
You know
it
who
is
I'm
only
taking.
one
Just
logical
go
pick
ahead.
for this pick.
Nehemiah's KO, right?
Phil Pawski.
Oh, yeah, let me get Joel Embiid.
Oh, let me get Joel Embiid. It's crazy.
He on a minutes restriction run. That's a bad pick, but you wanted it.
But
so
you,
there you go.
hey, he was on the minutes restricted last game. You see what he did?
The last time he played Boston, he was on a minutes restriction, scored 4 points. So
Garbage.
just remember
He got
that was your
trashed.
decision.
He got to get his get back.
Last pick. Oh, the offensive demon, Jared Vanderbilt.
Hell no.
All right, y'all. This is Mars' squad right here. You got Josh Giddey, DeAndre Ayton, Derek White, second team second team
Second
Derek
team All
White.
NBA Derek White.
Yeah, second team Derek White. You got Lonzo Ball, the process Joel Embiid, and all offense Jared Vanderbilt. That's how we rocking with Mars' team. Chill. You are up next. We're gonna do the same thing with you. Let's get to it.
Let's do it. I gotta put my GM hat
Good luck
on.
beating that. Yeah, good luck beating that one, Joe.
Gotta take a look at what I'm looking at with my crew. Who's a stat stuffer? Joker is a stat.
Yeah, we're talking about this one stat stuff.
Yeah,
Stat
Joker
pattern
is a
too.
stat. Yeah, stat pattern. So Joker is a stat pattern. So I'll take Joker. Yep.
All right. In this second
let's
group, who
see.
you rocking with?
Scotty Barnes has been really good in terms of stats. Yes, sir.
Chill.
Scotty.
Are you only looking at stats?
That's what this is about, right?
So you a statistician?
That's what this is about. So
When he
let's
needs to
see.
be, when he needs to be.
Okay.
Oh, Austin
money
Austin
was
Reeves has been killing. I'm going to take Austin Reeves. Yes, sir.
Over Jalen Brunson? Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Austin
Over All
Reeves.
NBA second team, crazy.
Yes, sir. And third guy.
This is where it gets a little tricky, Chill.
No, it really doesn't because the Rook been
Yeah, it's very
nothing
over.
short of fantastic. So I'm gonna take the Rook, VJ Edgecombe.
Over Aaron Gordon is crazy.
Yes, it
Over
is.
Mark Williams is crazy. Mark Williams are walking 20 and 10.
Mark Williams had a good game the other day.
Mark
Mhm.
Williams been hooping this year.
Yes, he has.
Go ahead and take the kid, Jake LaRavia.
I was thinking about that too.
No, ain't no way you was thinking about
He
that.
just
That's
had
crazy.
30, so you know law of averages.
100% was he's at 27 2 nights
So
ago.
you don't want
100%
Quigley?
which means he's gonna have 2 tonight. Like, that's
For
just
sure.
how it
That
works.
27 was straight cap.
Nah, hold on, because after we get done with this drench, we need to talk about Jack LaRavia because I told
No,
you.
we don't even talk about that. That was just a fluke ass game.
Yeah,
That
that
shit
was
wasn't no
just
fluke. That's
just
skill. That's raw talent. That's ability. That's something
Nah,
you
it's
can't
not
fathom.
really.
You
That
can't
shit ain't gonna never
comprehend
happen
the level of
again.
skill that guy
I will.
Chill, your man Dyson Daniels sitting right
guarantee
there.
Yeah, I was looking at I was thinking about Dyson Daniels. Matter of fact, yes. I'm gonna take Dyson Daniels.
Good pick,
Yes,
Chill.
sir.
He gonna get back to his ways tonight. No Trey too. No Trey. Point Dyson.
Dyson Daniels been playing like pure garbage too.
Let's
By the
see.
Joel Embiid in the same tier as Ray J. Dennis, man. What happened to the game I love?
This kid DeSamo has been giving me really good minutes. I'm gonna take DeSamo.
The Sonmu.
What about keep? Is it
Ayo,
or
just call him
Desaumo?
Just
Ayo,
say,
man.
that's my.
Ayo.
Just say Swiper's second favorite.
Swiper's
player,
man. Swiper's man from Chicago.
That's all you gotta say.
Swiper's
Swiper's
man.
man from
I thought
Chicago.
Swiper's man was from Atlanta.
Yep, that's cool.
Either way,
That's
that
cool.
don't matter.
Swiper's
Nikola
man.
He's gonna send a
Jokic.
super chat pretty soon.
I'll
What
play
is
that.
it?
He gonna be what? What'd you say? What'd you say, Jordan?
ATL's fine.
ATS Finance gonna send you a super chat in a minute.
Hey, whatever. Hey, IO gonna be in Denver soon. Watch that Zeke Najee swap. About to happen too. I can't wait.
Ain't nobody in hell would trade Ayo Dosunmu for Zeke.
Yeah, they would. They get a first round pick attached to it.
Can
and they
we
will.
finish what we're getting paid to do, please?
Thank you, Mars. Nikola Jokic,
Ayo
Scotty
Grace.
Barnes, Austin Reeves, VJ Edgecombe, Dyson Daniels, and Ayu Dosunmu are Chill's picks. This is who he's rocking with. Let me go ahead and send these through. All right, so when this happens, one of you two's gonna owe me 25. Well, you guys will probably owe me 25 because my team's probably gonna win. I'll collect it from you guys on Monday, or Chill. We could just take that out of the 75 or out of the 100 that I owe you, so I could just pay you back 75.
No, we
But
won't
that's
take
what we
it
got.
out the 100 that you owe me. No, we will not. No, we
Why
won't.
not?
Because you owe me 100. That's why.
Damn, Ron, I think that thing said you had 5,000 in that joint, man. Let me hold something. What the hell? I know I
Hey,
was.
Ron,
You
hey,
tried to hurry up
hey.
and zoom out on that screen. Go back to that shit. That shit.
Hey
said you
Jordan,
had about
Jordan, I
5,000.
told you, I came up yesterday.
God
But,
damn, let me hold something.
Hey,
What the hell?
that's what happens when you come to Portland. I'll take you to a place, and I'll show you a back room, and they got all type of treasures in it. But anyways,
I don't want to see nobody back room. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, Ron likes you on the back.
Anyway.
Are you an ox in the back room?
We can't take Jordan ass nowhere, can we? We got to make sure that we got to talk. We can't take Jordan nowhere.
Hey, whoa! But
I
Jordan,
don't want to just go anywhere.
remember
Chill.
we linked up last time. We linked up. We said next time we get together, long term plan. We're gonna make a boom boom room. Yep, we're gonna
said
make the
that?
boom boom room.
Nah, I don't remember saying nothing like that.
Yeah, we're gonna create the boom
Ron,
boom
you
room,
remember that
man. Live
conversation?
music all
but
night.
I do got the video of you and Swiper.
No, you don't got no video of me doing nothing. You lying.
I got the
I
video
never
of
said
Ron
y'all
standing
won't
over
do
you in a
it.
hot.
I never
And I,
said
hey,
y'all was doing
I got a
anything.
video
I
of Ron
just
standing over you in a hot sweat. Definitely got that.
See, Swiper's being nasty. I got the video of you guys in Times Square looking fire. Like, y'all was really y'all had that.
Oh, okay. If it's on time,
Y'all was
square,
dressed
I ain't
up. Y'all was
sweat.
fly. Y'all was
I
doing
don't know what else you talking about.
But all right, y'all. Let's get back to East Group B. Chill, Mars. I need to hear y'all predictions right quick.
Oh, so Group East B. So I was looking at Orlando's schedule. They got Boston. I think they can beat Boston. They're going to beat Brooklyn the next time they play them. And then there's Philly, and then there's Detroit. This is where it gets tricky because in the limited amount of time that Joel Embiid's going to play, I think that they could beat Philly. And this is where Detroit comes in, and Detroit could get tricky. I think Detroit could beat them. That's why I think Detroit's going to win the division because I think they're going to beat both Boston and Philly. So I think Detroit's going to win the division. And Orlando's going to come in second. I'm going to say Philly third. And then Brooklyn at the bottom. Yep.
It's not crazy. All right, Mars.
Detroit, Philly, Boston, Orlando, Brooklyn.
Detroit, Philly. Oh, so you got Detroit too. Detroit, Philly, Boston, Orlando, Brooklyn. Orlando fourth. All right. The reason why I said that this division is one of the toughest, it might not be the toughest in terms of who's the best teams, but I think it's the toughest because I think any of the top 4 teams in this division or any team outside of the Nets can potentially win it. So
Ron, is
I
it
don't
ridiculous
you
to
could really-
think? Is it ridiculous to think that with these teams, like you just said, any one of these teams can win it? But any one of these, is it ridiculous if I saw Boston go like not win a game in this division? Is that ridiculous?
That means they would lose to Brooklyn.
It
I
does
think-
mean that. Is that ridiculous?
Anyone can
Nah,
lose to
that's
anyone.
ridiculous. I can't-
Anyone can lose to anyone. So I guess not. But
I
wouldn't
can't
bet
see
on it.
any of these teams. I can see any of these teams going 1-3, aside from Brooklyn. Well, I can see Brooklyn going 1-3 too. So I can see anybody in this division going 1-3.
Yeah.
But all right, fellas, let's move on to East A. Ox, I want to hear from you about how you feel about this division.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got 1.5 good teams.
Who's the half a good team and who's the one good team?
The good team is Cleveland,
And the half?
Toronto.
You still
And the
believe in
other-
the Raptors?
I mean, it's early, Mars. It's a long season, bro. It's a long season.
Okay.
I know I don't believe in any of those other teams. Atlanta.
I mean, yeah, the
Indiana,
Pacers and Wizards have
and-
nothing to believe in, and Atlanta
Yeah,
stinks. So
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, the Cleveland's obviously winning this division. Easy. No competition.
And then after that, who you got coming in second?
I guess it's between the Raptors and who's the other team on the top left?
You got the Hawks, the
Hawks,
Pacers,
so
and
it's-
the Wizards.
It's between Toronto and Atlanta, and I'm gonna go with Toronto.
So you got Cleveland, Toronto, then
Cleveland,
Atlanta.
Toronto, Atlanta, and then the other two like flip a coin. Bro. I don't even.
You don't think Indy could potentially get that third?
Hell
third
no,
spot?
hell no, hell
Okay,
no,
all
hell
right.
no.
Even this early in the season.
All right, Swiper. In this division, who you rocking with?
I'm gonna take Chill's team first, and then I'm going to take. I mean, ostensibly, it should be the Hawks. I'm going Raptors right after that. Pacers are very injured right now, and then I'm taking Pacers, and then I'm taking the Wizards. That's my 5.
Okay. Say that one more time.
Chill's team first.
Mm-hmm.
The Hawks second.
Mm-hmm.
Raptors. Pacers. And then the Wiz.
All right. Jordan.
You muted.
Bring the list back up again.
It's right at the bottom. You can see it at the
Please.
bottom.
he
I
can't see it.
can't
bro.
see that.
Yeah, you can.
He don't have controls. He
Oh,
don't
that's
have
true.
controls.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Definitely don't have the Cavs. No, I'm just kidding. I got the Cavs, Raptors, Pacers, Hawks, Wizards.
Chill.
You're muted, by the way, Cho.
Oh my God, I thought I was.
You good? Now you in the game, Chill. We can hear you.
I'm sorry. Cleveland at the top. I'm gonna still stick with. I think that Atlanta. I'm still riding this Atlanta train for a little while longer. Just for the tournament, and when they get Trey back, I think they're gonna be better. But for the tournament, yeah, I'm gonna take Cleveland at the top. I'll take Atlanta, Toronto, the Pacers, and Washington.
All right, and Mars. Go ahead, Chill. You think what?
No, you were right. I said what I needed to say.
All right, Mars. Last but not least, how you rocking?
Cavs. Damn, the rest of this division sucks.
Yeah, this is kind of nasty.
Cavs, Raptors, Hawks, Wizards, Pacers.
Just
All
in
right.
that division alone.
Stinky division.
Just in
Well,
that
just in
division alone, what you?
Yeah, well, just in that division alone. I mean, the Raptors could make some noise. They really could. The problem with the Raptors,
They're good, y'all.
Is
They're
that-
gonna be better as the year goes on.
where's the rim protection at, Swiper? Because I mean,
Pirtle.
No.
Jakob Pearl got a bad back. Really bad back.
Scotty
they-
Barnes.
Right now.
The Scotty Barnes at the 4 and the 5, those minutes are not help. They're not moving me at all.
Hey, Ochai Agbaji, to be fair. Nice little
Yeah,
rim protection.
Ochai Agbaji, who plays the 2 guard, by the way. I'm talking about at
Well,
the
he
rim.
plays the 4 too, because
Yeah, that's
they
awful,
ain't got
right.
nothing.
So I mean, they definitely need some more rim protection.
Ochai
And
barely plays.
barely. And what's the kid's name? I keep getting these kids' name wrong.
Mamu.
Mamu Kalashvili? Yeah, my
Not
God.
Mamu Kelishvili, not him.
Oh,
The
Murray
other kid,
Boyles, the rookie?
Bogo.
Oh, Mugba. Jonathan Mugba.
Mogbo. I'm thinking about. Yeah,
He barely plays too. Yeah.
Yeah, he barely plays. I mean, I think that the biggest problem with this Toronto team, it's their rim protection. They actually do play defense on the perimeter. They just can't stop anybody at the rim.
Well,
So
to be
he-
fair, rim protection
the
starts on the
word-
perimeter, so maybe if they shore that up.
I just think the team sucks, to be honest.
Sucks?
In Ox's word,
Yes.
it's a
Wow,
buffet
what
at
his
the
team
rim.
stinks.
It is. And
Even with Bingham?
it is a buffet at the rim.
Yes. they can't guard no one. They're trying to push pace, but they're not that good in transition. They're crashing the offensive glass and killing themselves on transition defense. They don't have spacing. Their lineups have no continuity in terms of defense. Their point guard sucks and their center sucks. I don't know how they're meant to win games, in my humble opinion. But if they figure it out, they figure it out. But I don't like what I've seen.
And then I think you get quality minutes from Shed, but it's not what you expect if you're really trying to win. I mean, Shed's a backup. I don't think Shed is.
Should have kept Davion.
To be honest with you, I don't hate that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I think Davion would help a lot, but I think RJ's been good offensively. He still sucks on defense, but that's cool. He's been good on offense. Brandon Ingram has been Brandon Ingram. Not the greatest defender, but once again, you didn't expect that. Scotty Barnes has been actually quite good, besides the rebounding thing. Emmanuel Quickly's been terrible. Jakob has been terrible. Grady Dick still can't guard anyone.
And he can't shoot consistently neither, on top of that.
Yeah, the team is just like, it's just, if two of your top three aren't good defenders, and that's what Toronto have, then surrounding them with more bad defenders is just a bad recipe. I thought they were going to pick up where they left off last year, because last year, to close the year, their defense was solid. But Jakob seems to have regressed, and the rest of the roster just doesn't fit. And then their coach has them doing this nonsensical random press, double team the ball at all times nonsense. And it just kills them. So I don't like what I've seen. But if they figure it out, they figure it out. Because I thought they were going to be better than this. I had them as a playing team. Right now, they look like a lottery team. So
with the sixth pick in the 2026 draft, the Toronto Raptors select.
That's where
it's not going to be AJ. It's not going to be Cam. And it's not going to be my man Peterson. So unfortunately, it's going to be a long summer for y'all viewers and listeners. But in the meantime, in between time, we are going to get around to crunch time chats. Before we do that, I do want to let you guys know that we'll be on PlayBack tonight watching Joel Embiid against Jaylen Brown. That's going to be a good one, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all be sure to pull up and watch good in-season tournament hoops. And, this is obviously the primary game we'll be watching, but we'll get around and watch some of these other games and teams that we've been highlighting today. Also, this weekend, Chill with Chill tomorrow. Y'all be sure to pull up, show out, and see what these guys got to say. Ox, you know what you guys are talking about tomorrow?
No, we'll wait till the games happen tonight.
They'll be talking about the in-season tournament tomorrow. So this is where you guys get your recap about all the games that happen later tonight. Also on Sunday, live at 11 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Pacific, y'all be sure to pull up and listen to some good football talk. You see Swiper, you see Bama, you see J-Rob. This is where you get the best football takes on the web. Make sure to pull up there. Once again, Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
So you could talk about the GOAT, Josh Allen.
Shout out Josh Allen and everything that he has going on.
And
all right, y'all.
Reincarnated, Justin Herbert.
Who?
Dan Marino reincarnated, Justin Herbert.
Justin who?
Dan Marino reincarnated, Justin Herbert.
Justin
Herbert. When I first seen him,
I like that.
When I first seen him, that's exactly.
Stop
what
it! He'll just be lying to y'all.
That's what I said when I first
Justin
saw
Herbert.
him. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, yo, he reminded me of Dan Marino.
Justin Herbert.
All right, fellas. Well, we got super chats. Right after we get done with these super chats, we will talk about all the games from last night. That's the fast breakdown segment. So y'all stick around so we can talk about everything that we seen last night on the court. But the first super chat I got is from Eric Espinoza. Mr. Espinoza said, so proud of my Spurs going 5-0 for the first time in franchise history, and to have Fox, Wemby, Castle, and Harper for the future makes it so much sweeter. Go Spurs, go. Fellas, how do we feel about San Antonio right now?
I think that was a good win yesterday. Really good.
It was a really good win. Yes, it was.
I thought the Heat were going to play too fast for them. I was very surprised to see Wemby able to play 40 minutes against that pace. And he looked better in the second half. It looked like as the game went on, he got more comfortable. I think Dylan Harper is amazing. I think Stephen Castle was really good last night. I think Devin Vassell has fit into his role perfectly. Unfortunately, Miami didn't get much outside of Bam offensively. Wiggins. Jaime Jaquez didn't provide them anything of value last night. Jovic didn't provide them anything of value. I think having Norman Powell, Tyler Hero would have helped them a lot just in the half court. But I think even last night, I think we saw that these were two good teams competing. And these were teams that I projected both of them to be in the play. So two good teams going at it early on in the season. I think it was a really good game. Yeah, I'm very impressed by San Antonio. I had them losing last night. So them being able to get that win out, especially they were down at halftime. They went on a great run in the third, opened the game up. Then Miami came back and they were still able to close it out. I think that's a testament to San Antonio and to Miami's fight, because they could have, when they went down like double digits in the third, they could have kind of just called it a day, wrapped it up, but they fought back. So I thought it was a really good game.
Yep. So of the 5 blocks that Wemby had, Ron, all of them went in the fourth quarter. Every last one of them. He had 0 blocks going into, yes, all 5 of those blocks was in the fourth quarter last night. No blocks in the first, second, or the third quarter. All 5 of those in the fourth quarter last night. He just makes up for so much of the liability that those guys can be. And I think that the San Antonio team, for all of the stuff that they do wrong, to have a guy like Wemby to clean up the stuff that you do wrong is a big time luxury for this team. And there are times when he may look a little bit stagnant on defense, like he might close out the wrong way. That's how he ended up getting dunked on by Bam, because he ended up closing out too low. With all of that being said, I think that we got a viable crew. To your point, Mars, Dylan Harper, he looks great. And they got a guy playing, and they got a guy on the bench that's better than him that they haven't gotten yet. So wait till they get him back in the lineup. They're going to be even better. I'd like to see, because there's still something left to be desired with Wemby being able to screen. And I think that once Wemby is able to screen, I think that pick and dive game will be a lot better, because it could have been better yesterday. I think I could have got a lot more lobs to the rim. But ultimately, this is why, and you guys kill me for this, this is why I talk about Bam the way I talk about him. This is exactly the reason why I talk to you guys about Bam, because I don't expect 30 and 11. I'm not going to say that, but I see it. I see the brute force that it is. I see the versatility on offense as a bucket getter. I see the glass cleaner that he can be. And if he could be more consistent, I think that he could be that 22 and 11 guy that I think he is, but it just hasn't been consistent. But last night is evidence and why I talk about him the way I talk about him.
Shout out to Asia for getting that man in the gym.
Nah, Bam been hooping this year. So we
Yes.
were on PlayBack watching this game last night, and me, Jordan, Penn, Ox was there too, and we was really watching Bam cook up halal. Like, the boy was cooking up, and the biggest thing that I just want to point out, why are you looking at me like that? The biggest thing that I just want to point out though is, like, he looked like a different player with Jimmy gone.
I told y'all last year, Jimmy was getting in the way. Did I not tell y'all last year Jimmy was just getting in the way with all the extra nonsense, not leading this team in any major statistical categories, and crying on interviews, just getting in the way. But I mean, Wemby definitely had some good blocks, a couple goaltends, whatever. But looked like free eats to me.
Hey, Bam and Andrew was getting what they wanted in that paint.
Hey, looked like free eats to me.
That
was
Mars, in them first 3 quarters.
Hey, even in the fourth, Marzell's putting that little ass boy in the torture chamber.
Bam went.
I saw Wiggins get a nice layup on Wemby. He bumped him.
He got a few more.
Now Wiggins got a couple of layups on Wemby yesterday.
Yeah,
all he did was just
nice.
hitting him in his chest, and Bam did the same thing. Once you hit Wemby in his chest, it's like a monster.
But that's what you meant to do to any shot blocker.
You got to hit him dead in the chest and then go right back up. You know, when Bam did a little hook shot, and somebody in the chat said it was a bad shot because he shot it up with somebody 7'5". I said, yeah, he's 7'5" until he hit him in the chest and made him 6'5". Then Wemby couldn't even really give a good contest. That's a good shot. You can't just go up on him and let him see you and then just think he not gonna block it. He gonna tear that shit off the backboard. But if you bump him a little bit, soften him up, hey man, it's free eats down there. Man, you $1.50. Free eats.
Maybe, Ron, I was,
Buffet.
like I said, when I talk about Bam the way I talk about him, maybe I was a year earlier than I should have been. And maybe this might be the year that I was talking about, the 20-10 all-league defender that I think that he can be moving forward. Maybe I was a year too early, because like I said last year that I thought this was it, but maybe it's this season.
Is this sustainable? So right now, Bam's averaging 23 on the dot, 9.2 rebounds, just under 3 assists. He's shooting 36 from 3 too. I know he started out 3 for 5 last night. Is this sustainable? Bam shooting a 3 good, scoring in the mid-20s, almost 10 rebounds, good defense.
Yep, I think this is sustainable, Ron. Off the strength of what you just said, with them being able to shoot the long ball, and on top of that, the fact that they play as fast as they play, that means that Bam's going to get a lot more open shots. I don't love him shooting a bunch of threes in transition, but when he's open, particularly in the half court, like he cracked one on the right wing yesterday where he was wide open, and I was like, okay, that's the kind of offense that I'm looking for from Bam. And I feel like with the Miami Heat offense, I think that this Bam that we're seeing right now, who we go to him on the block when we get early offense, I think this is sustainable. Yes, I think I could get anywhere between 20 to 22 a game. I think I can get between 9 and 11 rebounds on a Tuesday and all-league defense. Yes, I do think this is sustainable. I may get an all-pro season from Bam this year. I may get that.
Yeah, and I know Tyler Hero and Norman Powell, they both didn't play last night. They only make life easier for Bam.
I just think that Bam would.
The next super chat is from Drink More Water. Drink More Water said, I'm curious, how did the worst roster without Giannis beat the haunted Western Conference Warriors? Or vaunted, Halloween theme. But he said, I don't know how you use this game to continue the Bucks suck take and not criticize the healthy Golden State Warriors for losing to a terrible team.
I think it's both, personally. I think it's both. I don't think the Bucks are that good. And I think, like, y'all are being pretenders in the chat. If you think this Bucks team is going to maintain this, then that's on you. If you thought you were going to see this before the year started, I'm talking about beating the Warriors without Giannis.
Swipe, what's the maintain? I think we're the divide.
I don't think they're going to be a 51-win team.
I don't see why.
Why not?
I said they could win 50 in the offseason. So
I know. Mars was there. I'm not there.
Marge, you said that they can win 50 games.
Mm-hmm.
Why, Swiper? Why not?
I don't think they're that good.
The best player in the world.
No, so, okay. I don't think the team is that good.
You don't think they're that good as a unit, or do you don't think they're that good talent in terms of talent?
I don't think the team is that good, nor the talent. I said this before the year started. I said this 2 weeks ago, Jordan. This is all old news.
But the competition in that
I know that's what would
So
change the equation. If the Hawks suck and the Magic suck, then they can move up. But that's two things.
A healthy Hawks team, even a healthy Hawks team, still not much more talented than that Bucks
I
team.
disagree. I think they're a better team, but I just don't think they're going to play up to that level. Maybe.
Milwaukee by far has the best player out of the two. By far.
Then do the rest of the roster then.
Yes,
okay.
but
how they play off of them. I think that's what the divide is.
Them two is like that.
And then they have Trae Young and Jalen Johnson and Zachary Ricochet and Dyson Daniels, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Onyeka Okongwu. We can keep going. Kristaps Porzingis. I mean, we can keep going. I think those are better.
Still the gap between Giannis and Trae Young is significant.
But that's not what wins you.
But Giannis' next best player is Miles Turner, and they got 7 players on the Hawks better than him.
First and foremost,
that doesn't matter if
respect Ryan Rollins.
Come on, Mars.
Respect Ryan Rollins 100%. Why are we wrapped up?
But that doesn't matter.
It's basketball. Anybody can have 3 good games.
Y'all get silly. Y'all get silly early season. I'm not gonna lie. Like this idea that Ryan Rollins, anybody said he was going to be better than Jalen Johnson or Zachary Ricochet. Like stop it.
No.
Talking about stop it. Giannis is basically in LeBron's role when LeBron was with the Cavs. That's Giannis.
Yeah, and that team wasn't good. Yeah, that team was not good. I agree.
Did they not?
Talking about Viper, they were an NBA championship.
The Eastern Conference was garbage. If you're telling me the Magic and Hawks are going to be this, that the Eastern Conference was garbage. It was horrible. It was horrible.
When LeBron got back to Cleveland, did he ever go under 50 games?
Who's LeBron and Giannis? Giannis put under 50 games last year. What are you talking about?
Giannis is not LeBron.
But we're not going to hold because what's going to happen is if they go to the playoffs and they get mud stopped, then we're not going to start the Giannis conversation again. So don't bring him up LeBron.
You're trying to swing the conversation to where you only.
Well, then who brought up LeBron? Nobody brought up LeBron.
Okay, stop. This is what you do when you get flustered. You getting flustered.
I'm not frustrated. I don't know why you would bring up LeBron in a Giannis conversation.
I'm just trying to tell you. If you listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Why are you talking about LeBron?
I'm trying to tell him if he listens. The reason why he's trying to swing the conversation to where only he can win.
The reason why Jordan is talking about LeBron is because if you look at this unit from a talent standpoint, it's not great. But the way that they play off of James, the way that this Milwaukee team plays off of Giannis is very similar.
That still don't make no sense.
Yes, it does because they're very similar.
That's like okay, all right. So what you're telling me is Anytime
play
you
similar?
come with a team, anytime you got a team
Stop
that's a
trying to do
good
that,
player.
bro. Like,
in a
No,
bad-
I
in a
didn't
bad
hear what
team,
you said.
I
Is
don't
that
mean
what
we
you
trying to
said?
Talk about
Something that just
Bron.
does
Like,
not
keep
make
Bron
sense.
out
No
of this.
reason.
No, is that what you
Keep
said?
Bron
I'm
out of
asking
this.
a
You
question.
No, I did not say Bron.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You know they don't play similar.
I
though,
didn't
bro.
hear what you said.
Okay.
I'm asking a
I
clarifying
didn't hear what you
question.
said either. Please.
So stop crying,
Bron?
Jordan. Goodness gracious, it's too
No,
early
you
in the morning to be
do stuff
crying.
Like that in a debate to try to sway.
I'm not doing it. I asked a
It's 9 in the
question.
morning. You crying already?
Yeah, thank
No,
you.
I
Goodness
ain't
gracious,
crying.
crying, whining.
Yo,
But this is something. This is something I said 2 weeks ago. If it changes, we got game 21, then I'll be wrong. But I'm just telling you,
Sure.
I don't know if they're going to be better than the Magic all year and the Hawks. That's all I'm saying. If I'm proven wrong, then I'm proven wrong. I don't think anybody expected they were going to be better than the Magic this year, though. To be fair, nobody
None
did.
of us did.
Can I say this though, Swiper?
Go ahead, Ron.
In 5 games, have they looked impressive?
Yeah, they've been good.
Relative to
They've been
your
good to start the year off.
expectations. So
What?
They beat the Knicks.
Yep.
They went down to the
Handled
wire
the
with the Cavs, and then last night they just got a win against Golden State
Mm-hmm.
without their best player. Without the best player in the NBA. You can agree.
That's crazy.
Well, Ox, do you, Ron, do you think that they're a better team than the Knicks? Because again, that changes the equation as well. Like if you think they're better than the Knicks we had a 2 seed.
I think that they can handle the Knicks.
So then you
Like
have
the
the.
playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. This is all new information, by the way. Ron did not say this before the year started.
I think we're having two different arguments.
No, I asked. No.
Argument, so only he can win.
No, hold on, chill. Jordan, what you're doing is out of bounds. I'm not doing that at all. I asked him a very direct question. Does he think they're better than the Knicks? He said, I think they can get with the Knicks. So I'm asking, that's
But
new
we was on
information.
Atlanta though.
That's new information relative to
We was
what
on
he
Atlanta
said.
though.
That's new information relative to what he said 2 weeks ago. So he's even updating his resume. Go ahead.
So swipe it to.
All
so
this
swipe it
because
to
of Ryan Rollins?
It's not.
Well, that's
No,
just
it's
one.
really good. It's really
Chill. All of this because of Ryan Rollins?
No, it's really because of Giannis. That's
no,
what
it's not because of Ryan Rollins. So swipe it. So swipe it to your
But
point.
he didn't
Because
say
Ryan
this 2
Rollins
weeks
to me.
ago.
I just wanna-
So swipe it to your point. I did not think that the Milwaukee Bucks were better than the New York Knicks before the season started. I still don't think that they better. If they had to play the Knicks in a 7-game series, I think that the Knicks would beat them. However, as of
How many,
right now,
4?
I think that Milwaukee is playing better. I think that the unit that they have, guys like AJ Green, Bobby Portis has come off the bench, has looked really. He looked like the Bobby. He doesn't look like an old Bobby Portis. He looks like the Bobby Portis of old. Ryan Rollins looks like a viable backup lead guard, which he may be even in the starting lineup now, even when KPJ comes back. Because KPJ before he got hurt, he looked really good. And I think that these guys play off of Giannis and they play their roles even better than I even anticipated, even with the talent level not being where it is.
And don't forget, Doc is a better coach than a lot of them. Doc is a way better coach than a lot of them.
Mike Brown. I think Doc Rivers is a better coach than Mike Brown.
He's a better coach than Kirk Snyder. Quinn Snyder too.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't think he's a better coach than Quinn Snyder. I'm not going to say that. But swipe it to your point right now, and we're only talking about the regular season, right? We're talking about right now. So would it be ridiculous when we got to the playoffs and then they got a bad matchup and they got mopped in round 1? I don't think that has anything to do with what they're doing right now and moving forward, because I think that they play good. We've seen teams.
Are you saying they finished as a top 4 seed now?
I think that they could finish. I had them at 6 before the season started. I think
there's a difference between 4 and 6, obviously, because that's home court advantage. So I'm saying is this due to the slide that we're seeing from the Hawks and the Magic, and then the uptick from the Bucks. That's what I'm saying. Like the situation
or it
changed.
could be due to Giannis just playing at an all-time. Like,
they didn't have Giannis yesterday. They beat the Warriors.
Yes, but we talking about long-term though. They're gonna have Giannis long-term. Like this is about Giannis playing at an all-time great level. Like damn near the bit. Like you could argue that he's the best player in the world. You could argue.
You can make an argument
and make a legit and
legit. Is Ryan Rollins gonna play like this for 77 more games?
I don't necessarily think he has to. I don't think he has to go 32 every game.
Who? Cole Anthony?
But he don't have to go 32 every game. But I do think them getting Miles Turner instead of Brook Lopez is an upgrade from them. To me,
yes, it is.
Brook Lopez is better than Miles Turner.
No, he is not. Not today. No, he is not.
But I disagree with that. But that's an upgrade.
Talking now, Ox. You are.
Yeah, Ox trolling right now.
That's not better than him.
And then now they got.
Believe that. On what level is Brook?
I don't think Miles Turner is that good at basketball, bro.
And with Miles Turner not being that good of a basketball player, you're taking an age-old Brook Lopez who really can't, who basically Miles Turner does the same thing that he does, except younger. You really think that Miles Turner is not better than a 37-year-old Brook Lopez today, even though he's younger than him? Basically does the same thing.
I won't even argue with you, Chill. Fine, he could be better than Brook Lopez, but it's not by far, and it's not by
it's by far,
enough
but
to be. It's not by far, and then on top of that, like I said, Miles Turner could be their second best player, but when you put them up against any of the top teams in the East, I'm talking about any of the top 6 teams, Miles Turner is worse than at least 3 or 4 of the guys on every other roster. And I know Mars, and he has a very good point, because I agree. It's not always about your talent. It's more so about like the cohesiveness, the makeup of your team, the schemes and stuff. But what I'm saying is they don't got dudes that are going to hold up. Ryan Rollins, the Taurean Prince, AJ Green, these dudes are not going to do this for 82 games.
So Taurean Prince has been a 40% shooter even when he was with the Lakers, even when he was with the Milwaukee Bucks. He's been able to shoot the long ball, right?
And he wasn't shit with the Lakers.
Okay, he wasn't. Now, but with this group right here, with this group right here in Milwaukee, I'm not asking Ryan Rollins to be 32 a game. What I'm asking Ryan Rollins, don't turn the ball over, be a threat on offense, be able to knock down a mid-range shot, which he did, by the way, yesterday. Take care of the basketball, be a downhill threat. I'm asking Cole Anthony to come off the bench and give me positive minutes. Take care of the basketball, be good at the rim, which he's been, be a viable passer, which he's been. Now we get Giannis back in the lineup. Now these guys get to play off of him even more. Now, am I asking Cole Anthony to average 18, 19 a game? I think that's a little ridiculous, Ox. I'm not going to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you about that. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. Same logic with Ryan Rollins. I think it's a little bit of a stretch if he's going to give me 22 to 25 a game. No, I don't think we're going to go that far. But I do think that with the schemes that this Milwaukee Bucks team has, this guy AJ Green has no problem cracking the long ball and being efficient at the long ball line. And he's going to get open looks off the strength of Giannis, being able to create this sort of stuff. And I just think that this unit that they have, the way that they are put together, I just think that they're a viable team. I think that you guys are looking at the talent that they have, and you're looking at the talent that everybody else has. That's and that's where the divide is. But that doesn't necessarily mean
you had
that
him as a 6 seed too. That doesn't make sense.
I do.
So, no, but
I got to step in because we got to move on. We'll come back around to the Bucks and where everybody thinks they'll finish and all of that good stuff.
Sure.
But we got to get to the fast breakdown and talk about the games from last night. Also, we talked about all the Eastern Conference teams in the in-season tournament. We'll get around to the Western Conference and see what those groups look like and ultimately see who we think will make it out of those groups. All right, fellas. The first game that I want to talk about is the Orlando Magic beating the Charlotte Hornets by a score of 123-107. The Magic are now 2-4. In their first 6 games, and the Hornets are 2-3 in their first 5 games. In this game, the Magic had 3 people score 20. Anthony Black went 8 for 13 and 3 for 6 from 3. He finished with 20 points. Also, Paulo Banchero had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and Franz Wagner had 21 and 5 rebounds. On the other end, for the Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo had 17 points, 13 rebounds. Ryan Kalkbrenner, 17 points, 7 rebounds, and off the bench, Colin Sexton had 19. Is there anything in this game that you guys would like to highlight or talk about?
Miles, really quickly, Miles, what's your issue with Anthony Black?
This season? I just think he's been bad.
Just this season in particular. What's the when you watch Anthony Black, why you like him good?
Well, I just think he has the ball in his hands too much, and he's pretty much a non-threat for the most part, and he's been making really bad decisions as a playmaker and passer. I think last night he was good. I gave him credit for that, like an hour ago. But this season, the 4 other games, I think he's been bad. But that doesn't mean he can't turn it around. He's in year 3. I'm not saying it's the end of the world. Like, I want to make this abundantly clear. Anytime I criticize a player for playing bad in the game or playing bad during the season, especially a young player, that doesn't mean I think they're never going to be good. That doesn't mean I think their career is over. Like, I just don't give young players, I don't want to say grace. I just speak about young players the same way I speak about any other player. Like, I'm just looking at you for what you're doing. I don't care what you might be in 6 years if we're talking about how good you are right now. And right now, I just don't think Anthony Black has been that impactful. But 4 years down the line, 2 years down the line, maybe by All-Star break, maybe he is. And then I'll say that when that time comes. But right now, I haven't been a huge fan of his defense. I've been very low on his offense. And I think he's just had the ball in his hands way too much for an Orlando offense that is struggling. But if he figures it out, he figures it out. And I'm full credit to him. But right now, I just haven't liked what I've seen.
To your point, I think that he was good last night. I thought that he looked a lot more comfortable at the long ball line. He even looked more comfortable passing the ball. Like, I thought his reads were really good. Normally, and maybe it's because it was Charlotte, and I felt like they had Charlotte all over the place in terms of their defense scrambling. Like, none of those guys were even in gaps that they should have been in. That's why a lot of the stuff that Anthony Black got, I felt like it was easy. Like, he had a couple of shots that he actually turned down that I thought that he could have made to make a pass because there was really no ball pressure in front of him. So I can appreciate your logic with Anthony Black having the ball in his hands, because with that ball pressure, you can speed him up. And as a young player, he kind of throws himself off the track a little bit. But I think what better team to get right with than Charlotte? And I think that, is this something that could continue? I think that we go back and we watch the film and he understands like gaps and understands how to get to the rim and just be more viable. I think he'll be better.
All right, fellas. The next game that I have for you guys is, we talked about it pretty in depth, but we got the Milwaukee Bucks at home beating the Golden State Warriors by a score of 120-110. Now, for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga had 24 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Jimmy Butler had a double-double, 23 points, 10 rebounds. And Steph Curry went 4 of 10 from 3, en route to him having 27 points. But, guys, this wasn't enough, because while my GOAT, Giannis Antetokounmpo, didn't play, another young GOAT in the making stepped up. And he goes by the name of, first name Ryan, last name Rollins. He had 32 points, 8 assists, 1 turnover. He shot 13 of 21 from the field and 5 for 7 from 3. He quite frankly just had him a night. The Bucks also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people scoring double figures. Miles Turner also had 17. We talked a lot about this game. Is there anything else that you guys want to bring up, especially from the Golden State side?
Bobby Portis' feast or famine. I understand your discontent with him, Mars, because 1 minute he could look like the best rotation player in the game, and then there's times when he looks like he shouldn't be playing at all. And last night was one of those games where he came off the bench and it was instant energy and it was instant offense too. And the shots that he shot, like he ended up shooting a 3 on the left wing. I remember it was in the second quarter. He ended up shooting a 3. It was in transition. And he had gotten not double, but he had a closeout, and then another guy was right next to him. And instead of getting off of it, that's actually a bad shot. He just so happened to make it. But that's the kind of thing that you got to live with Bobby Portis, where he makes shots that could be bad shots. They just look better. I just like Cole Anthony. I've always liked Cole Anthony. I always dug Cole Anthony as a backup lead guard when he was in Orlando. I think he's really good in Milwaukee, and I think that this team, as time goes on, they're just going to get better on. I do. When I think about the Golden State Warriors, and I'm going to stand on this, Jonathan Kuminga is auditioning. That's what he's doing right now. He is auditioning for everybody else because he's not going to be there. I don't think he's checked out, because I want to make sure that we clear on that. I don't think he's checked out at all. I think he 100% is invested, but he's invested in getting on a crew where I can do this night in and night out, and I ain't going to be able to do it here with these dudes.
All right, fellas, moving along to the next game. This is the Washington Wizards and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it kind of went how everybody figured it would go. The Thunder beat up on the Wizards 127-108. For the Wizards, though, CJ McCollum led them in scoring with 19, and Bilal Coulibaly had a solid game, 16 and 8. That's pretty much it for the Wizards. For the Thunder, as you guessed, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got his nightly 30, 31 points, 7 assists. Also, Isaiah Hartenstein, 17 points, 8 rebounds. And then, yet again, the Thunder keep getting contributions from these 2 guys off the bench. One of them is A.J. Mitchell. He had 20 points. But this time, it wasn't Aaron Wiggins. It was a guy that just came back from injury. And in 24 minutes, Isaiah Joe had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and went 5 of 9 from 3. Thoughts on this game?
Well,
I didn't watch
it last night too.
Yeah,
I did, because I told Ron that I was going to watch more Washington Wizards games this season. And Ron, we got 3 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes left, and we got a 1 possession game. And then, Mars, to your point, and there is going to be an investigation because they actively selling games at the end. Actively, we get into the fourth quarter. I think Oklahoma City went on something goofy like a 22-1 run where we're going to CJ McCollum and we're trying to get buckets in the meat and potatoes of the game, and it's not working. Instead of continuing to do what we were doing, Hartenstein got a bucket last night, Ron, where he got the ball off the glass. He was walking up the floor. Then he started jogging. Then he ran right to the middle of the paint. Nobody was there, and he ended up getting a bucket. And I'm thinking to myself, this is the kind of stuff that we're talking about with young teams. Like, you have to be better than this. So it didn't go. I mean, they ended up pulling away late, but Washington is one of those teams that they compete for a long time, and then they just die at the end. They don't have anybody to close games. They don't.
They're just not good either.
By design. Yeah,
the team
they don't want guys to close games. They want. I told you they're trying to lose. Like,
Yeah.
teams tank. Like, we can act oblivious to the facts of the matter. Like, teams tank. And Washington are one of those teams that are actively tanking. But shout out to Bilal for making the season debut. I didn't watch the game, so I don't know how he actually played. But shout out to him. It was his first game of the season. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on Washington. I'm just not watching them. I'm not watching every game they play. Definitely not doing that. So we'll see.
I am still standing on the logic. I do like this kid, Sarr, and it's just a matter of time before he figures it out. It's just a matter of time before he figures it out. That's where I'm at with him. I don't think that he knows just yet how good he's supposed to be and how good he is. I don't think he's there yet. I think we could get close, but I don't think we're there yet. Like, a lot of the stuff that he's doing it just off the strength of being on the floor. They don't really run a lot of offense for him. Defensively, like, he'll get a block just like a ho-hum block where he'll smack one into the third row or he'll smack one into the stands. Like, he's not really, it doesn't seem like it's the organization pushing for him to be more than what he is right now.
All right, y'all. And last but certainly not least, the next game that we got, we watched it on PlayBack, and we've talked about it pretty in-depth. Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs against Bam Adebayo in the Miami Heat. The Spurs at home pulled it out by a score of 107-101. This was a close game, and it was a good game for the most part as well. Spurs pulled away a couple times, and then the Heat got back into it. But as for both teams, for the Miami Heat, Bam Adebayo looked excellent. 31 points, 10 rebounds. And then you had Andrew Wiggins as well, 24 points. Andrew Wiggins was getting to the rim at will. He was getting to his spots. He was making things happen. Then you had Simone Fontecchio, 18 points off the bench. For the Spurs, yeah, you guessed it. Victor Wembanyama balled out. He had 27 points. He had 18 rebounds, 6 assists, and 5 blocks. That's what Wemby came with in 40 minutes. Also, Stephon Castle, 21 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. He stuffed the stat sheet as well. And Devin Vassell had a pretty good game as well with 17 points. He shot 4 of 12 from 3.
This is the professionalism that Spo was talking about with Khalil, where he just looked really disinterested last night. And I don't know if it was because of Wemby. I don't know if his head was somewhere else. He just looked disinterested last night. And this is the professionalism that Spo was talking about with him being a better player. If he can bring it every night, how much better he can be. I didn't know this, and I just found this out not too long ago. Spo has been in love with Fontecchio. He's been watching every one of his games for the last 2 years. I didn't even know that. So he's basically been looking at this kid like, wait till I get it. When we get an opportunity, we can get him on our crew. And he just looks great in that Miami system. I didn't know he was that big, though, to be honest with you.
I just think Fontecchio replaced Duncan Robinson. And then before Duncan Robinson, then he had to find somebody to replace Max Strus. Remember, they had him too. Like, that's just the type of players that Spo want to have on his team. He want somebody that can come off pin downs and shoot, and somebody that can shoot off balance a little bit, somebody that can just pretty much move and shoot. You know, sure. Fontecchio is that, but I don't know how he could just be in love with him. I don't know if he feel like Fontecchio is the guy to, like, you know, take them over the edge.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a good player. I don't know if I would be watching him for 2 years and playing and giving him the type of freedom. He has a lot of freedom in Miami's offensive take pretty much any shot he want to take. I don't agree with that, but I mean, I guess maybe I do because with a shooter, you can't really
you gotta turn them loose.
You got to turn loose, and the only way you can coach them is just take them out the game. You can't really tell a shooter much besides you just got to sub them out when they not doing what you ask them to do, or when they're not playing. But you can't tell them stop shooting. You can't tell them be selective with their shots. Yeah. You just really got to just sub them out. So I guess so. But
Ron, I'm really looking forward to the San Antonio team when they get Foxy back. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they look like because, again, I know, Moss, how you feel about Harper, and as a young guy, he looks like he's picking up a lot of this stuff a lot faster than I thought he would, considering he only played 1 year and he played for a bad team at Rutgers. But he has been picking up the offense pretty quickly, and they haven't been bad. In fact, they've been really good. I'm really looking forward to what this group is going to look like, how much faster they're going to play when they get Foxy back.
That's going to be interesting too, because I feel like they're going to eventually have to end up making a move, whether that's moving Barnes, not Fox, but moving Barnes.
Oh, I thought you meant Fox. Okay.
No. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did eventually in the long term. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But moving Barnes, or somebody's gonna have to, step over a little bit. Because what's his name still hurt? The light skinned kid from Baylor.
Sochan, not Sochan.
Sohan. Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, Jeremy Sohan. He's still hurt too. So it's kind of like they're gonna have to do something. They playing really well though. For them to have all of these injuries, and for them to be 5-0, pretty damn good. But we starting to see Wemby just turn the corner a little bit, and they still a little bit immature. So, like I don't know. Like last night, I was talking about them taking bad shots. Like when they up, I think they was up 12 or something like that. Actually, they was up 17, and then next a minute and 50 seconds left, they were down 1. But that's a result of what I was talking about earlier in the game about them just taking bad shots. Like, if we up 6, I don't need to come down court and just shoot a bad 3. Like, I don't have to do that. Like, let's get a comfortable lead, and then let's take a shot that, that we know we can get every time. Like, we should be able to get something with Wemby inside every single time. They're going to foul him every single time, or he's going to make the shot every single time. Now, when we up 12, now we can take those shots. But we shouldn't be taking shots that the losing team needs to take to catch up. We shouldn't be doing that. Like, we shouldn't be hunting shots like that. I'm okay with 3-pointers at the right setting at the right time, but just coming down court, just jacking a corner 3 because we passed it. And I know the coach probably said we need to get those shots up, but context matters. And I feel like that's why the league kept going up and down. And I do think if that's how the Spurs are going to play, I think that's how teams like Denver, the Clippers, these polished teams will beat them. Like, there's no way they can give up a 17-point lead. The Heat went on a 17-1 run. Like, it's no way they're gonna be able to get that up on against a team like Denver, the Warriors, like to be a valuable playoff team. So that was my point. That was my only pushback on the Spurs last night.
I get with that. Yep.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get back into the predictions for the in-season tournament. So if you missed it already, we predicted what's going to happen with the groups out east. Now we're going to jump over to the west and talk about these groups. So the first group I got for you is West Group A. You got
it's the worst group.
The Minnesota Timberwolves.
This group.
You have
worst group.
The OKC Thunder.
I don't know how.
You have
Stop playing. Stop playing. The Suns
there's two teams in here.
Stop playing. The Suns getting
ready. There's 2 teams in here.
Right now, there's 1.5 teams in there.
I don't know how they put the Thunder in the easiest group in the entire NBA.
Yeah, we don't even have to spend too much time. We know OKC's first. We know Minnesota's second. Flip the coin for the last 3. Like, who cares?
It's ridiculous.
So, is there anybody that thinks otherwise?
No, it's ridiculous.
Not with OKC being first. I'm assuming everybody has OKC first, right?
Yep.
Okay.
OKC first, Minnesota second.
Hey. No, I'm just kidding. I got them first. I wouldn't do that.
Do we all have Minnesota second?
Yep.
I got Minnesota second. Yes, I do.
So 3rd, 4th, and 5th. This is where things get interesting. How do we feel about the bottom 3?
I got the Suns 3rd.
I do too. Mm-hmm.
The Suns gonna turn it around. I'm telling y'all, they're gonna turn it around.
I don't even know if the Suns are better than this version of Utah Jazz. which means
And
they
I-
all suck.
Man, stop it. The Suns are missing their second best player right now. Come
Who's
on.
their second best player?
He's talking about Jalen Green. And Dylan Brooks is also not playing.
Yeah.
Tonight
Brooks
as
is
well.
also-
Which means they
Guys,
might lose
come
to
on
Utah,
now.
which
What
is
are we
tough.
doing?
They might
What
start
are
on a
we
hole.
doing?
Yeah, Utah's
But
pretty
yeah,
good.
Mark Williams only just got his first start because he's been on a minutes restriction. He's not playing back-to-backs.
Yeah.
Jalen Green hasn't played this season. Dylan Brooks is about to miss his third game of the season. So the Suns aren't even whole right now. That doesn't mean when the Suns are whole, I think they're going to be good. But I don't think we also haven't seen the Suns fully whole. But right now, I'd probably say OKC 1, Timberwolves 2.
You could say Utah, Mars. You could say it.
No,
You can say it.
Utah,
I'm gonna be on it,
could
like-
be better than
You could
Minnesota.
say it, Mars.
Whoever the
You say
third,
it.
fourth, and fifth, like it's just gonna be like they might beat each other. Like just because I think Utah might beat Phoenix today because Phoenix are missing Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green. I'll put Utah 3 because they might actually win a game. And then so I don't know. And then Kings 4, Suns 5. Like it doesn't.
I don't love the Walker Kessler on the perimeter minutes with Coach Hardy, but he does so much around the rim that it kind of supplements it. But I watched that Trailblazer game a couple of nights ago, and I'm thinking to myself, can you get the big fella off the basketball on the perimeter? This is not going to work at all. Please get the ball out of his hands. Where's your point guard at? And I thought the kid Elijah Harkless gives them really good minutes. Really good minutes as an energy guy. But to your point, I mean, in this division, after Oklahoma City and Minnesota, I think it's a crapshoot between these three teams. And I think in a one game playoff, they could beat Sacramento. 100% they could beat Sacramento. In a one game playoff, they could 100% beat Phoenix. Yes, they could. Yes.
And Minnesota.
I mean, without Ant, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, without Ant.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ox, you and this Filipowski shit, I swear. You
I'm
drive
not
me
just talking
crazy.
about Phil Pasky. I just think that y'all really, really underrate Utah.
No, we
Nah,
not.
I mean, they're probably rated, but I feel you.
I
For
mean,
the last couple of
they're
years,
they're
kinda hard
doing
to
their
rate 'em.
start the season well gimmick again. So shout out to them. But
Don't get
We'll
on
see.
that train. Do not. I had to save Mars from that. What was that? 2 years ago, Mars? I had to save you from that.
yeah, it wasn't last year. So yeah, I guess the year
Yeah, I
before.
think it was 2 years ago because Mars had a first class ticket. You know, I'm kind of moved by this. No, Mars. No.
I mean, I still was
No.
moved. I still like the team. I just know they're not trying to majorly win.
You
But
got disappointed, Mars. 2 years ago, you got
No,
disappointed.
not really. I wasn't disappointed. I enjoy when a team is surprisingly good. So
Me too.
when they
That's why I'm picking the
when they
Suns to be
fall
good.
when they fall back, it doesn't. I'm not like man because I said Utah are going to win 9 games this year. So if they start the season surprisingly well,
9 games is nuts.
that's good. Like right now they've got 2 of their 9 wins. Like shout out to the Jazz. But
Even
I
more
still don't
than
expect them to
that
be
though.
good.
Even more than that, chill. And I'm not gonna waste my breath with the how many of y'all up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 of y'all. I'm not gonna waste my breath with the 5 of y'all. But when Keegan Murray gets back, we could beat everybody in here except for OKC too. So I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Well, I had you guys no, I had you guys 4.
I mean, you possibly can. I wouldn't debate that.
The Kings are a weird team to watch.
I'm waiting on Russell Westbrook to boost Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan
They're
game.
not Mars. They're not a weird team to watch. They're a
I'm
sorry
waiting
ass
for-
team to watch.
I'm waiting
they're
for Russell
weird.
Westbrook to sit on the damn bench.
Really?
Damn, he ain't even been a
Of
problem.
all the problems the Kings have, the guy they signed on a minimum contract is the least of their worries.
He actually
Russ
been
is
playing all
not
right.
the issue.
I'm
Russ is
just- I'm
not.
just
the
let me
speaking-
problem.
see.
I'm just
Russell
speaking out of
Westbrook
frustration.
this
I'm just
year.
speaking out of frustration. But
That's what it
but
sounds
really,
like.
Yeah,
That's what it
that's all.
sound
But,
like.
but when Keegan comes back though, for real, like we're not as bad as we look these first 5 games.
They're losing. It doesn't really matter. They're losing all the lineups this year.
Does
for the most part.
DeMontis look healthy to you, Ox?
I don't think he should. I don't think he should have came back yet. I think he should still be chilling. He doesn't look like himself, honestly.
Yeah, that's my concern. But I don't know. This Kings team is weird. Yeah, I don't know what to expect with this team, to be honest.
We
So,
got
that's
a lot of talent though. We got some pretty good talent. We just got to make it work. And this is early in the season. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Definitely
All right,
early in the
fellas.
season, and when Keegan get back, I do think that's gonna be good for Russ too. Though that's definitely gonna be good for Russ. He got to get somebody that can run with him. Russ like people that can run. You know, you got to turn him loose sometimes. Just run. He gonna get you that peel. He gonna figure it out. In the half court set, the minutes with DeMontis, Russ, DeRozan, those three, that's a weird ass sequence in a half court set. Very, very weird. But repetition is gonna help you figure that out. They got to practice a little bit more. But just or get more reps in it, or just stop running that lineup. I don't know if they can run that lineup effectively, but we'll see. I think that the Kings got a lot of upside to how they playing right now.
All right, getting to the next division or the next group. This is what we got. We got West Group B. This is the Dallas Mavericks, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Memphis Grizzlies, and the New Orleans Pelicans. Fellas, what are your thoughts on this division? Swiper, I want you to kick things off. What's the order that you would rate this division, West Group?
Well, as things currently stand, the Lakers, because Austin Reeves is better than any player on the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Mavericks right now. And so the Lakers,
You're not wrong.
Clippers.
You're not wrong. I'm just. I'm sorry, Swipe, but it's just. It sounds wild as hell to say that, but it's true.
Neither one of those players have on the other team have put up 28 and 16 this year. Clippers.
James Harden can't put up 20 and 16.
I said haven't.
28.
Haven't.
28.
28.
Oh, I mean, it's just been 5 games. It's okay.
I mean, you would think it would be the Clippers, but I don't know. Like, man, I think the Lakers might want it more. Like the in-season tournament, teams. They might be folks that actually wanted this early in the season that want to prove something. So the Lakers, Clippers, Mavericks, then the Grizzlies and Pelicans is how I would have it.
All right, right quick, Swiper. My man SMN R&DM did send through a $50 super chat.
This is egregious,
and
by the way.
This is what SMN had to say. He said, I never wished injury on someone, but it might be the only way to stop him. For real, though, we fucked, man. We really are. I can see a world in which
Best in the world.
Or I could see a world in which best in the world will not be a convo next year. In my opinion, if Wemby doesn't go down as the GOAT, it will be a disappointment.
Somebody who had Wemby as their fourth best player in the league last year, I feel like there's been a massive overreaction, not in a bad way, but just like an overreaction from the public on Wemby. Wemby's been incredible this year. I think people are just a little like, they're very taken away with like what he's done, and so I think people are like, what are we doing? We're screwed. Yeah. I think he's just really good. The Spurs are also really good with Wemby. They don't. What do you
mean? What do you mean an overreaction, though, Swapper?
Because a lot of people last year, when there were people like me that said he was like first team All NBA, I think a lot of people are like, already? But he hasn't done anything yet, and like boom, boom, boom. So I think what's happened is the public moved from like being a little low on Wemby, I would say, to now being like, Wemby is like, there's nothing you can do to beat the Spurs to beat Wemby. I think they're a really good team, but they're still like flawed. They will, I think, be beat this year. I think Wemby is on.
I don't know, Swiper. I don't know. I agree with you about maybe the overreaction is warranted. I do agree. Last year, you were one of the first ones saying, he's first team and all that stuff. And I think it was fair for everybody to say, he haven't done nothing yet. You know what I mean? I don't think that's
fair to say that a player hasn't done anything yet.
This year he comes in and changes the way he played, totally different from last year. And it's like, if he keeps this up, like he's not shooting. How many threes a game he shot last year? 9 or something like that?
7, I think.
Sounds about right.
He shot a lot of threes last year. This game, we seen him he don't even shoot threes in some games.
He's going from 9 to 3.
Yeah, so like I think that's the fair assumption that we were talking about last year. Like,
but that's an incorrect assumption that people are saying that's why he hadn't done anything yet. He was dominant all of last season.
No, I don't think he was dominant last year.
Well, again, I'm speaking from what I was telling you last year. He was dominant. He was the best defender in the sport, and he was a very good offensive player last year. He was a first-team All-NBA
on the
player.
Offensive end. He was bailing a lot of teams out.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I can present information for months and then you not listen to it, which is why I'm saying it's an overreaction from the public.
What do you mean?
Now
people I can present the same information where I can show you
because a player averaging 27 points a game last year for like a long stretch of time on really good efficiency is a really good offensive player. A player being the best finisher in the NBA is a really good offense. What is that? What do you mean? Oh, I forgot. You and you're not dominant thing. Kawhi Leonard was never dominant. That's the first thing I remember. No, I'm saying that's also you have a different gauge for what I mean from dominance and what you mean from dominant and what I mean from dominant are two different things. Two different things.
Offense last year, he had
he was
on his game last year. He had many flaws in his game last year on offense.
But he was still dominant last year.
We are seeing him go away from his flaws into where it's like, if he does,
I don't know if you're one of the best jump shooting bigs in the league if it's a flaw. I think you thought he was taking too many threes.
So Swiper, with your logic, why did he go from shooting 9 threes a game to just 3 so far?
Well, I think he adjusted his game the same way I think he'd be on ball more.
Why though?
Because the offense changed.
All right, Swiper. Let's go to the next one.
No, what do but Jordan, you have to.
You clearly just playing in a circle.
There's no circle.
Playing in a circle to where only you can win an argument.
No, there's no circle, Jordan. The issue you're having is with comprehension right now. The issue is that last December when we were on this show, and Shill can attest to this, I said to y'all at the time, I thought he was outplaying Anthony Davis and others, and I gave you the numbers for what he was doing. And then if you look at who he was for the first 46 games of the year, he was a very good offensive player. To your point, was flawed, taking too many jump shots. I agree. But even with that, he was still a plus jump shooter and also being maybe the best finisher in the sport. And he would have these runs, Jordan, where even if he was shooting too many jump shots, he would bury 6, 7, 5 threes, and they would be pull-up threes from damn near half court. And then on top of that, he was playing as the best defender in the sport, even when you weren't scoring around the rim. So I said all this in this. Jordan, you can't keep interrupting. Jordan, I said all of this in December. Jordan, you can't keep interrupting. You can't keep interrupting. You can't keep interrupting. I just said this. I said all of this last year. This is not new information. All I'm saying to you is he did adjust his game, but you said that he was not dominant. I disagree. I think he had a dominant season last year.
That's why they sucked.
Wait. You're saying they suck because of what?
Look, listen. Last year, they could have played a lot better. They could have played a lot better if Wemby played better. I'm not blaming every flaw.
He was a first team All-NBA. Yeah, I agree.
Hold on, because you will try to sway the argument to where only you can win. I'm not going to let you do that. I know your tactics. I've been studying you. Listen, last year, the Spurs were not a good team. Part of it, they were experimenting. Part of it, too, Wemby did not play the way he's playing this year. He did not play like that last year. That's why there has been a clear distinction that Wemby is not going to just sit out there on the perimeter, just dribbling between his legs, trying to shoot step back threes, running all these pick and rolls. This year they decided, let's put Wemby inside the paint where can't nobody stop him. And that's where they get a lot of their offense from. Nobody stop him from inside the paint. They throw it down, boom, Wemby turn and shoot. Wemby getting so many shots right at the basket. That's why people are saying, what the hell can we do? It's like Shaq. It's like watching Shaq come in the league and they start, let's just dribble. Let Shaq go up and down the court just dribbling. And then when he gets to the Lakers, Shaq getting that ball right in the paint, they put him in a triangle offense, and it's like, oh, shit, we can't do shit with Shaq no more. It's over with. That's the same analogy. Now, I don't know why you want to come out here and say Wemby was shooting pull-up threes and he was making this and he was making that, being very disingenuous about what we saw with our eyes. You're going to try to pull it to the numbers because it only goes to your argument. But let's tell the whole picture. Wemby had so many flaws in his game of offense last year that nobody was, yes, we were like, oh, he's a good player, but nobody was like, what the hell can we do with Wemby? Nobody was saying that last year because he was bailing them out. He's not bailing them out this year.
All right, fellas.
Nope, you can't do that. Nope, I'm just gonna clarify this. So last year,
swipe it.
All right, never mind.
You got yours.
That's nuts. That's nuts. You go to solo. That's nuts. You would do that, and then you can't give any retort. That's nuts. You would do that. But go ahead,
Ron.
We got a Hall of Famer up here in Amir, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to usher Amir into the conversation. Like,
great. Yeah, that's
Africa in the house repping.
Even though we got a great conversation.
Are you guys not happy?
On here, but go ahead, Ron.
Come on, man.
Go ahead, Ron.
Let them continue, man. Let them continue.
Go ahead, Ron.
The thing about it is, chill. We got to move on anyways. This is not a we talked about Wemby for 45 minutes.
Not yesterday. I'm sorry. Last season, if Ox could have climbed through this camera, he would have climbed through this camera when we watched Wemby put a foot to Cat ass, and everybody was like, Wemby's better than Cat. And Ox was ready to climb through this screen and choke a last one of us out. That was going on. 100%.
He wasn't last year. He wasn't better than Paolo. He wasn't better than Cat. He wasn't better than Anthony Davis.
Again, we're just misremembering.
But things change. But we talked about that so much last season. But things changed. Though. He changed his game. To Jordan's point, Jordan was right. Like, he changed his game. He's playing different. These first 5 games that he played last season. I think we can all see that. I don't see what is there to even argue about.
All right, fellas, we'll circle back around to Wemby in the third hour of the show. You guys just stick around, and we'll get to more Wemby talk. As of right now, y'all, West Group B, you got the Mavericks, series. You got both Los Angeles teams, the Lakers and the Clippers, the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. Mars. Hello, buddy. What are your predictions with this group?
Lakers, Clippers, Grizzlies, Mavs, Pelicans.
Okay. Amir, talk to us. Well, yeah, you just joined the panel. You are now a panelist. Who in this group do you see making it out?
Show me the group again. I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's okay. I'd say the Lakers. I don't know, bro, because everybody keeps getting injured, so it's really difficult to predict this. But anyway, I mean,
So you for sure got the Lakers definitively winning the group.
yeah, not really, but I mean,
Damn.
I bet on them because they've been playing better with their injuries than other teams, I guess. So I can, like, there's always someone to carry, someone to rely on because they have 3 players. I don't know if LeBron is coming back anytime soon, but if he comes back, I got them. I mean, I'm not as high on them generally, but for the play-in tournament, I think they will take it seriously.
Okay, and for you guys wondering who Amir is,
the NBA Cup, the NBA Cup. Sorry.
if you're not tapped in and you don't know who Amir is bulletproof, and bulletproof is a Hall of Famer. And today is a Friday, Hall of Fame Friday to be specific. And on Fridays, Hall of Fame Fridays, all of our Hall of Famers can come on stage and kick it with the panel. Now, in order to become a Hall of Famer, you have to first become a member. And there's 4 membership tiers, with Hall of Fame being the biggest tier. And when you are a Hall of Famer, once again, you could come on stage, and those are one of the perks that you enjoy, along with the group chat with everybody from the panel and all the other Hall of Famers. But all right, y'all, let's get back to these groups. Jordan, how you feeling about this group, West B?
Bring the list back up again. I want to give an accurate depiction.
Hold on, my bad.
In this group, I'm going to go first. I'm going to go with the Clippers. Then I'm going to go with the Lakers. The Grizzlies, Mavericks, Pelicans.
Say that one more time.
Clippers, Lakers, Grizzlies, Mavericks, Pelicans.
Okay. Chill. What are you thinking?
I'm looking at the Lakers schedule, and I'm thinking to myself, so they play Memphis tonight in Memphis, and they had a couple of days off. I mean, this is not a back-to-back. So I think that they'll beat Memphis tonight. They don't play another in-season game until the 14th, and that's coming off of actually being in Oklahoma City. 2 nights later, they play the Pelicans. I think that they will beat them. And then they come home for 6 days, and they got the Clippers on Tuesday, I was going to call it the Staples Center, but it's in Los Angeles. I think that they beat the Clippers. And then we got 3 days off before we got to play Dallas, who by that time, we should have both James and Luka back. And I think that they beat Dallas.
Which James?
The older one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the older one. So
it makes a big difference.
Of those four wins, and because they spread out the way that they are, I think that they can win this division. And I think the way it's set up, the Lakers, the Clippers, I think I'll put Dallas ahead of Memphis. Memphis, and then New Orleans. And I'm still, the more I watch Memphis, I am blown away by the fact that Joe Dumars gave up that first round pick. That's because Joe Dumars is a smart guy. Joe Dumars is actually he's actually a smart guy. He is. But to give up that unprotected one on this group, I'm blown away by that, yo. I can't believe.
Hey, Mars, what you say? Intelligence is what?
Overrated.
Okay.
But you got to have intellectual curiosity.
That is very true. Delski.
What's up? How we doing, guys?
Welcome up. It's been a long time coming.
Who is this? I gotta hear. Who is this again?
Yeah, who is this? What's your name? Where you from?
This is Delski.
Who's your team?
Look at my camera. Y'all seeing too much going on.
What's
Who's
going on
my
back
team?
there? What's on the floor?
My team, that's a basketball, man. I'm,
Delsky,
I
where
actually
you get your ring from, Delsky? I got one of them.
I know, man. I play in a lot of men's leagues, man. I'm playing like 5 of them a week.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's
get that work,
bad.
get
It's
that
bad.
work.
I'm a men's leagueaholic right now.
Delsky, what position you play? Does it vary from team to team?
I mean, it depends on what team. You know, some teams are, trash, and I just do everything. And some teams, I just play a role on. You know.
Who up here do you know that you could beat for certain? Amir included.
Listen. I can almost guarantee, just me stepping on to this panel, I'm the best hooper on this panel right now. We're almost full certainty.
What about Chill in his prime?
Oh, I probably don't know. I don't know Chill's history. I don't know it, so I'm not going.
You don't know my history either. You don't know Jordan or Swipers.
It's a very, very long history. Very long, going back like 400 years.
Wait, he beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right?
I'm saying that now because I see Chill. He has a little bit more, grade to him.
Shit, don't let that shit fool you, boy. Chill.
It is what it is right now. I'm just saying that as it stands today, but overall, I'm the guy here now.
All right, I'm looking forward to seeing you PC weekend, and when we, get our runs in, and when we, do that whole thing, because we got something special coming up real soon. I'm looking forward to seeing you bringing that.
I'm from Florida.
Oh yeah, you can't beat us in basketball. Florida don't got no good basketball players.
Why are you saying us?
Never.
No.
You're just talking to me. I'm just
saying. Well, I'm just saying you can't beat me in basketball. Florida don't got no good basketball players. No. It's football town. And in Texas we still run football though. But it's football town.
Tracy McGrady's from Florida, right?
Good basketball players. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Lamar Stoudemire is from Florida too. I just want to put that on your mind.
It's okay. Chill. I can go down the list too. I don't. He's ain't the only basketball player.
You said there's no good players from Florida. I'm just running down a couple of good players.
Got there like that. De'Aaron Fox is from Texas, right?
Yes, sir. I do know that.
Okay.
That's it. And I didn't say that. I ain't say good basketball players didn't come from Texas because I think
one of the best young stars is from Florida, man. Scotty Barnes. Yeah. Come on, man. Let's be. Come on, Scotty Barnes.
I didn't know you was gonna go Scotty, but hey.
Yeah, I know Scotty.
All right, fellas. Delsky, we got one last group, but I want you to kick things off with us. West Group C. Then we're going to get into these crunch time chats. And then we got a new segment today, y'all. A new segment. It's called X Marks the Spot. We will highlight 5 tweets from over the last week. It's very similar to top 5 comments of the week, except it's from Twitter. And y'all know how that could get. But we're going to get into that here in a second as well. Before we do that, though, y'all, the last group that we got is West C. Let me go ahead and throw this on the screen so you guys can see it. West C, we got the Denver Nuggets, the Golden State Warriors, the Houston Rockets, the San Antonio Spurs, and the Portland Trail Blazers. This, fellas, is the group of death. Delsky, kick things off for me. Who do you think is going to win this group? Actually, just give me the order on what you think is going to happen in the in-season tournament. Let me throw this on the screen for you so you can see it.
Yeah. This is period dog. This is a 1-game tournament style, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Give me Rockets 1, Denver 2, Golden State 3. Actually, give me Spurs 3, Golden State 4, Trailblazers last.
Anybody have any pushback on that? That was valid.
The Trailblazers is going to be a lot better in this division than you get them credit for. I saw Minnesota lose last year.
This is a pretty good division right here, y'all.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, someone's got to come fifth. Yeah, someone's got to.
I saw the Trailblazers
Rockets
beat Minnesota last year in the play-in tournament. Not the play-in tournament. I'm sorry, in the NBA Cup last year. In this division, they were in the same division with Minnesota last year, and they ended up beating them. And I think this is a better Trailblazer team than it was last year. I think they're going to be higher than. I wouldn't be surprised if Portland actually won this division. I would not be surprised if they actually.
I would be. I would be.
Go too far.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I would.
Chill. How would that happen?
Okay, so
They
if
beat more teams than other teams beat.
I
I get that, Mars. Now, chill. How would that happen?
So that's usually the way that works. So them playing against Denver again, I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm looking at how the schedule matches up, right? So in the in-season tournament, San Antonio, for example, next Friday they play Houston. Then they don't play again for another week when they play Golden State in a back-to-back. Like that could be to their advantage because they home for 3 straight games, right? Same logic. I think that same logic applies when it comes to the Trailblazers. Like they play home at Denver. They got to go to Houston and they got to go to Golden State, but then they got San Antonio at home, and these games are spread out. It's not like they play Houston. They play Denver tonight and then they play Houston 3 nights later. It's spread out. So I think, and they got enough time to prepare for Houston. And I love what the Trailblazers have been doing on defense. They remind me of the 1990 UNLV running Rebels with that amoeba defense. The way that they play, the way that they press full court, the way that they cause turnovers. And this Houston Rockets team, especially if we're talking about a one game sample size, how they press. And you dudes are so concerned with the point guard position, and I'm concerned with Amin Thompson not coming back to get the basketball as much as I would like him to. I think they could cause a lot of turnovers and get a lot of easy baskets. I think they could get Houston. Golden State, I just seen them smoke Golden State in their building. Like not like maybe a week ago. I just seen them destroy them a couple of days ago. So I don't think it's ridiculous for me to think that they could win this division. I don't.
Do you have them winning?
I got Denver winning the division.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
And who do you
After
and
all
who do you
of
have
that,
last?
come on.
Great argument.
I want to hear from everybody. Who do you have first and who do you have last? So, Chill, you got Denver first. Who do you got finishing last?
The
Blazers?
Come on, man.
No.
Say Houston, chill. It's okay. It's Houston.
It's definitely not Houston.
I can't see Houston losing 4 games. Well, they could lose 4 games in this division. That's a fact. So I'm gonna go Denver, Portland, Golden State, Houston. Nope. I'm gonna go Denver, Portland, San Antonio, Golden State, Houston. I can see that.
So you got Houston finishing last. All right,
can see
Jordan,
that.
who you got finishing first and who you got finishing last in this division? You muted, Jordan. Hold on.
I got the Rockets finishing first. Damn, it's kind of hard for me to say the Trailblazers finish. Like, Ron, give me that list one more time. Just pull it up for me one more time. I got to make a decisive pick right here because I really like Portland.
I do too, yo. I do.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Just for this
What
play-in? This is just for the play-in, though, right?
Just for the
Yeah.
tournament. That's it. Just for the tournament.
Well, Portland gonna be in the they
y'all-
won't be in the play-in, so we can't say that that's for the play-in. But yeah,
I mean,
for
not
the
the
in-season
play-in.
tournament.
Not the play-in, just for the tournament.
Third time
In-season
someone
tournament.
called it
Okay,
the play-in.
well, I got the Rockets finishing first, and y'all gonna go in the uproar. I got Denver finishing last.
Explanation? Why is that?
I just don't really like. I don't really like what Denver got going on right now. I just don't like it right now. I think later on in the season they'll be really, really damn good. But as of right now, I don't really like it. Yeah, I think they got some figuring out to do. That's about it.
It's the only game you
me
watched to
too.
play, the Warriors game, just out of curiosity.
That game, and I watched. Who did they play 2 nights ago?
Pelicans?
Minnesota and Minnesota. They played.
I watched 2 games. I watched 2 games that they played. I watched the
Played
game.
Minnesota and New Orleans.
The Timberwolves game?
I watched the New Orleans. I think I watched the New
Pelicans
Orleans.
game?
Yeah,
Phoenix
the Pelicans
and Golden
game.
State open up against Golden State.
No, the Pelicans game. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just don't like it. I think I'm biased because I don't like the Cam Johnson and Michael Porter Jr. swap. I just don't. I think that's part of the reason why I'm biased.
What kind of bias do you call it, Jordan?
Damn, I forgot.
Biased optimism?
Biased optimism. I
But
don't
this
have-
is biased pessimism. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
this
biased
is
Yes, that's what this is.
I just don't like the swap. I just don't like the swap between Cam and Michael Porter Jr. I think I don't like it because Swiper hyped the shit up too much and it's not what he said it was gonna be. But
Is it still about the tertiary ball handlers?
no, it's not even about that. That shit. I already knew off the rip that shit wasn't even important. I just wanted to make a point.
Well, Mars, do you like
But-
the Jonas Valanciunas minutes?
Yes.
I do too.
I just don't like the swap. I think that's what it is. I just don't like the swap, and I'm not as confident. I'm just not as confident in Denver as I was last year. I still think they're gonna be really good later on in the season, though. I'm just saying, as of today, right now, going into these tournaments and shit, I'm not as confident in them, too. And I know Jokic can play a lot better than he's been doing. Not saying he's been playing really bad.
He's been playing amazing.
Yeah, but I think he can just play. I think he's gonna play a little bit better than what he's been doing. I think we're gonna see more and more dominant.
So he gets better than being amazing.
Huh?
Yes.
Scary.
Yeah, he's just gonna put the ball in the basket more. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what he's gonna do.
Yes.
So
I don't think he's going to score anymore. I think he would like to stay right where he is.
I don't think, and if that's the case, I don't think that's good for Denver. But maybe we agree to disagree.
They've had double-digit leads of 15 or more in every game they played so far this year.
I mean, sure.
Do that lead to the Warriors?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean,
And that was Jokic's fault. Yep.
I'm not gonna subscribe to that, but I'm just saying I think it's better for. I'm not saying Jokic have to score 40 a game. But I do think him getting a little 23, 12, and 11, I think that's gonna change. It's gonna have to change for me to get right on that ticket with Denver.
Did you just hear that, Swiper? Not 23, 11, and 12. A little 23, 11, and 12.
Yeah, like, a little 23 is little. 23 is little.
Like it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, 23.
He had a quiet 2012. He had a quiet 2012 and 10 a couple of nights ago. Like this is a ho hum triple double, which is, by the way, the fourth that he's had this season.
Jokic is going to get a triple-double as much as he does. Like, he's a center. He's going to get rebounds. He handles the ball a lot. He's going to get the assists. Like, and he's going to score. Like, I'm just saying, I just don't think that this Denver team will be as dominant as they once were with. I'm just not as high on all the other guys. Now, it's going to help them in the playoffs.
Just in the NBA Cup is what we're talking about. Just in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, I think by after the All-Star break, Denver will be rolling. I'm just not as high on all of these guys.
So if they're not rolling now, and they're like much better than they were to start the year off last year.
But I'm not talking. But I'm not necessarily talking about the wins that they got. They played 4 games already, or 5?
Four.
Right. I'm not talking about just these 4 games. I'm looking at a bigger picture. Like by the play-in starts in December, what? 10, something like that. It
starts today. The in-season tournament starts today.
The in-season tournament. Okay, start today, and then you go to the little cup tournament in December, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, the playoffs. Yeah, the playoffs for the.
Yeah. So by December, I'm saying I can see some things changing. That's all I'm saying.
All right, Mars. Who do you have finishing first, and who do you have finishing last?
San Antonio,
first,
Denver, Houston,
damn,
Portland, Golden State.
So you have San Antonio first, Golden State last.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Swiper, how you rocking?
In-season tournament, I'm going Spurs, Rockets, Denver, Spurs, Rockets, Denver. Oh no, Rockets no. Spurs, Denver. First, Denver, Rockets, Warriors, and then I'll do the Portland Trailblazers. I don't think Denver cares about winning that tournament at all. But depends.
So you got the Spurs first,
yeah,
and the Blazers last.
Yeah, I mean,
bulletproof.
I could be.
Oh, go ahead, Swiper. Go ahead.
I could be swung to Portland finishing higher just because younger teams playing in this might be a little bit more incentivized to win this. But maybe, I mean, if they just decide they're just gonna, take every game serious, they'll win it.
Somebody need the police over there.
Sorry, I apologize. I live around a bunch of Spanish people, and they race a lot around me.
Oh, don't say that. Chill, don't say that. They're gonna call you a name.
Yo, bulletproof. Who do you have finishing first in this division?
The Spurs. They might as well go 82-0. So I mean, so
the way it's going, they might not lose a game. The way the way it's going, they might not lose a game all year. While you both.
I mean, is it just me, or does it feel like Wemby isn't even playing his hardest yet? I don't even feel like
he has be playing hard.
Yeah, he's playing super hard.
Yeah, he's playing hard, but I feel like he's still holding himself back somehow. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Nah,
he wouldn't be doing what he's supposed to do.
I feel like
some things he can improve on. Like it's some things he can improve on, but shit.
No, he's already there. But I feel like he can play at an even higher volume than that, and that would be crazy.
You basically saying unrealistically.
Gotta be.
Yeah,
right now the way Wemby's playing,
if
he's not letting anybody off the hook right now.
He's playing insane. Like he reminds me of 2000 Shaq, but that's a different conversation.
Oh,
Anyway,
let's slow down a
so
little bit. Let's slow down a
yeah,
little bit. I know I
yeah.
use that
So
analogy. I know I use that analogy, but I was just using it for a different version. Slow that shit down right now. Let's just slow that down.
so yeah.
Too far.
All right, Amir, who you got finishing last in this division? You said you got the Spurs going not just 82-0, but you got them going 4-0 in this division. Who do you have finishing last?
I mean, it's not an indication on how I feel about the team specifically, generally speaking.
You can
but,
say
I
it.
mean, about the in-season tournament itself, the Warriors, because I don't think they care at all. With their age and their injury concerns, I don't think they would care about that tournament.
I don't understand the argument which y'all keep saying that teams don't care about the tournament because these games are still regular season games.
Exactly, they count against.
So it's like
Except the championship doesn't count. So
yeah, just the
I don't get why
the
championship don't count. I think that's ridiculous.
But still saying that this team doesn't care about winning this tournament doesn't make any sense because there's still regular season games.
Mm-hmm.
No, they do. I'm just saying that compared to the younger teams, I feel
but compared to the younger teams, these teams still want to win. Like these are Western Conference teams. They can't afford to say, "Oh, I don't care about this game." This is the Western Conference. You have to care about these games. You have to win games. If it comes down to April, if it comes down to March, like end of March, and like let's say Denver already has, they're already at high, in low 50s, high 40s or something, and then they're kind of like sitting guys out. That makes sense. But in November and December, every team up here is trying to win these games. None of these teams are going to just let it go.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm saying is, in a playoff series, I got the Warriors over the Blazers, but I don't know if the Warriors will be going their hardest that early in the season generally because of their age. Does that mean they don't care? No, they do care, but I think the outside of these 5 teams, because all of these teams are really good. Like none of these teams is bad. Somebody has to finish last, and I just picked the oldest team. That's it.
All right. Okay. That makes sense if you're saying like the younger teams might be ready now or already playing better. Like I can get with you on that. But to say, because even somebody before you even said that Denver might not care too much about winning, and like to me saying that in November and December just doesn't make sense. But if you're saying that,
it just depends on like the level of effort they're putting out. They might, but
right.
Maybe,
That's the thing. So
right.
If I got Denver as my favorites to win it all. And if they don't care about winning games in November and December, then they're not a championship level team to me. So I got to reconsider.
I think that's an overestimation too.
I mean that's fine, but I take the regular season just as serious as the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a Western Conference team and you're taking it easy in November, I don't think you're a championship level team.
And I agree with you, but we've seen it affect teams in the West. Like we've seen the older teams in the West struggle in the regular season more than the playoffs in the last 3 years.
Well, and once again, I can understand that, but I can't understand you taking it easy in the Western Conference when these games matter. These games are going to matter.
Yeah, it's not an all-star game.
Right.
These games going to count.
Well,
if we saw the separation wasn't that far.
If you're telling me Denver is going to try, then they win the tournament. I mean, probably because they're
Swiper. And I'm not saying you're doing this, Swiper, but this just seems like. Well, never mind. This is going to start another conversation.
No, you're doing it, Swiper.
No,
yeah, I know exactly where I
just think they're experimenting.
That's such a cop out. You know how you see those guys that are good and they're scared. It sounds like you're scared to compete. Like, oh, this is easy, no big deal. I'm not trying. What do you mean you're not trying? These games count on your record.
They're experimenting with a new scheme.
Okay, Swiper, I can dig that. Like I can dig trying new things out. I can definitely dig being an older team and the younger teams be more prepared or already just in full throttle. I can understand all of those points. But to not take it serious or to think that you don't have to compete because you're too good to compete sounds like a team that's not a championship level team. And I don't think that they're that way. I think Denver is 100% a championship level team. So I think that they're going to be playing. I think they're trying right now. They just happen to be playing the bum ass Pelicans, but they're still
they're
trying.
definitely trying.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can say, Jokic is passing a lot early, trying to get his assist up. They're still trying to win games. That's all I'm saying. I think the Denver Nuggets are absolutely trying to win basketball games.
Yeah,
Big Ox.
Yeah. What?
Can I get your first and last team in this division?
Can I just
Or in this group?
Can I just list them off? I actually got Golden State winning. I got Golden State. How did I have it? I had Golden State, San Antonio, Denver, Portland, Houston. San Antonio. Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it for West Group C. To everybody in here, if you haven't liked the video yet, go ahead and do that. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. If you haven't become a member yet, go ahead and do that. And be like Daleski and be like my man Amir. Join that Hall of Fame tier. Also, salute to everybody that's on Twitter. Salute to everybody that's watching on Facebook. Make sure you like the video and retweet it over there as well. Daleski,
What's up?
we have yet to really hear any takes or anything from you. So before we get into crunch time chats and before we get into our X marks the spot, I just kind of want to learn a little bit more about you and who you are as a basketball mind. So who's your team?
It's hard to say I have a team because the way players move around, but I would say I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan. That's only because
That's surprising right there, boy.
Yes, but I'm not really super duper into teams when it comes to basketball. Football, yes, but basketball, I'm more.
You a Cowboys fan in football?
No.
Oh,
Do you
fuck
not see
Hell
what's
no.
going on back here?
You a Giants fan?
Hell no.
I like the Giants too.
Never.
Shout out Eli Manning.
Big time Eagles fan. Big time.
Okay.
We got it everywhere.
Okay.
So what wild basketball take do you have right now, or just valid basketball take do you have right now on what's going on based on this first week?
Not based on the first week, but I do think like right now in basketball discourse, the thing that I don't like hearing or I don't like that's going on is that people are undervaluing scoring. Like scoring is the main part of basketball. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins the basketball game. So I don't like how people just add PRA. I think betting has really killed basketball discourse. If your PRA high, you're the best player. But scoring, the ability to score, transition in the half court, I think half court scoring is the most important thing in basketball history. Half court scoring.
I agree.
Up and down transition, okay, I get it. It makes you look good in the regular season. But when things slow down and you need buckets and baskets, can you score in multiple ways? Or do you need the ball in one specific way? Can you come off of actions? Can you go one-on-one? Can you score in the post? Like all these different things that allow
Don't
you
forget
to
the mid-range.
The mid-range everywhere. Like your ability to score from all different levels and all different situations is the most important thing in basketball. And I think the second thing is, can you be targeted on defense? Do I have to hide you? Those are the two most important things I think in basketball. Half court scoring and the ability to just be able to stop your man.
Hold your own.
Or not be a liability, essentially.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, because some people you can't stop, but you shouldn't be getting targeted. You should not be getting targeted. I think getting targeted is one of the worst shits. Like, bro, they targeting your ass. That's crazy. You got to kind of come off the flow. You got to come up off the flow. We targeting you every time.
Hey,
that's
Jordan,
that's really tricky to say that though. And the reason why that's tricky to say that is because does SGA have to come off the floor? Because that's the dude that they was after last year with all of them dudes that was in.
I mean,
all of them dudes that was in.
Sure, they unsuccessfully target him.
Yeah, I was just about to say, sure, SGA is holding his own.
He still hold his own though.
So, like, teams are going to target someone. You having to target Shea because A, everyone else is good, and B, because we're trying to get at his legs on offense. Doesn't mean you have to get Shea off the floor when he A, holds his own, and B, isn't a liability. So it's different than like targeting Damian Lillard back in like 2018, for example.
Or Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Luka last year, Reed Shepard gets targeted. Like, it's not the same thing. Reed's been getting abused, by the way. But
by every team.
100%, yes.
Reed is cooked.
But if I'm that I brought that up to say that Oklahoma City has so many defenders and they're so good on defense that this is the guy that you have to target. Now, if you're targeting Trae Young, okay, now can you supplement that on offense? Because again, we got guys who aren't very good on defense. If you got a guy that's going after you, but you're not giving me anything to go after him, does my point guard now have to come off the floor? Yes, he does have to come off the floor. But the difference is Trey actually is giving you something on the offensive end. He is their best distributor. He is, if not their best scorer, one of their best scorers.
That just mean they're gonna lose though. That's all it means.
It means it just makes it more difficult. But offense is going to outweigh defense, and that's to is your name Delsky? You said
Yes, Delsky.
That's to Delsky's point that like scoring is like if you're getting targeted on one side of the ball on defense, but you're so unstoppable offensively, teams are going to keep you out there. But if you're the inverse, if you're Jared Vanderbilt, if you're providing nothing on offense, but you're a good defender, you're going to get taken off the court. Like you're just going to get played off the court, and that just shows that offense scoring ability does very clearly individually does just outweigh the other sides of the ball. But ideally, you want your best players in particular to not be defensive liabilities. Shays, Tatum's, Giannis, Wemby, etc. Like you don't want to be like, I have to build my defense to hide you. That just makes it more difficult.
That makes it so much more difficult.
And chill, I think too, to Delsky's point, like, yes, the name of the game is scoring the basketball. But at the end of the day, the real main name of the game is winning and losing. Like, brother, like,
how do we do that though?
Yeah, but you do that by scoring more points.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly.
Hold on. But I'm saying, as far as like what Chill was asking about with Trae Young, like when you bring up what you bring up with Trae Young, like, yeah, he's gonna get targeted on defense. And you said he's their main point guard, so he got to stay out there. The most important part is like he's so egregious on defense. A lot of times they're gonna lose because of that. When you look at the overall picture of them going to be against a mano team, they're probably just gonna lose. Like when you now, some things could change. Trae Young could step up a couple possessions and do what he do. I don't want to just make this about Trae Young, but
sure,
you probably
it's easy to make it. It's easy to make it about him because again, one, he's the smallest. Two, he's the most inefficient defender that's on the floor, so you can easily target him. Yeah. But to your point,
he almost has to play perfect on offense too for it to really kind of work. Like,
well, does he really have to play perfect?
He got to play out his mind for them. That's how he got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
He actually really didn't. He wasn't great in that series. I mean, I thought Ben Simmons did a really good job on him. I just think that the Sixers, they just went to bed at the end of the day. If I think about what they did, but to Dell's point, but to Dell's point, I mean, Oklahoma City last season, they didn't have a great half-court offense. A lot of their stuff came in transition, and they ended up winning the NBA championship because of that. So I can appreciate your logic that, you know, when the game slows down and teams slow the game down, 100%, teams will slow the game down. But that doesn't mean that you completely can take us out of what we do. I can still play fast.
Well, I do know that we got to get the best example of this, Joe. Like Brunson is a horrific defender, but Brunson's also like is so good and so important to what the Knicks are doing, and he's won them multiple playoff games and multiple playoff series. So even if you're hunting him, you just have to be able to scheme behind Brunson to be able to keep him out of vulnerable situations. And then if he does get caught up on the perimeter, that you're able to rotate around him, double team around him, and then you just make it work. So it just depends, I feel like, on the situation, on the player. Steph Curry, he gets targeted all the time, but they have developed a scheme through 16, 17 years with Steph Curry to be able to protect him behind the scenes. So they pre-rotate if Steph does get a mismatch. And so if, Chill says fight over the screen, they can't fight over the screen. Steph is pushed out onto, LeBron or a big.
Do you think Steph is getting abused on defense though?
Steph isn't that bad on defense anymore.
I'll just finish up real quick. Yeah, I think he absolutely has been abused in multiple situations in multiple series. But the issue is it's going to be over time in totality, no. But Steph is also like he's Steph Curry. So like Steph Curry offensively, it's just he's maybe the greatest offensive player ever. So there's just never going to be like any equation to even if he is getting hunted, like and because they have Draymond and a bunch of capable defenders.
Yeah, I don't think Steph get abused though. By the way, on defense, I don't.
He has in series though, but it just depends.
I've seen people go at Steph and miss 5 in a row for sure. Jalen Green is one up.
Yeah, but Jalen Green couldn't isolate Buddy Hield, so that's just more of a Jalen Green.
Yeah, problem. I'm just saying Jalen Green's one up. But I've seen people try to go at Steph and thinking like that's the thing to do, and then
I watched James Harden try to do it the other night.
Yeah, and then he go on the other end and just hit a 3, and then you trade and misses for him making shots. Like that's why I don't think Steph is a good.
But targeting Steph, I think targeting Steph for just isolation defenses would be an issue. But I do think that like scheme wise, like you can hunt Steph without just being an ISO. Like you hunt Steph by just, how you're, so if he does get mismatched on the guard, he's not a great screen navigator. So like, you're putting pressure going down towards the rim, or, like there's ways to do it. But I think that's the point though. Like Steph he's surrounded by such elite defensive talent throughout his career that it's really been hard, and he performed well in a role. Like Steph obviously spends a lot of energy.
Tries hard as hell.
Yeah, he tries hard
say
too.
something?
Tries hard as
Can I say
hell.
Yeah, go
something to that though? I believe that it really comes down to the coaching on both ends. We've seen some teams have a player who's not that good offensively, and they still win. We've seen teams have a player who's bad defensively, and they still win. We've seen it when the coach actually does his job. So it's all about scheming. I'm not a fan of this idea that you cannot put Jared Vanderbilt on the court. I feel like if he plays with a team like the Warriors, they can put him on the court. If he plays
they'll
in a
take him
team
off the court.
like the Nuggets, they will put him on the court.
I know what
Yeah,
he's talking
like
about.
we've seen teams win with bad offensive players before.
Win a championship?
Yes, we've seen it. And we've seen
Dell,
it
hear me out, Dell.
What team though? What team you saw win a
Well,
championship?
Gary Payton used to get minutes on the Warriors.
Yes,
in
and Dell,
22.
hear me
I mean-
out.
But like, it's
Where he's
possible. It just
going-
makes it more difficult. I agree to a
It
point.
does.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
doable.
it does.
But you don't want to make your life more difficult.
Exactly.
It's more
Yeah.
difficult to make an
Yeah,
offense
but-
viable with Jared Vanderbilt on it. Doesn't mean it's impossible, but ideally you just get a good offensive player.
A bunch of good
understand,
offensive
but-
players, not just one. Like,
Yeah,
but
ideally,
we need a bunch of good offensive players to supplement that right there, because we're not getting a lot
Or
from
just a
him.
system.
And Jared Vanderbilt actually hasn't been bad this year as a DN3 guy. He's actually been pretty good. He hasn't been bad. He's given him some positive minutes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just
No
not
doubt.
trying
He's
to.
given a minute.
But the difference to your point is, like, I can't get nothing from you. There's no way that can happen. There's no way that you're on the floor and you're giving me, like Dennis Rodman, for example. If you're just going to be a rebounder and a defender and that's it, no, that's not going to work. You have.
I mean,
to
if
be
he's
able to
getting
ball in that.
offensive rebounds, that's valuable. We've seen Kevon.
Even if it is,
Steve,
but
the
you
play
still
Steven
with
have
Adams
that.
effect. Yeah.
But the difference,
I mean-
but the difference with Steven Adams is that Steven Adams isn't getting the ball off the glass and dribbling it out and giving it to somebody. No, he's actually scoring the basketball because he's not
Kevon
that
Looney
good.
wasn't really
He's not
Nah, he
scoring
don't
good.
really
his
right. I
offensive
hate when he
rebounds.
tipped the ball. He missed that shit more than he made.
Guys,
the
Kevon Looney was a starter on a championship team just 3 years ago. He's worse than Dennis Rodman as a rebounder, and that's all he does.
Now he does a little bit more.
Yeah, but
I
it's
mean-
easier. In theory, it's easier. I mean, Steph is kind of like the cheat code to all of this because Steph provides spacing responsible for like 4 people. So like it's kind of different. But like it's easier also to hide a limited offensive big than it is to hide a limited offensive wing. Like it's easier to hide a Kevon Looney
You got
who's
more
going to set screens
responsibility.
and offensive rebound,
Exactly.
as opposed to a wing who's not.
you're
gonna
not
shoot,
getting
can't play
nothing
out the
from him.
dunker spot. Like you literally like that. Jared Vanderbilt has no area on the court in which he's functional. Like maybe
Yeah,
you could say coach got a coach, but like he can't catch the ball. He can't finish below the rim. He's not great finishing above the rim in traffic. He can't shoot the 3. He can't shoot jump shots. What do you do with him offensively? Like he can't.
I got a
initiate.
question. What the
Yeah,
hell
it's
has he been
just
working on in the offseason when he been doing that bullshit in the offseason, shooting them step back threes and shit? Where's all that shit at?
Jordan, he
that
in
be my
LA.
question with
Pretty
that
much,
shit.
pretty
work-
much every
he
NBA
working on
player
something
can shoot in an
completely different.
open gym. Yeah, pretty much every NBA player can shoot in an open gym. These videos, like people need to stop seeing videos of insert poor NBA shooter going 6 for 6 in an open gym and be like, oh, he's added that to his game. No, he hasn't. No,
Why is he
just
even
hasn't.
doing that? That's my thing.
Because every NBA player works on shooting in the offseason, I think. Pretty
You don't
much
need to work
every
on them
NBA.
type of shots. Just work on the
Yeah.
shots you're gonna get.
More stationary.
All right,
shot.
fellas,
That's
I
how I
gotta,
feel.
I gotta
I'll
step
do that.
in because we gotta move on to our next segment,
Kyrie.
which is X marks the spot. I got 5 tweets from the past week. We're gonna look at the tweet, analyze the tweet, and react to the tweet. So the first tweet that I got is from
We're analyzing tweets. Okay.
Justin Tinsley. Justin Tinsley said, hold on, y'all. Justin Tinsley said, stop to pick up some food, and it's 2 young guys sitting at the bar. They are talking about the NBA plus gambling story. And quote unquote, they said, see, this is why Jordan the GOAT, he would have never got caught up. All he wanted to do was hoop. He ain't care about gambling. To be young and naive again.
That's a false story that never happened.
Exactly.
What never happened?
That tweet is just made up. Nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Jordan was a gambler. Even like there's 10-year-olds out here that know Jordan was a gambler. My sons know Jordan was a gambler. This is a completely made up.
I think
story. Whoever made
you
that tweet
undersell
lied.
the
On any
level of
social media
ignorance that people
platform,
have.
they call him Joe Gambler.
I don't know, Mars. I know that kids are, aren't always well informed about the past. Just like kids have always not been well informed about the past. That's not a new thing. But I just find that type of stuff so hard to believe. And didn't he say he was at the bar? So that means those kids.
Oh,
were
no,
at
yeah,
least 21.
that's definitely not true. Like we all know that's not true. But I do think you understate the level of ignorance that many people have.
Ignorance, but the way it's phrased makes it so obvious that it's a trolling.
Yeah, he's obviously he just made that up. But shout out to him.
Yeah, but I don't know what they got to do with gambling. Whether Michael Jordan gambled or not, what the fuck they got to do with anything? Like he didn't get caught up gambling on his games or shit. Like what does that have to do with anything?
If you let Swiper tell it, he got suspended.
He got banned from the league.
Yeah, if you let Swiper tell it, he got suspended.
Very well documented that Jordan gambled.
No, it's not.
It's very well not documented.
No, it's not.
You have to
Stop
let
saying
you have to
that,
let
Swiper. No,
sentences
it's not.
finish. It's very well documented that he was a degenerate gambler. Everyone knows that.
How was he a
Now,
degenerate gambler if you can afford it?
Absolutely a degenerate. Just because you can afford something don't mean you're not a degenerate. I know. There's people that are alcoholics and get up and go to work every day. They're still degenerates.
Swiper, if you can continue, please, Swiper. Swiper, as you
I
were saying,
don't know
very
if he
well-
was suspended for a year and a half or not because of gambling, but there's a lot of smoke around those fires that there are some real life implications for Jordan and his gambling that affected certain things in his career. I don't know if it's confirmed or not.
Like
it's only
what?
the 1990s.
Like what?
We talked about these at length before on this platform. It's just I don't know. I can't
think
confirm.
That got nothing to do with Michael Jordan.
I
getting
can't
up and
confirm
performing
that the year and a
how
half
he
suspension was because of his gambling. Cannot confirm that, but we do know that he spent a lot of money and a lot of times against anybody and everybody. If they could gamble, if they had a penny in their pocket.
I don't see the
Jordan
problem with that
gambled.
though. I don't see what's wrong with that.
If you got a game at 7 p.m. and you're on the golf course from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. betting millions of dollars, drinking, you're a degenerate. I don't care how good you are at basketball.
Why though, if I can go out there and get 35, why?
That's you're a degenerate, bro. This is obvious. This is what it is.
Mike definitely did, but why does it matter if I can go out there and get 35 and win? Why does that matter?
I'm just still trying to make sense of Swiper's claim that he was suspended. And
There's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories, Jill. There's a lot of stories. I can't confirm
what I don't understand, and I've always boggled my mind. We're 30 plus years later, and the information that we have.
there is information though, Chill. It's just not confirmed.
Exactly. Well, see, and that's the point. So
Swiper,
why
they got
would he
information on the other end that can confirm that that's not what happened.
Right. So why? My question
I don't
is
know why you
why
wanna
would he?
ignore that.
I'm not
Why would he
confirming
be
or denying
suspended?
that he was suspended. I agree.
But I ain't-
Chill. Who retires in their early mid 30s at the peak of the game? He was clearly suspended.
No, Quitters retire. Quitters.
He was clear. They clearly made him leave. Like he was clearly being punished. He was being punished. Nobody would do that. Chill. Like let's just use our common sense for a second. And we know he wasn't. He didn't wake up. He didn't wake. You know, I'm not gonna speak on that. You know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna say for sure. Chill. He was. It just doesn't make any sense. Chill.
And Chill, he
Doesn't
loved,
make
to be
sense.
fair, Chill, he loved basketball.
To me, it do
He
make
loved
sense.
basketball more than
Like,
anything
look,
except for
bad guy.
Juanita Jordan, and
She
his
loved him more
boys.
than Juanita.
I feel like if your
He
dad
loved
gets
basketball more than
killed,
anything but them
that's
three
kinda
people.
crazy.
So it is interesting that 3 state championships, Chill. But I've also said I do think there's a direct reason why he retired. That's due to family stuff. So like I'm also on that camp too. Like I think there's reasons why emotionally why he decided to step away from the game. But also there are also stories in this little period, Chill, that like there's a, you know what I mean, there was a he had to be reinstalled back into the NBA, you know, because David Stern,
And
was
that's where
not
the
going to let him
divide
get
comes
out.
with me. And that part right there, Swipe,
Yeah.
is where the divide comes with me. Because number one, if I have somebody, if you found something that was illegal, right? If you found something that was illegal, why would you make me step away from the game?
Because they're not putting that out there. They're not going to put that out there. They do
Why
that
not?
for players.
Then-
They do that for a lot of
Exactly.
players.
Because he's the greatest player to ever.
Yeah,
break.
they do that. They did that, but to be fair, Chill, they do that for a lot of players.
They
do that for a lot
voluntarily
of
put out
players.
Magic Johnson had AIDS. What are we doing?
What?
They
He never got AIDS. He
voluntarily
never got
put
AIDS.
it
He
out.
never got AIDS. He never got AIDS. He never got AIDS.
Or HIV. They voluntarily
close
put that
to it,
Magic
though.
Johnson had HIV. They
so you know, he
voluntarily
was close to
volunteered
it.
that information to the world. What are we doing?
What? He had a health.
To be fair, you kind of have to disclose that.
Yeah, a health. Yeah.
Okay,
especially
because that's
in the
nice.
90s.
That's
You kind of have to disclose that the best player in the league is throwing games.
No,
You have to disclose that he
They're not the
gambling.
same. They're not the same
He
thing.
wasn't.
They're not the same thing.
There's no.
Nobody said he was throwing games, Chill. Nobody said he was throwing games.
So what was I doing that was illegal then?
If you're not throwing games,
That he was getting.
Right,
He was
so-
gambling with the underworlds.
The mob. This is the
Now,
mafia.
Chill, that part is true. That part is true.
It's not.
That part is true.
It's not about, hey, I'm gonna miss these free throws so the Bulls lose. It wasn't that. It was he's gambling. He's getting involved with criminals to gamble. That's what it was. It wasn't. Oh yeah, he's gonna throw Bulls games for us. That's not.
Ron, just so we clear, on a Tuesday night, if I'm in downtown Jersey City at the dice game with a couple of my homeboys, and one of them got a sketchy pass, that's not illegal. I'm off work.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
What's the difference?
How is that 100% the same? You said one of your homeboys got a sketchy pass. We're not talking about one of your homeboys being in the mafia. That's completely different.
Okay, so
Completely different. You know it's different.
If one of your homeboys is Al Capone,
Chill. We have a paper.
If your homeboy is John Gotti, then yeah, that's an issue.
We have a paper trail of Jordan and some of the slips that he had and who they were
Man,
with.
y'all are purposely being naive and acting like this don't make sense. And it's crazy. It's crazy. This is crazy.
No, we're not doing that.
You are the best basketball player in the world. You are the face of the NBA. You're getting involved with the mob, and you think that they're not trying to infiltrate the NBA.
But how are you going to say that he didn't get indicted? There's no investigation into Michael Jordan at all. What are we suspending him for?
Y'all, guys.
You gotta be shitting me,
Fellas.
You have gotta be shitting me.
It doesn't make no sense.
We
If
gotta
don't
bring
have
it back.
indictment, no investigation.
Bill
what is
Russell
he
would
suspended
never.
for?
That's all I know. Bill Russell would never.
Fellas, we gotta bring it back. I got another tweet.
LeBron
we
would
gotta
never
dive
either.
into. So the
Yeah, he
next
just
tweet,
does PEs,
would
so.
Kevin Durant? He's the person that we have on the next tweet. You know we can't do a segment on Twitter called X Marks the Spot and not highlight a Kevin Durant tweet. So this is what Kevin Durant had to say. A guy named Roosh Williams responded to a tweet and he asked KD directly, how does it feel early on playing with the big, Şengün, who can force a switch, create a mismatch in the post, and force teams to double off you for easy catch and shoot threes to ice games, ? Kevin Durant's response was, brother, can't believe it, LOL. Sometimes I'm surprised I'm that open and start bricking. 28 just sees everything. What are our thoughts on Kevin Durant's reaction to playing with Alperen Şengün?
It's a different level of player that he's played with. He hasn't played with a big like that could score the basketball like that. Now that doesn't mean that he hasn't played with anybody that he can get wide open buckets with, because he was on the Golden State Warriors and he was getting wide open buckets with them. So I mean, yeah, he hasn't played with a guy like Şengün. So I can get with that.
He didn't play with a big like Şengün?
Let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase that, Swipe. He hasn't played with a big like Şengün.
Nick Collison?
Stop.
No.
Man, Nick Collison.
Kansas Nick Collison, Chill?
No, Kansas Nick Collison was not Oklahoma City Nick Collison. Stop. We're not doing that.
Bro, Oklahoma City, hey, them early years Nick Collison were special, though. You do got to admit.
I like Nick Collison.
I do too.
Y'all acting like, I'm saying some of y'all so young. Then
He wasn't always just
Nick
out there
Collison
getting
was a
GMPs,
dog for a couple years.
Nick Collison was cold as ice. He was
in the league, in the
Yeah,
NBA, he was cold too. He just like aged
ice
out.
cold.
He was one of the better defensive foremen in the league for a
He
minute.
wasn't Şengün. Come on, man.
Let's relax on that. Let's chill out. Okay.
He was good for what he did.
I don't know if Şengün gonna get his jersey retired. Cooked.
All right, y'all. The next tweet that I got is from Devin from Deep. Devin from Deep said, Victor Wembanyama, and you guys can see this picture of Wemby blocking this shot, damn near at the top of the backboard. He said, Victor Wembanyama will be the best defender ever, and no one will ever come close. Bookmark this.
This is why, and this is why Victor Wembanyama has to be, to your point, Jordan, this is why Victor Wembanyama has to be where he is right now, because people got to be right about him. We got to hurry this thing up, right? We got to make sure that Victor Wembanyama is the best shot blocker of his era. He's the best defensive player of his era, because we got to be right about him. He may be that good. Is he that good right now, though?
Yes.
Andrew Wiggins don't think so. Andrew Wiggins don't think
I ain't
that
gonna
too.
lie. Right now, today, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about last year. I don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about today. Victor Wembanyama is just that shit is incredible. The shit he been doing. Like
It has been, no doubt about
Like
it.
it shit is incredible, and it don't look like it's gonna stop. Like it don't look like it's about to
Bam
stop. It look like
Bam
he's gonna
don't think so.
consistently score 28 a game. He gonna get 12 rebounds a game. He probably gonna average 5 blocks a game. Like when's the last time somebody averaged 5 blocks a game?
Mark Eaton, I think.
Yeah, Mark. That's a long time ago. Like this not gonna stop. Like it's just not gonna. The only thing I can see, I don't even know if it has to improve
Is
that much.
5 right now?
I think the only thing I can see Wemby
Mark
doing
Eaton
that's gonna put the
averaged
nail in the
5.6
coffin
40
chill
years ago.
is that Wemby can average 5 to 7 assists a game. That's just gonna stamp the nail in the coffin.
Actually, he's been a good passer this year too.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he averaged 5 to 7 a game, that's a nail in the coffin.
Manute Bol was the last one today. It was Manute Bol. He did a year off.
Man, Wemby can't make free throws this year though, or threes. Ugh.
But
Not
we
yet,
just
not
Well,
yet.
he missed a few free throws against the was it the Raptors? No, not the Raptors game.
Yeah,
The
he
one
shot
before the
86%
Raptors game.
last year. The whole
He
year?
had one bad
Just-
game shooting free throws. He had one bad game shooting free throws.
This is the stuff that Ox be talking about in terms of being a perfect basketball player. He might
Exactly.
not have to be.
Like,
I don't think he's got to be the perfect basketball player, but what he does on defense, he doesn't have to be the perfect defender because there's guys who are deficient on defense, right? If he can be the rim protector that he is, that might just overshadow a lot of stuff. Olajuwon, in addition to being a great rim protector, he was a great on-ball defender. He was a great box defender, right? Wemby, he might be able, because he's so good around the basket and blocking shots, that might be able to overshadow a lot of the other stuff that other guys in terms of defenders do. That might be able to do that.
I mean, I don't know who else would be in the
what other
conversation with
stuff?
Wemby right now, but I mean, I feel like
Well, right now, I think he got it. It's just I don't
Did
think he
anybody
will get
win
the rest of this.
the Defensive Player of the Year unanimously before?
Never.
Really?
no.
Let's
Yeah,
check.
I think this year will be the first.
That
this year
sounds
will be
like
the
something
first.
that should have been done. Wow. Okay.
Hakeem never won.
Started in
unanimous?
1982. That's
I
when
thought
the
Hakeem
Defensive
did.
Player of the Year started in 1982.
yeah. So which year would have? You said it started in 92.
It's 82. 1982 is
Oh,
when the Defensive Player. Sidney Moncrief was the first guy.
What
to win.
year would have been eligible for a unanimous? I'm trying to look. Let's see.
If there was ever a year
Rudy
where a guy
Gobert
was,
wasn't unanimous in 2021.
nope. Mm-mm.
Oh, he wasn't. Ben Simmons. Shout out to Ben Simmons.
Mhm.
Well, Hakeem got 73 votes, and this is 90.
4.
Yeah,
What was it? 92.
3.
From
That was
93.
92, 93.
Yeah.
What's another
Because
year
he won
that
it back
was
to
like?
back years.
Let's see what was Rudy in 21. Rudy got 91.
Ben
no.
Ben
Sorry,
Simmons
wait,
got
wait,
votes. Ben Simmons got votes. I just checked.
Yeah, he got 84 votes. Okay, that's a lot.
Dwight wasn't getting you. Oh no, LeBron came second. Yeah, they're gonna glaze
Yep.
LeBron.
Wemby is not winning Defensive Player of the Year unanimously. I don't
None of
think
those
so.
Ben Wallace years.
Who can you justify giving a vote to this year, though, outside of Wemby?
Evan Mobley.
Man,
Oh my
BC
God.
Evan
In your
Mobley
dreams.
has been
In
so
your-
trash
in-
this
in your
year.
dreams,
Oh
in your
my
dreams.
He has
God.
not been
dreams.
trash, Mars. Let's kill that.
In your
Evan
dreams.
Mobley has been trash this year.
No, he has not been trash.
Yes, he has.
Trash
been.
is a big word. No, not
Yes,
trash,
it's a
but
huge word.
not getting. He's not getting votes.
Well,
unless
hey
they
Mars,
just-
can you do me a favor? Who are the top 5
purposely
defensive
doing it.
teams this year so far, so we can pull from that list? Because usually, if you got to be
Well-
top 5,
It's the Bulls, the Heat. It's the Bulls, the Heat.
The Spurs,
The Spurs. I think Houston is there too.
OKC.
If I'm not mistaken.
no,
OKC,
I don't.
think
I don't know if they're top 5 right now.
OKC is definitely top 5. It's San
Pretty sure they
Antonio,
are. I'm
OKC,
pretty sure they were
Miami,
second.
Chicago, and Dallas.
in Dallas.
What?
Say it one more time, Mars.
San Antonio. I'm on Basketball Reference. If Clean the Glass has something different, you got it. San Antonio, OKC, Miami, Chicago, and Dallas.
Oh, I have OKC, San Antonio, Bulls, Heat, Nuggets so far.
Mhm.
Okay, so filter for garbage time. Yeah, that's fine. Whichever one you want to use. Wemby's very clearly the
Right,
defense
yeah.
player.
So maybe, I mean, who's the best defender on Chicago this year? Is that going to be
It's going to be
Montes?
Vooch.
I mean, do I just give Vooch credit for?
Yeah.
Best
It's gonna be
defender
Vooch.
on the Bulls, is it not?
Mhm.
Patrick
I'll be
Williams.
IO
goes from
technically.
being-
IO technically.
Vooch has always been a
Yeah,
Vooch has always
I
been a
wanted to
really good
say
team
Ayo.
defender. That's who he is. He's always been a really good team defender. Vooch is not a good one-on-one defender. That's never been him. And he's always been a good rebounder too. Always.
The conversation.
All right,
about
fellas,
him
I
was
gotta-
always that he's a
Ooh,
bad
Dwight
player.
was nearly unanimous, but Chuck Hayes got some votes.
There's no way
Chuck
Chuck
Hayes.
Hayes got a fucking vote.
Chuck
But
Hayes.
whatever.
2011, Chuck Hayes got 2 votes.
2000.
No way
Shout out
Chuck
Chuck
Hayes
Hayes.
should have got any
That
votes
is
for
crazy.
At that point, like, go look at who voted for them. Like, what do we
Yeah,
do?
see, there's a reason why I don't care about this stuff. You're telling me Chuck Hayes in 2011 is getting first place DPOY votes, and we
He
just
shouldn't
meant
even
to care
got
about
second place. But hey, let's go ahead and deal with it. The Chuck
All right,
still wasn't
fellas,
on nothing, bro. I hated Chuck Hayes from a fellow Rocket fan.
No, he
I gotta
was a
move
good
on to
defender. He was a very good defender, but
As you were
He was a
saying,
very
Ron.
good-
Yo, I gotta
go ahead, Ron.
move on to the
That's
next tweet,
crazy.
y'all.
Yeah,
The
go ahead,
next
Ron.
tweet is from whew. It's from a guy called @hoops. Jaylen Brown and Kevin Durant got into a heated exchange online
They did.
all over hair.
I think that
let me
tweet
go
is
ahead and
fake, though.
let me
Of course
scroll
it's fake. This
down and
account
see this
posts
tweet
nothing
from
but
Kevin
fake
Durant.
stuff.
This tweet from KD said, "That's better, so you won't leave stains on your opponent's jersey while playing."
Is this
Is
real?
that right there?
No, I don't
No,
think.
And
I
then,
don't,
uh,
this
this can't be real.
account, this account just posts cap, but he goes viral like every time. So shout out to him. You know what he does.
Jaylen Brown then replied and said, "Man, I'm embarrassed for you. Your hair looks like an NFL field."
Oh, so this is fake, and we're putting it ball sack.
Yeah.
We're putting, oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fake. All right. Well,
That,
I mean,
W-
that thing on
it's-
Kevin Durant head might be fake, to be honest.
all right. Well, fake tweets love. Fake tweets love. Fake tweets love.
Damn, there's really no unanimous DPOY. That's crazy.
Not one, Ma. Sorry,
Should've
bro.
been
So wait, Ron got centelled.
That's
Well,
not
just because we're showing the tweet, it doesn't mean that he's saying it's true.
Well,
just showing
that
tweets.
can be considered public slander. They could be sued for defamation.
I mean,
saying my
there's a
hair-
reason
my head looks
we're
like a football
saying
field?
it's fake. So that we only
He
have
had
to
a
say
unanimous
it's
MVP.
But I'm not gonna lie. If I was a
DPOY.
$40 million man, I'd be in Turkey right now. Turkey.
Ben Wallace was close. He got 116 out of 120.
Shall I be
I
in
mean,
Turkey? I would have
that.
the,
I guess
down to the
that
shoulders.
means someone might.
Down to the
If Chuck
shoulders.
Hayes got votes, I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, what? The Anderson Varejao, chill. That'd be me. The
Oh, no,
Anderson
I was gonna
Varejao
say,
with the
that was
headband.
what- yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it make you do that, Swiper.
What'd you say?
I don't think Turkey make you do that.
Make you do what?
Your hair go down to your shoulders. I don't
No.
think that's-
No. When you if you get your hair follicles replaced, they replace it from your body, so it'll grow naturally.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
I
saying.
don't know if it'll help it grow down to your
Nah.
shoulders.
I'm going back to what I used to be, Jordan. I'm talking about when I had full braids. Had them Allen Iversons back in the day. I'm going all the way back. Going back 2001.
Shit, no, it ain't gonna do that for you. You might get a little fuzz on your head.
Just
but
a
it ain't gonna
fade,
do that
just
for
a shadow fade. All right, that's cool too.
you. 'Cause we ain't never seen
I think
LeBron with
Kawhi's
a
the
braid
only
after he
person to
went.
win.
LeBron
That's
he ain't got the
right.
real job done. LeBron just got the he just got that part. He didn't get he should have got all this done. But when he retired,
Take your hat off. Let's see.
yeah, when he retired, that's exactly what it's going to be right there. That's exactly what it's
All
going
right.
to be.
All right, y'all. The last tweet that I
Good
got
weed, Swiper. Good weed, Swiper.
is from
Let me pull up a picture of me.
The-
Let me see.
the Black Hokage. The Black Hokage said, "The numbers being put up by various players this opening week of the NBA basketball season has been insane. It's almost like the league is being investigated for illegal gambling, and now they are playing for real because they are afraid to shave points."
We got 16 guys.
You don't
Isn't
find
that
that
Hokage?
suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
Hokage.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
No, I
Do
don't.
y'all find
Nah,
this
James Harden
suspicious?
been doing shit like that for a long time. So
That's
it's
crazy.
either the FBI coming to get him or they ain't. But he been doing that for a long time. So
This isn't suspicious for nobody?
no.
No, it's not suspicious.
Ron, I think we got 16 guys. I think we had 16 40-point games this first week, something like that. I think that's the
Nice.
most.
I like seeing 40-point games.
Yeah, I think that's the most in NBA history in the first week. I don't think that's ever happened. Yeah, ever.
I mean, the league's more skilled than it's ever been. You got Austin Reeves splitting double teams versus elite defenders for a game winner on the line.
Splitting double teams. Yes, he is.
And Rudy
Floating-
tried to make
That
him run the
George
hump.
why the league is more skilled because Austin Reeves splitting double team.
Well, I think there's more players that can just drop 50, 40, and all that. Yeah, I think Austin Reeves being a third option, being able to give you 28 and 16 in a game, I think that's important. Aaron Gordon giving you 50 ball to open the season up.
How we watch Corey Brewer give somebody 50.
Yeah, but they're all
But it
better
don't
than Corey
matter.
Brewer.
Corey Brewer
They're
did have
all
50
better than Corey
shots,
Brewer.
man. He had like 20.
They're all
in
better than Corey
transition.
Brewer. Mo Williams too got 52 off the bench. too. I think it might be
he
all
was
Shout
in the
out
second half.
to Tony
Yeah.
Dilk. Shout out to Tony Dilk.
They're all
Tony
better
Dilk
than those
on
players.
50.
Tony Dilk, shout out to Tony.
All
Dilk. But
righty.
yeah, there's more 50s now.
Is Austin Reeves not better than Corey Brewer?
Ooh, hot take.
Yes.
Hot take.
Huh?
I guess.
That's
Yeah.
a very hot take.
You
That's
guess?
a very hot take.
That's a hot take.
Yeah, it's a hot take.
I love Corey Brewer
It's
too.
not
You know,
a hot
Mr.
take.
Florida. Yeah. Shout out.
So that is a hot take.
I guess so.
Corey Brewer was drafted, right? Lottery pick, right?
That's the,
Oh, we're doing this gimmick. This gimmick. This gimmick. This gimmick.
It's
This
a hot
gimmick.
take. What you
This
talking
gimmick.
about?
This gimmick. This
Okay.
gimmick.
My bad.
Change your name to Gimmick Man, by the way.
For what?
This is gimmick.
Change your name to Diaper. Because you full of shit. That's why.
That Corey Brewer ain't better than Austin Reeves. I don't know what to tell you.
Go
Bro.
ahead.
So we just not going to read super chat?
Do we have any
What
more
happened to Ron?
tweets to read?
No. The tweets are.
Okay, our super chat time. All right.
sir.
Couldn't read none
We
of
start
my
from the
tweets,
top, or what
crazy.
we doing, Ox?
from the top,
However,
from the tippy.
You said what, Ox?
However,
top.
All right. Super chat number one. I don't know if we saw this one. D Barber 1313 $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween, PC. Fire Nico. Put your Halloween mask on real quick, y'all, and show the people. Like, wait, chill. What do you say to the kid? Do your little dance with you. Do your little dance. Do your little dance.
Oh my god.
Ox, what is the cord for? Like, do the face light up or something? Like, what do it do?
it lights up.
Why is the camera on chill?
I don't know.
Right.
Why not?
Ron. That's Ron.
What's the
So,
camera?
Ox, what does the cord do? Is it gonna electrocute you now? Don't. If it's gonna electrocute you, don't do it.
It lights
Oh,
up.
please don't start the car. You hot wiring the mask now. Be careful.
Hey, if I get electrocuted, Ron, perform CPR or whatever. You see?
Hey, wait, Ron.
Oh,
Is that one of the masks? Them facial masks? You know, the ones the girls be using now. Is that what you got?
Oh, the ones that light up.
Yeah. Hey, turn it on, Ron. Turn it on real quick.
They be mad expensive.
I want to get one too. Y'all playing?
Nice.
Skincare routine. W.
All
All
right,
right, next.
y'all. The next super chat
Oh,
that
you
we
want to do it
got
to
is
me? All right.
from
I'm going to back now.
Tupac Westside. Tupac Westside said, "Happy Halloween, gents. Thanks to the weather, I'm not moving this weekend, or I'm not mowing this weekend. One of the two." He said, "Been wondering, is there a surefire way to teach ball players to be good playmakers? I know players run the floor in different ways, so I'm curious. This is actually a good ass question. Can you teach somebody to be a good playmaker?"
Yeah, I think you can. I think number one, it starts with understanding the game. Like, I think if they understand the game a lot better, because a lot of players that are just naturally talented, just because they're talented don't mean they understand the game at an elite level. I think that's a big misconception too between very talented basketball players, that they do understand the game at an elite level. So I think if you want to make somebody a good playmaker, I think you have to. It starts with the fundamentals of how they were taught the game, like from when they were small, or some coach come in their life and teach them certain things. So I think that's the way you can teach them. Now, some players just bucket getters out the womb. Like some players, the first time you put a ball in their hand and you showed them something, they just know how to do it. They ain't worried about being a great playmaker. They just trying to put that ball in that basket. But some players that got to learn certain things a little bit different, they tend to become better playmakers. So
If you want a youngster to be good, play good basketball, what you do is you don't let them watch the NBA.
I would agree with that too. I said that the other day, Ox, that a lot of the reason why there is so much of a disconnect
That's a very good point.
with certain people in basketball is because people's introduction to basketball was the NBA, and that's too, like, that's not really realistic for you to really understand the game at that way, or where you can relate to other people. I would say that. I'm not gonna say unrealistic, but to where you can relate to other people and to some of their basketball takes.
I think that players should just start playing more basketball. Stop the trainers and all this other stuff. I think they should actually watch the NBA and just play a lot of basketball. Watch the NBA, play a lot of 3-on-3, play a lot of full court basketball with your friends. Go to the park and play basketball. That's how you learn.
How else you gonna get better, Jordan?
That's how you learn
else am I-
instincts.
No,
that wasn't the
college
super.
basketball. You can watch college.
That
basketball.
wasn't the super chat though, y'all. The super chat was, how do you
But-
become a better playmaker?
So,
And Chill,
play
you
more
can become a
basketball.
better player. How to become a better playmaker, you got to actually, like, Chill, yes, you have to play. But my thing is, you got to watch film.
Yeah,
You have to watch you have to watch yourself play.
Mhm.
Then you have to watch your bad decisions, and then you got to watch it with somebody who can correct you from those decisions and show you, hey, when you get in these situations, you can't do X, Y, and Z because it's going to lead to a turnover. It's going to lead to a bad shot. It's going to lead to you making a wrong decision.
Yeah.
And then that's how you correct it. Then you go back out there, play again, probably make the same bad decisions, watch film again, learn from that.
Yeah.
Go back out there again, get a little better, and incrementally by watching film on yourself, you'll become a better player and learn what decisions to make and what decisions not to make.
I do think 3-on-3 helps you out a lot, though. I do think 3-on-3 helps you out understand the game a little bit more. That's a great teaching you. I mean, like they've been doing that since we were small kids. Like this is how you play 3-on-3. They call it small-sided games.
I think to Ron's point too, I
Watching
think film development is important, but I also think there's a lot to understanding what everybody else does. I think not just knowing your job. That's probably one of the things that hurts people the most across sports.
Understanding the game.
They don't know what the center is supposed to do to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1. I think if you can court map, I think court mapping, Jordan, maybe it's just as simple as on when you're running this is where they're supposed to be. This is where they're going to end up. This is how the defense is going to react.
That too, but swipe that too. But understand what they're supposed to do. I think the most important thing is why they're supposed to do it. I think once you understand the why of a lot of things, that directly correlates to you increasing your playmaking ability. Like just understanding the why.
Agree.
Like, I know
you need a lot of reps.
I know what's
reps, trial and error. Reps, trial and error. You need to go out there and figure out what can I do on the basketball court.
Right.
What does my physical limitations allow me to do on the basketball court? And do it again until you figure out, this is how I can be effective on the basketball court.
I don't think that makes you a better
player. Delsky, based on the way you've been hooping and knowing what you could do on the court, what you're saying is you could give this nigga buckets. What you're saying is you could give this nigga the work. What you're saying is this nigga can't guard you.
Ron sucks.
Maybe him.
I'm not saying Ron is bad. Ron sucks. I swear. He is garbage.
This FYI, I'm 6'7" and I can handle the basketball.
Nigga, you little to him.
that just give you a little bit of, just search Delsky on Instagram. You'll figure it out.
I'm basically repeating what you guys are saying. I think that we also leave out that not having the basketball, I can still be a playmaker. I can still do things to involve myself in the game. And a lot of times people just look at playmaking as just having the basketball, whether I'm scoring the basketball, whether I'm getting somebody else involved. I can steal the ball. I can be a rebounder. I can come up with big plays on defense. Things like that are plays that make me a playmaker. And to Ron's point, if I'm understanding how to be able to do those things by watching film, I can be better at it.
Yeah, Chip. That's why yesterday I sent the super chat through.
You got to pull your mic up or something. We can't hear you.
I forgot to turn it back up. My bad.
That's what happens when you with Ron. That's what happens when you hanging around him. That's what's going on.
Now I'll turn it down. I'll turn mine down because I didn't want no echo when Ron was talking.
Mind control. I mentally made Ox turn his mic down.
Nah.
Why? Because mine's is so dominant.
So that's why I sent that super chat through yesterday though, because I just feel like we got to spend more time in the gym. You know what I mean? I don't feel like watching basketball, you can't get better. You have to get in the lab. Like you can't just wake up one day and just be a good basketball player. You got to get in there. You got to play with people that are better than you. Like I used to play one-on-one with the point guards just so I could learn how to get better angles. You know what I'm saying? You got to want to get better and you got to go work. Like cone drills ain't gonna make you a better basketball player. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in the lab and you got to get busy. You got to play against players. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to play 3-on. You got to play 3-on-3. You can't just be like, oh well, I'm not supposed to be good at this, so forget it. Like you have to be comfortable everywhere on the court. You got to play basketball, bro. You can't.
Exactly. And what a lot of people don't want to 100% hate this. They absolutely hate this for an idea. They 100% hate this for an idea. You're gonna get your ass kicked. You got to welcome that.
Yeah,
that's the only way you're gonna get better.
But I think as a problem with this chill, I know Dale and Oxen, you got to play. These kids do play a lot of basketball, bro. Like they play too much basketball.
Do they know, Jordan?
They train a lot.
No,
they do a lot of
No. They play a lot. They do play a lot of
basketball. Well, I'm not saying
every weekend.
Yeah, I hope that's not what you got from it. I'm not saying the kids don't play basketball. I'm just saying that that's how you get better is by playing. Also, but I do think it's very important where you're playing. I think it's very important who you're playing against, and I think it's very important that you're playing the right way too. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So I think it's a good thing to keep playing like no matter what though. Just play ball.
I do, but I think people saying that kids don't play a lot, you clearly are ignorant or you're not in that space. Like I'm in that space. Like I'm for sure know kids play a lot. They don't play meaningful basketball, though. That's the problem. They don't play meaningful basketball, and they only play games.
What's meaningful basketball, Jordan, in your estimation?
Where, like, if you playing every weekend and you got a tournament every weekend, you playing 5 to 7 games every single weekend in a tournament, and you lose, and then you come back and you do the same thing, the repercussions of losing, you don't really feel them no more. You're just going out there playing and, coming back and doing things. You don't really get better in it. Whereas to when you play maybe once a month or twice a month or something like that. If you lose, you go spend all of that time working on your game, and the game is serious. These games aren't serious to these kids because they play 5 to 7 games every weekend. Like every single weekend. It's like, oh, I lost, I'll play tomorrow. I played bad, I'll play tomorrow. I'll play in 20 minutes. Matter of fact, and when my team not playing, I'll go back and play on another team. So it's kind of like you're not really like learning basketball. Like you just playing with your bad habits, and you just continue your bad habits. You don't ever slow down and stop and say, I got to quit playing like this, because they play too many games sometimes. I think they play a lot more games. You see the same shit every weekend. Same kids can't dribble. Same kids can't lay the ball over with their left hand. And they'll play a whole 4 seasons of AAU and still can't do a left-hand layup. But
I think we've
seen that before.
I think we're speaking on 2 different things. I think we're speaking on different things. I'm not talking about the basketball games. I'm not talking about the organized basketball games. I'm talking about playing basketball, park basketball, 1-on-1s, 3-on-3s.
They don't play at the park enough.
21, even 21. When you're playing 21, you figure out how to score against double teams. All of that stuff like that. I'm not talking about the organized basketball games, because I 100% agree with you with that. Because I think the AAU coaches, that's a whole racket. That's a whole racket. You getting the sponsorships and all the children's money and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about playing basketball, like actually growing up playing basketball with your friends.
I agree with
the
that.
Trash friends, the good friends. You figure out, oh, I'm on a trash team. I have to score. I have to score. I'm on a good team. Oh, I'm gonna run off.
I gotta play defense.
I gotta play defense, like that type of situations. I'm not talking about the games, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because I'm only saying this because you'll get a kid who scored 30. He'll tell somebody, oh, I averaged 30 in AAU, and then you go watch him play in school, and he trash as hell. But I averaged 30 in AAU. You know how you average 30 in AAU? They trapped the whole game, and he got a fast break damn near every possession. And he think he averaged 30. Like, sure you did, but that's what's wrong with it. And I'm telling you, like they do that every weekend. So you see the same kids repeat the same mistakes every weekend, and then they become a senior, and now it's like, I'm not good at basketball. Yeah. But I do agree, go play at the park, 3-on-3. But, because those implications of those games at the park when you was playing 3-on-3, and the line for you to come back and play was 4 games, you played harder, you played smarter, you did all the things that it took to win. Those wins matter, because once you lost, you knew you wasn't getting back up to 5 or 7 games later, or in some gyms, your ass wasn't getting back at all.
Exactly.
You had to go home.
That's the type of pressure that develops your instincts.
I know we got to move on.
It developed that dog in you because you need it.
But I know my motivation, Dale, was to bust your ass when I was a kid. That was my motivation.
For sure.
Yeah, and you didn't want to lose, Chill. You didn't want to lose because you got to wait 6 games before you get back on.
No.
So there you have it, Dale. Chill would have busted your ass as a kid. All right,
that was my motivation.
SMN R&DM said, I have to clarify. I don't actually wish injury. When I said what I said and then followed with on the real, though, it's just meant to say he is that good that nobody can stop him.
He is that good. He's getting better, too.
Mm-hmm. SMN sent through another follow-up super chat, a $10 super chat, and said, I try not to overreact, but you know what the difference is between him and any other in the history? He legit has the skill set to truly be unstoppable. I mean, every shot should go down as uncontested.
Well, I mean, unless he's getting it blocked like he did the other day. But
sounds like Wilt.
Yeah, he damn that. He the closest thing to Wilt that we've seen, though, for sure. I can tell you that.
No one has Wilt as the GOAT.
I mean, I No, because Chill brought up some shit that him and Allen Iverson did. Nah, that didn't change my opinion on Will. Chill, see, I blame you for that shit. But
What do he shoot? What was
he
that?
shot like 36 shots in one goddamn game. And had
But it was like 49. But it was bad.
Yeah,
It
it was
wasn't
some
didn't he go
crazy
through it?
shit,
What was it,
but
like
he
something
was
like
talking
16 to
about
49 or something?
17 of
15,
49.
Yeah, but he was talking about Allen Iverson shooting 24 shots. And I'm like, if he shot 20 more, he would have some more points. But you
Man,
know,
I saw somebody take 50 shots one time, and y'all heard I saw y'all drag him. Shout out to DeJounte Murray. We shoot 53 times.
When I thought
Oh yeah, that
versus
game
the
against Celtics. Yeah.
Bro, I seen DeJounte Murray get 55 points and like 20 rebounds in the game in high school, and that shit was unbelievable.
Damn, it's a lot.
Shoot,
DeJounte gonna be back soon too.
Yeah, I saw that. He said he just learned how to walk again. I don't know if he said that, but something like that. But I saw that. I'm a big DeJounte fan. I'm a real fan of DeJounte Murray.
But shout out Rainer.
Hey, what we got next, Myers? Michael Myers, go ahead.
DSG Piccolo said Ryan Kalkbrenner really shoot 90% from the floor. Clinging to Monty and Shaden, can you hear or can you give me one more game? I just need one.
Who's that game against?
Denver.
Tonight?
Yeah. Yoga's shooting like
It's a good
80%
game.
from two so far this season. So, let's see if he keeps that up.
Yeah, because he started doing the no shooting gimmick after the Warriors game.
Mm-hmm. Which he should be.
Yeah, I don't have a problem.
Self-discipline.
It's just
Self-discipline.
acknowledging. He shot like 5 times against the Suns.
Jamal Murray, if he ain't playing tonight, he'll have to shoot more. But we'll see.
It's Chris Jones said favorite scary movies panel.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre changed my damn life.
Of course you would like that movie.
And Jeepers Creepers. Those two movies
Which
right
one?
there. Each one. Jeepers Creepers 1 probably was the worst one. Jeepers Creepers 2, I have no idea why.
Jeepers Creepers 1 was the one with the collection of stories, though. That was the most diverse one. But then
Yeah.
two was the scarecrow and the dude in the field, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
1 and 2 changed my life drastically because I was probably 11 years old watching that shit. I had no business watching it. We snuck into the movie theaters to watch that shit. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yeah, brother. That shit.
y'all be driving through West Texas with no thing on you, stopping for a random police.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre terrified me of
Yo,
people
by the way,
wheelchairs.
chat, if you ever get in a situation, and you need to know this too, brother, all y'all need to know, but especially you, because you driving around like with your hoodie on or whatnot. If you ever get pulled over by a police officer, you do not have to stop. You can put on your lights, your alarm lights. You can put on your hazards all the way through a public area. You just got to slow down, but you're legally allowed to put on your hazards through a public area.
He's
and
right.
then take them to like
Don't
a
do
gas
that.
station. Cause I for dang sure know if we in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you ain't finna pull me over middle of nowhere. You finna be riding with me to Dallas.
You're right, Trumpy. You're right. You don't have to stop, but
He's
you
right,
have
but
to
don't
make
do
a
that.
call. You have to make a call.
No, do it. I'm not doing it. If I'm in the middle of
You
West
have to make a
Texas,
call to somebody.
no. If I'm in the middle of Texas and Alabama, like I used to drive through Chill when I was a Baylor, I had to drive from Waco to Birmingham in the middle of nowhere. I'm not stopping for no police officer by myself with a black man in the car by himself.
Hey,
I'm
Swiper.
taking you to Dallas.
Swiper. Also, you don't have to.
Dallas. I ain't gonna lie. You
You don't have to slow down either. You can speed up.
No, yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't
Ron
do that.
get your ass shot.
And,
That's what's gonna
and by the
happen
way,
with
y'all,
Ron.
you can also call. You can call the police station
Definitely
and say,
got a call. Yeah, you can call them.
"Do you have a police officer on so and so road?" And they got to tell you if that's an actual police officer or not. Because what's happening now, y'all, is a lot of these certain folks are dressing up police officers, showing people's door and robbing.
They've been
folks.
doing that for a minute, but
Yeah,
you
but don't.
definitely-
Yeah, but now call.
definitely gotta call. I do want to address this because I see a lot of people talking about Texas is dangerous, bro. Texas is a great state of Texas, bro. What
The
y'all
Texas is
talking about?
dangerous.
dangerous.
It's
So
still
Texas
dangerous.
is a great state. What y'all talking
Still
about?
It is great. It's
Still
still
dangerous.
dangerous.
You find
Hey,
yourself
hey.
out. You find yourself out in Hillbilly Mountain, and
I do it all the time. What y'all talking about?
Hey, Jordan.
Of course you
about
do,
a week,
Jordan. We
I'ma
know you
find
though.
myself
You be out there.
Houston, and it better be dangerous.
Oxyron,
Jordan, you are the Dave Chappelle of PC. You be pulling up to the rallies of Black Clans.
No, what's your question, Chill?
Jordan, what spots in Texas? Not Texas. This is Houston, for an example. What spots in the city after like 9:30, 10 o'clock? You know for a fact I shouldn't be around here.
I mean, that's anywhere in the world. That's anywhere. in
Okay,
any
which
major
means it's
city.
dangerous. What are you
Hold
talking
on,
about?
but I want to answer your question. If you're trying to say like, will something crazy happen to you, bro? Texas and like Houston, like bro, you can go wherever you want to go. Just mind your business.
If you in the city, you good.
And
Yes, you can. You can just
But
mind your
don't be
business.
out in the middle of the country, though, chill. I would just say that. Just don't be out in the middle of the country.
Just mind your business.
Turn your mic on, Ox. Turn your mic on, Ox.
Thanks, Chill.
Can you help him with his levels, Ron? You sitting right there next to him.
No, it's
Help
not.
him.
It's not that. Swipe. It's not that. It's that. I've been turning mine down just so that there's not a bunch of echo when Ron is talking over there.
Yeah.
So mute your mic then, Ron. Mute your mic.
If I drink this?
You done already drank 2 of them.
I don't do to answer the question, Swiper. I don't do the scary movies.
Why don't y'all just share a mic?
After I saw American Werewolf in London, I
thought you was about to say after you saw American Me. I was about to say
I
that's
thought
crazy.
American Werewolf. I thought Werewolf me up. I was good. So anyway, as we were saying, I don't do scary movies. No, I don't.
Man, I told y'all already. It's Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers is the worst. I told y'all. Remember, we was talking about that. I told y'all. I'll be having my sons take the trash out when the sun goes down.
Hey,
I don't play.
Boy was outside
I do not play.
But the scariest
Sacrificing
movie.
your kids is crazy.
Shit, fuck all that. Take one of them little niggas, man. Leave me
I
be.
don't know if my mom was like prepping me for this whole deal of trying to be a tough kid or something, but my mom would like come out her room at like 10 o'clock, look at the trash and be like, take the goddamn trash out. And I'm like,
You should have took it out already.
You're right. And I'm like, damn, I get up, I grab that trash, I open the door, look, boy, I'm running down the stairs. Bro, you don't even look at the trash. You just throw that shit and just go. Like, I'm out of here. I'm about this shit.
Yeah, so
on the way.
and if we're doing scariest,
I'd never remember. And
if we're doing
now
scariest
that
movies,
I'm older, I can tell this story with great confidence, Swiper.
Yeah.
if we're
One
doing
time I
scariest
went to
movies,
take the trash out, Swiper, and it was this white dude at the trash can, and he was like, "Hey, do you want a teddy bear?" I swear to God. And I was like,
Hell nah.
and I was like,
Hell no.
sure. And I took the teddy
You
bear,
said-
put the trash, took the teddy bear from him. He gave me like 4 of them. And I went back in the house. Boy, my mama was livid. Where the hell you get them teddy bears from?
You was trying to get kidnapped, nigga. You better chill.
Bruh. And
Jordan,
she
you still
went
got them teddy bears?
outside. Boy, they went outside looking for them. They went and told the apartment people.
Jordan,
I'm like,
Jordan, look into the camera real quick. Let me see your eyes. Can you look up? Look up like this. Let me see the whites. Let me see. Look up. I don't know. You might even abducted, bro. Cause I've been wondering about you.
I ain't never been abducted. I ain't never been
Hey,
abducted.
chill. One of the spaceships came on the house when his mama wasn't home. That boy
Later,
went up,
fellas.
came back down, completely.
All right,
different
chill.
Hey,
Chris.
I ain't never got abducted, but I did take all 4 of them teddy bear. Me and my brother, we took them.
Nah,
joints,
Jordan, you
boy.
a bad kid, bro.
But
I'm
now
not gonna lie
that
to
I'm
you.
older,
That's nuts.
that was crazy.
You was an airhead as a kid. That's 100% airhead, bro.
Bro.
All right, so
What is really scary though? Y'all know what movie's really scary though?
What?
What movie is that?
Cinema Paradiso.
What?
What?
It's not a horror.
I don't think they got that in
It's not a
America.
horror movie. But
Leprechaun in the Hood.
It's scary as hell.
Tales from the Hood. Tales
I
from
mean,
the
I'm
Hood.
sure you got it. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. If
What
you've
movie?
never heard of it, it's your issue. I'm sorry.
I can't
Amir,
hear
you cut in and out. Say
Yeah, I
that
can't hear
again.
the
What's the
movie.
name of the movie?
Bro, he
Cinema
cooked.
Paradiso.
Hey, but Jordan, when I was 19, I saw Paranormal Activity. I didn't sleep in my bed for 3 weeks.
I never watched Paranormal Activity. I don't watch demon movies like that.
I don't either. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I'm not watching none of that shit.
I didn't
I never
know.
watched demonic movies like that. I never watched that shit.
Hey, but I did accidentally.
It's the exorcism of Emily Rose. Cause then every time I wake up and it's like, if I wake up and it's 3 o'clock or something, I'll be like,
Oh, hey,
dead,
Jordan,
nigga. I'll
you
be
know,
like,
Jordan, you know what else is The Fourth Kind? I have not watched that movie since that movie gave me legit nightmares. If you haven't seen The Fourth Kind, don't watch it. That movie freaked me out, dog.
I would never
watch
watch nothing that's like demonic. Why would you want? I don't even. First of all,
Y'all seen
I don't watch
Smile?
movies no more because it's like
Nah, I
why
seen
you
the
wanna be
preview for 2.
scared? Like what the hell? Like
You
I'm
be-
not gonna get
Smile
scared.
is crazy. Smile's crazy. Smile's crazy.
Yo, Morse. What's your
Mars ain't
favorite
watch
scary
no
movie?
Scary movie.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Scary movie.
Scary movie is funny though. I will say that one. Scary movie is funny. To take my little hand is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a
but-
scary movie too.
Yeah. That's scary movie too.
Hey, wait. What did you say? Hey, big round of applause. Oh, wait. What about a standing ovation?
Hey, I got a couple favorite movies. Don't Be a Menace is for sure my number one. I had no business watching Don't Be a Menace at 7 years old, but I watched it.
Shout out, don't be a
Hey,
menace.
Jordan, let me
Don't
be
Be a
the bigger man.
Menace
Let me be the bigger
hilarious,
man
my
and
God.
walk away.
Huh?
Let me be the bigger man and walk away.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But
What do you say when you meet a nice man?
after
Are you
Texas
my
Chainsaw
daddy?
Massacre, I wasn't into scary movies no more. I wasn't into that shit. That shit to me just don't make sense.
Bruh,
Actually,
scary
it makes
movie.
me
If y'all, hey Ron, if they weren't alive for scary movie, when those hit the street, the first three especially, bruh, that was the funniest thing you had ever seen when them joints drop, bro. The first one,
Don't Be a
especially,
Minute. Don't Be a Menace is clearly by
hate
far
that
the
movie.
funniest movie I ever saw in my
I
life.
hate that movie. That movie
I
sucks.
don't like them. I don't like that movie either.
Yeah,
I don't like
because
that.
it made fun of a real movie, like a real OG movie, something you ain't never been a part of. That's why something you ain't never been a part of. Menace to Society, the best hood movie ever. Best hood movie ever.
Colors, brother. Stop playing.
You said Color.
All right, y'all.
Yes, Colors.
I got to get back to these super chats.
Easily.
The Trib
That's
one
not even better than Fresh.
The Trib one said Wemby is him. Bam not scared of anyone, but Jaime was. He was driving into the lane like this. He put up a couple emojis. I don't know what it is about where he be disappearing a lot.
Somebody said American Gangster the best gangster movie ever. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are too mainstream. I'm talking about real movies.
They had
Menace to
$1 million
Society is a real.
budget. Had a $1 million budget.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? The movies back in the day. Don't Be a Menace had a $1 million budget.
That movie sucked. Paid in Full is a good one too.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, the next super chat I got is from ZZ. ZZ said to Swiper, in aggregate, Cam, Tim, and J-Val are better than MPJ, but Cam ain't all that. He seriously needs to improve defensively.
His defense is better than the shooting so far. So I think I just think he's getting used to the system because he's missing open shots too right now. But Val's been, that boy Val, man, he's been crazy. Tim Hardaway Jr. too. They've been crazy so far. Them Hardaway Jr., Murray, Val minutes. Wow.
That third quarter against the Timberwolves from Tim Hardaway.
38 points. 3 of them. 38. That's crazy, bro.
Swipe, is J-Val better than Jokic?
No, but J Val's top 30 center, like I said he was, and people were making fun of me for it. He's clearly a starting center in the league.
A top 30 center is crazy, bro. It's 30.
He's a top 20 center. He's a top 20 center.
I don't know. Well, I mean, because
It's so
I'm
fast.
saying he's a starter in the league, Jordan. Is what's my premise. It just, he's just
On what
not viewed.
team?
A lot of teams. He easily started on the Pelicans right now, easily.
Well, DeAndre Jordan just started. So
Yeah, I know.
shit.
Yeah, I mean,
he
okay,
better than
that's
Emisi
one.
still too, but
He was already
was
over
almost
there. They got
starting
rid
in
of
Europe.
his bum ass.
He
no,
was
they
this
didn't get
close
rid
to
of. They didn't
starting
get rid of
Europe.
him. He got traded for.
Swiper.
They
Boy, you
traded.
be doing
They
some
traded
nasty
him.
shit,
He
bro.
was good with Washington, and then he was good with the Kings, and then he's been good now.
They didn't get rid of him. He got traded for.
Yeah, they wanted him. They wanted another big. Because remember, Jordan, you got to remember the timeline.
They're
At the
literally
time-
holding him hostage right
At
now.
the time when Washington was trading for the big, they were trying to get trade value back because the more centers you had that were useful, the better, because then you can use them for trade chips. They traded him to Washington, then he got flipped to the Kings for decent assets, and then the Kings, trying to get underneath the luxury tax, they sold him off for $5 million and Dario Saric. So that's why
Yeah,
they
you
got
said
rid of
all
him.
of that. Just the overall summary is the Pelicans got rid of his ass.
Hey, you know what I just thought about?
It's
Because
just
because how
nuance. It's nuance. It's all this.
because how I just said that, how I said the Nuggets are holding him hostage.
You said
That just reminded me. Yeah, the Nuggets are holding him hostage. That made him stay. But that reminded me, Jordan, because you just told that story about how you took the teddy bears from that creepy dude at the thing.
Yeah.
It reminded me like when my mom used to tell me and my sister like, y'all not getting kidnapped, and they gonna bring y'all ass back. They don't want your bad ass.
Yeah.
It's be like, damn, that's cold. I ain't even good enough to get kidnapped.
I do remember when that black girl in the 2000 Jordan, when she in Aqua, she was captive for like a day, and she broke out of her captain. She took the bus home.
Man, she ain't break out of shit. They said, man, get your little black ass up out of here, badass little
The
girl.
bus home is crazy.
No, they left her.
y'all.
They left her
Look,
alone, and she got
All
out.
right,
Bro,
hey,
who gave
we
up
got
that
another
bus?
super chat.
She ain't break out of
Yo,
shit.
we got another super chat from the Trib one.
Something's wrong
The
with
Trib
y'all.
said,
up in
Clinically
here
wrong
asking
with
for
y'all.
hot fries. They ain't give you no goddamn hot fries. Get the hell out of here. Go home.
the
Swiper
Trib
said
one said
bus home.
Spo
Who gave up
didn't
money
do
for the
any.
bus?
Spo didn't do anything special with Wemby on offense. Ran a 2-3 here and there. The Heat just have the players with strength to push him off his spot.
I mean, they were down 17. They ain't shit about Spurs. It was more about the Spurs, to be honest. But
I just like
that game
how
was
Wemby
about to
just
get out
stayed
of hand.
aggressive.
And then
He
it
stayed
came.
aggressive the whole time. That's what I like about Wemby. Wemby is not. He's not playing this year, man. He's not.
Shout out to the monks that he trained with. Bino Bapelli said, "Watch the taking of Deborah Logan. If you love horror movies,
No.
How do you love horror movies?
A lot of people like to be scared.
You
Fire, bro,
enjoy,
that
you
fire.
enjoy watching them. That would be hard.
Do
A
you
lot of
love
people
them,
like to
Mark?
be scared.
I don't watch movies.
Oh, okay. You like me then? I don't watch movies no more either.
No, he's not like you. He watches basketball. You watch hip hop, loving hip hop. He watches basketball.
I do not watch no shit like that, bro. You crazy as hell.
You ain't seen the new season of Love Is Blind?
I never seen one episode of Love Is Blind, bro.
You lying.
Swapper, nobody's watching that,
I'm
bro.
not watching that,
No,
bro.
Very popular
I don't
show.
know what that is.
Chris Paul was on the reunion, by the way. I don't know if y'all knew that. He was on
I
the
didn't know
reunion.
that because I don't watch it.
hey, I'll catch it in passing. It just
I watch
depends whose house I'm staying
podcasts.
tonight
Like,
at.
I listen to podcasts all
Yeah,
day.
you watch Joe Budden podcast. You know who you remind me of?
I don't watch Joe Budden podcast. I watch Joe Rogan podcast though.
No, but see, Swap, you did me the service because you ain't tell me about old girl.
Who?
What's her name? The Indian chick.
Oh,
From what? From what?
Ooh, why you bring her back up?
From what?
Ooh, hey, y'all remember the Wayne meme? Ooh,
Wait, who?
Well, Love Is Blind. The one that everybody trips off. She
The
was
lo-
the
the-
biggest scandal.
A little Indian
Mars
chick.
know who you talking about. I seen Mars talking about him on the timeline one day.
Swiper, old girl.
I don't know.
The
There's
chat-
9
The
seasons.
chat got
I
us.
know
The
the chat.
chat got us. The chat got us. Hold on.
Who? There's 9 seasons
On
of
Love
Love
Is
Is Blind.
Blind.
There's 9 seasons.
The last one.
Come on, man.
There
Her
is
name
no
was
Indian
just
girl.
Drew.
There's no Indian woman on that
She's
season
not
9.
Indian. She like
Huda is
like
on Love Is.
Huda.
That's not
Yeah.
Love Is Blind.
Huda.
That's not Love Is Blind. That's not Love Is Blind.
Swipe about to get into y'all argument.
That's
about
Love
Love Is
Island.
Blind.
That's
Hey,
Love
that's
Island.
That's the same shit.
No,
Damn,
it's not.
talk
And
about-
Huda's not even top 10 in Love
When I
Island. Have
see
you
Huda-
seen Love
hey, when I
Island?
see Huda, love is love. That's all I know. Right, Morris? Love is love. God damn.
Ooh,
Y'all are tripping, bro.
good God on God on.
Get y'all taste up.
Hey, my taste is up.
Shit, I wonder what it takes.
The trick. Yo, the trip one said Bam isn't playing like a different player. He isn't an aggressive scorer, but he's always had versatility as a scorer. His 3-ball is why he can average 20. We like Bam's 3-ball?
I mean, he shot 12 of them joints last night and made 3, right?
Did he really shoot
12?
12?
Yeah, he shot 12.
Wimby's in the paint.
He shot 12.
I mean, he was open. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. He was open, but
For a reason.
yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, I don't know if Wemby was the reason why he shot 12, but
I mean, he's shooting them with more freedom anyway. He was doing
Delsky, you gonna lie to us and say you never seen reality TV?
Last time I stopped watching reality TV after Flavor Flav. That was my last era of
facts.
that.
Dale, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh,
you
same
old? Oh,
age,
he
so
old
we around
too.
the same era then.
Damn, you was watching that when you was a young boy.
I was not supposed to be
Six
watching that.
Yeah,
I was not supposed to be watching that.
too. Boy, they had
Hey, shout out, hey, Ron, shout out to Black from Love Is Blind, or not, Flavor Flav, and then shout out to
New York from Flavor
Shout out
Flav.
to
Don't
New
do that.
York.
not
exactly.
New York, not New York,
No,
no.
And
Hoops.
La La. Don't
Shout
forget
out
about
to
La La.
Hoops.
The Hoops.
Who's the other one? What the Destiny or something?
Luscious.
Hey, the one that was
Lush-
thick as
Luscious.
hell.
Luscious was
Luscious.
the boy.
Hey, Morris, I'm talking about.
Talking about boots, hoops, luscious.
Boots.
It was
Yeah.
one more though.
Snoop Dogg hosted the After Dark show. Don't forget about that one, boy. That girl's going wild, boy. What stayed up late watching that shit too?
Remember the one that had the tattoo on her face? She had the tattoo on her face.
Yeah, you stayed up
And
watching
shout out to
Girls
the
Gone
Chad
Wild
Ocho
too, huh?
Cinco. He had 85 girls from Chad on the Ocho Cinco show, and then Travis Kelce had a show. Both had them. They had some good TV on MTV at the time.
The Void Sentry YT said, I just woke up and missed most of the show, but fuck basketball talk. Swiper, Chris Greer is no longer the GM of my Dolphins. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, 26 years in the organization, finally got fired. That's a long time to be somewhere.
That's a damn, bro. How did he want that job that long? 26 years? God damn. I want to go to another franchise just to experiment. Like, I want to
In
be
Miami?
good.
You living in Miami making millions
Exactly.
and covering and
Shit,
working
I
with a
can go
football
to-
team?
I can go Texas. I can go to goddamn
Texas.
I can go all over the place.
Where you going in Texas? Arlington? Houston? From
You ain't
Miami?
going Marcus and Jerry ain't never giving that shit up. But I'm saying I can go to Houston. I can go all over the place. L.A.
Why would you want to believe in Houston when Houston was an embarrassing franchise during the 2000s?
What is Miami?
Miami's been good. They've had better eras than Houston has.
Dan Marino era probably was it.
You tripping, bro? The Cadillac era with Ronnie. Remember they had Ronnie. They had the Wildcat era going for a while.
Oh, they did have a Wildcat era. Don't forget the Matt Schaub era. Don't forget about that era with the Texans.
When he threw the most pick sixes in NFL history.
Weak ass franchise.
Matt Schaub he had 6 pick sixes in one season.
That's okay. He threw a lot of touchdowns. Threw a lot of tutties. Don't forget about them tutties he threw. Matt Schaub was all right. And I ain't even no Texans fan. I'm just telling you what I know. Matt Schaub was all right.
Hey, Miami, at least y'all got the Hurricanes. Or at least y'all got the Heat. Speaking of which, DSG Piccolo said Miami really run that through his ass, offense. Interesting to see what they look like fully healthy.
Do his ass, is funny. Say it again, Ron. Say it one more time, Ron.
They got that do his ass,
Miami definitely.
Hey, you got to take him. Take him. Do his ass,
Speaking of Miami, speaking of Florida in general, speaking of New York, speaking of Denver, speaking of London, Texas, and California. You see, Seattle got left up out of this. Finn275 said, "Don't let soft ass dudes from Texas and Cali talk crazy. We got the best athletes in any sport. Florida on top." Right, Dale?
Oh, for sure. The best athletes come from Florida, but
no, the fastest niggas come from Florida.
Not basketball. Okay, we choose football more.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I was playing football. I was playing football until I got too tall. They told me to go over there.
Y'all got too fast, but still, y'all have never seen a Friday Night Lights like y'all seen in Texas. They made a movie about it. Y'all have never seen that before. They built
the book is even better.
$50 million stadiums for high school kids. What we doing?
Ohio, yeah, Texas.
$70 million stadium for high school kids.
You niggas got the biggest state in the world.
Exactly.
Like, it's not necessarily for the kids. It's because it'd be 5,000 people going to the high school.
No, it'd be 10,000 people going to the game.
In one high school.
All right.
One high
10,000
school.
people.
At one high school.
That's a lot of parents. That's a lot of cousins. That's a lot of aunties. That's a lot of uncles. Hey, Jordan, and the thing about it is, a lot of them niggas don't even go to watch the game. They just go to eat the concessions and barbecue.
Man, Ron, you out your damn mind. No, Ron, stop.
At a football game? That sounds like a terrible idea.
Bro, Ron is capping. They go to watch the game.
Ribs at a football game?
No, they
horrible.
don't do that. In Louisiana, they do that for sure. In Louisiana, boy, you can get gumbo. You can get all kind of red beans and rice at basketball, football.
Sitting there watching the game, fourth quarter, heavy and sleepy.
Nah, they don't do that.
Niggas don't got nothing to do. They ain't doing nothing, so they shit. Might as well.
In Louisiana, they do that shit, but in Texas, look, at my high school, our football team got so good. At one, man, I think they still do it. They start doing Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A start catering to our goddamn concession stand. You can get them Chick-fil-A sandwiches at our shit.
That sound like a great job.
So niggas was going to get barbecue.
If I was like Jordan and I was sitting on the sidelines instead of being on the field playing, I would have been eating Chick-fil-A all day too.
Here you go with this stupid shit, man. Why are you always?
Let me tell you. When we were in what city were we just in? Brooklyn. This dude was telling me he'd be a better football player than me.
I would, Swiper. Next time I see you, I want everybody to get their camera out. I'm gonna bring a football. I'm gonna have, I don't know if Ron can throw, so I'm gonna let Ox throw it. Fuck it. All right. I'm gonna have Ox throw me the ball. You got 7 times to stop me. I picked 7 for a reason. I guarantee you may stop me 1 or 2 times. Maybe.
My money's on Jordan. I got Jordan.
After that, you can't touch me off the line. You're not touching me off the line. That's number 1. You're not touching me up. Number 2, you're not faster than me. I can guarantee you that. You're not
Jordan, you got cankles and a beer belly.
Huh?
You got cankles and a beer belly. This is not a good matchup, my dog.
Piper.
It's not a good matchup.
Piper, you are 270 pounds.
Leave it alone, Jordan. Leave it alone. Trust me. Leave it alone, bro.
You can't move side to
just
side.
Leave, Jordan, I'm telling you right now. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, Jordan. Go ahead, what's up,
and then once Jordan get finished with you, me and you doing the Oklahoma drill, nigga.
I don't want to do that drill, but Swiper can't move.
I bet you don't pull up to no PC weekend after that.
Oklahoma drill.
No, I'm not agreeing with you either on that. No, but like Jordan, I'm saying you was a good athlete. I'm giving you credit.
Yo, but you cannot go foot speed with me. You're not doing it. You're not. I watched you play defense. That's all I needed to know. On the basketball court, I would hit you with the same crossover. And
When did you watch me
never
play
stop.
defense?
Yeah, I watched you play defense.
When I got the game winner still on trade, something that Ron couldn't do.
Look, you got down in the stands and your head was down like this. And when you did that shit, I said,
when was this? When was this? I don't remember this.
PC weekend. I saw it on YouTube.
Oh, you saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw it
so
on
you just
YouTube
capping
too.
again. All right.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
you.
not capping. I saw it. I watched
I
you
seen
pull
it.
your little bitty ass shorts up.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Jordan. I will pull up your highlights here. Hold on.
Your ass
Hey,
down
wait.
and try to play defense.
Hey, we got a guest. Hey, sir. Good brother. My black brother. I'm going to pull up Jordan's highlights. I'm reading them to you right now. You know what they say? Nothing. Zero. Empty. No highlights.
Yo.
Nothing.
All right, Swiper.
Yo.
I'll send them to you, though.
Yo, I gotta move on. I do think it's ironic though that it is a second person in PC with the name of Dale that'll bust your ass. That's 2 Dales, both 6'7" and bigger. Hey Dale, hold on. Who's your comp? Like NBA comp? Who would you say you play like?
Zach Randolph.
Oh, stop.
I was going to say something like that too. Tyus Jones? Nah.
I would say that more like a
Ben Simmons?
right-handed Josh Smith.
Josh Smith. Who is Josh Smith?
You
The
remember
Hawks. The Hawks. He's
Hawks,
saying he
from
can
the
leap.
Hawks.
He's saying he can jump.
Oh, you
He be
said
dunking
Josh Smith. I thought you said
Yes,
Josh
Josh.
Smith. I'm like, this nigga just put
From the Hawks.
John Moran and Rick Smith together.
No.
Hey Dale, you be dunking shit?
Oh yeah, man. Like I said, man, y'all just.
I mean, he's 6'7". I would hope so.
Go look it up.
I mean, I know 6'7" niggas that
Hold
don't
on.
dunk.
I don't know what your. I can't find your IG. What's the actual handle? What did you say?
It's just Delsky.
What did
It's
he
just
say?
Delsky.
Wait, say it again.
Who?
You said Delski?
Yeah, just Delsky. Just DELL.
Hey Delski, I'm gonna get everybody to follow you on Twitter.
It's 3 L.
I can't find Belsky, bro.
Delsky with a D.
I'm gonna get everybody
I
to
can't
follow you on
find
Twitter.
Delsky.
Just tweet Ron as the GOAT host, and then I'm gonna retweet it, and then everybody will see it. But I gotta go to the next super chat. The next super chat is from YSL, Lil Mike and Kez. Lil Mike and Kez said Wemby had 5 blocks in the fourth quarter, yet he was free eats.
That nigga sharing his Twitter page. I mean his YouTube page.
Who?
Y'all should have watched the game if y'all didn't see Wemby getting free eats.
Shout out free eats, man. Reminds me of a Texas football game.
Man,
Germany, July said Mars. The Bucks not beating the Rockets. We getting Drew Holiday soon.
When did I
We
say
getting
the
Drew
Bucks
Holiday
beat
or
the
Aaron
Rockets?
Holiday?
Both holidays.
You have Aaron. Yeah, you're
I
gonna have
know.
both Holiday. You're gonna get Justin too.
Nah, Justin play overseas.
No, but you're gonna go get him.
I don't think we're
Buy
gonna
him
do
out
that.
that contract. You're gonna buy him out that contract.
I see a bunch of Belskis, but they all look like YNs. I don't see you on here, bro.
Do underscore Delsky.
He don't look like a Wyatt.
Definitely not a YN. That
He's
era's
30,
gone.
bro. He's 30.
Hey, look into the camera. That don't mean he don't look like a YN. Look into the camera. Oh yeah,
I see
yeah.
Nah, that nigga don't look like no YN. That nigga look like bruh man from the 5th floor. He coming to get your ass. That nigga coming to get your
Oh,
ass.
he got. Yeah, I see. He got long arms too. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, man,
All
I
right,
see
Nibs
you.
Knows Ball sent through a $9.99
Oh, you shoot like
super
dude
chat.
from
Who? From where?
From where?
bro. What was that? Y'all remember the air up there with Kevin Bacon? You don't remember the African movie?
When he went to Africa, yeah.
Yeah. That's what he shoot like. But it's wet. It's going in though. Y'all ain't seen the air up there, bro. Like, we need to get more culture on this platform. The air up there was a top tier basketball movie.
Nims Knows Ball said ATL the best hood movie.
No,
I got some Cuddy last night.
That shit was weak as hell.
No.
ATL was fire.
it was a
Y'all
good movie
tripping.
though.
It
was a good movie.
was good when it came out. I'll say that. It's a classic.
Y'all hyped that movie so much. What type of nigga get mad because he found out his girlfriend got money?
Yeah, that is corny though. I think that's definitely
What's wrong
corny.
with you? Nigga, like,
That's definitely corny. That nigga said you faking it. Nigga snatched that chain off that girl's neck. He worried about the wrong damn thing.
You said you would have been coming up.
Hey, the weirdest part about that movie, that nigga friend was a hater, boy. I'm like, nigga, how are you his friend?
Yeah.
That
Which
nigga
friend?
was a hater. Esquire. How do you say his name? Esquire.
What? That was the
Esquire
one that was
hilarious in that movie.
But
The
was
one
he?
that
Was he?
snitched on her.
Oh, on her. Oh, yeah. That's
That
right.
nigga was a hater, bro. I'm like, bro, what is up with this nigga? But hey, man.
The Trib One, Mars got tired of y'all shenanigans. He said, I'm taking my ass to sleep. The Trib One said, we can be real. Veteran teams don't quote unquote try as hard as younger teams. That's how regular season goes. Hell, that's how life goes for real. Youngins be gunning.
Well, you better just try hard. There ain't nothing wrong with trying hard, even in life, man. It's cool to try hard, y'all. Don't try to be that cool nigga. It's easy. I ain't doing nothing. All right, man. You ain't gonna be shit.
Ox just whispered a whole bunch of shit, boy. He just
It was a lot of wisdom. It was a lot of wisdom in that whisper, though.
he might have kicked a whole lot of game. Did nobody hear but Ron.
I'm telling y'all be
Hey, you was spitting though. I ain't gonna lie though. You was spitting. All I heard was, hey, y'all do this shit and y'all do this shit. Yeah. I'm like, nigga, what? It's cool, Ron got you though.
Hey, I heard it, man. I'm taking it in.
That nigga
bro.
out
I'm taking it
spitting
in.
game, boy.
That's what I do.
All right,
Right.
y'all. Devin Laguerre said, I live in Texas. I live in the Texas Hill Country. Katrina refugees were the first black subdivision in the areas and have a Cajun restaurant.
Oh, he lived in Texas. He's saying he was a Katrina refugee coming from New Orleans, and they got their own subdivision and have a Cajun restaurant. I guess is what he's saying.
Shit, I ain't gonna.
Shout out Devin.
Shit, them Katrina refugees, them niggas came to California. Shit, you niggas better go.
I mean, you better stop
Big-
fucking with my folks from New Orleans, boy.
Hey,
Them some different folks.
That's what I'm saying. I said shit.
Boy, them some different folks, boy.
Hey, shit. I would play with them niggas.
Them boys different.
For real.
Big Smoke 731 said, pick and roll, go screen, go screen. Pick and roll, go screen, go screen. 3-3-3-3, go screen, go screen. Pick and roll, go screen, 3-3-3-3-3-3.
Delsky,
Hey,
you
gotta say, Ox, you gotta say pen version. What's pen version? Didn't you add the N word to pen version so he can say it?
Whoa.
I wasn't even there for that shit.
I don't remember that either.
Nigga, the pen version.
No, Pen say I'm not saying that. Pen say I'm not
Shaq
saying
walk in the
that.
room.
Hey, Ron said say it,
That's the
Pen.
Pen
Pen
version.
said I'm not saying that.
Pin the one that he making the beat for the song.
Nah, hell nah. That shit
The
was
beat
funny
gonna
as
just
hell.
be a
last
whole
night.
bunch of.
Hey, Pen said I'm not saying that.
All right, y'all. Mo sent through a members chat and said, Dirk would look great in today's era. Y'all agree?
Of course.
Any era. Any era.
Any area. Any
Any
area.
era. What we doing?
And this fool, Dennis Schroeder. I ain't even gonna get started on Dennis Schroeder.
Shout out Dennis, man. Hey, when you the GOAT, you the GOAT. Toxic Hoodie said, Dub panel, Dub host Ox. Get them likes up.
Get them lights up.
Get them likes up.
Pod
And
is back.
All right, the next super chat I got is from Masinko. My dog Masinko said, Jordan a couple years from a Forrest Whitaker ride.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is insane.
Jordan, you got that Whitaker coming in?
That's crazy. Y'all gonna do that to me like that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cold.
I will
you
put
got that
cases
Whitaker
on all
coming
you
in?
niggas. Don't you ever do me like that. That's crazy.
Hey, y'all see Masink been a member for 25 months, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
y'all
Masink,
get
that's
like
crazy. What
Masinko.
did I do to deserve that shit? You know what? When I was a kid, they used to make fun of me because my eyes were small. I don't know why my eyes like that, but shit, they just is. I don't know. Fuck it. I ain't
All
never
right,
get no
fellas.
Forrest Whitaker. I can tell you that though.
This laptop about to die, so we got to get up out of here. I got a few new members. I got YSL, Lil Mike and Kez, Aspects, and Eric Espinosa all became members. Appreciate everybody that tapped in on this Friday episode, on this beautiful Friday. Y'all do what I would do for Halloween tonight. Y'all know what that is, right?
Take it,
First
but take it
off-
light.
What?
No, take a light, but take.
Well, the first thing is I would join this Halloween Tears contest. It ends at 4 p.m. today, so y'all be sure to hurry up and get over there and put in your bid to get 5,000. And then after that, let me take this off the screen. After that, do what I would do tonight, and that's find the kid with the best candy basket.
What?
And add to their candy basket.
Okay.
Put
that's
into their
great.
candy basket, y'all. Hey, y'all
Well,
be
y'all-
giving citizens.
Don't hand
What's up,
out no
Alex?
more
I
teddy
just-
bears. I can let you
Hold
know
on,
that.
yeah,
Do
don't
not
do
take
that.
no teddy bears.
I just want to say though, Delsky, I wasn't trying to start no shit during the stream, but feel free to pull up to that PC weekend, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you. When is this?
Please. I don't know. It don't matter. It
Exactly.
could be yesterday. It could be tomorrow.
Exactly.
Nigga, make sure. Hey, pull up.
I'll get you the dates, Dale.
Don't
That
let
all
these
sounds good, but that all sounds
don't let these
good, but
microphones. Don't let these microphones fool you.
listen, like I said, I back up what I talk, man. I do.
No doubt.
I
No
do.
doubt.
Shit, me.
Hey,
I'm just a big lip nigga. I'm just up here talking.
Hey, man. Me and Swiper got to get our ones first. That's the only thing I care about. Football. I'm talking about as soon as I see him.
I'm not
tossing
doing
him
no
the
football ones with you, dude.
I'm tossing him the football. Like,
Boy,
you scared? Nah, I got him
he don't even
scared.
own no
I got
cleats. He
him
gonna be out there in
scared.
slides trying to run routes. I'm good, bro.
I got him scared. I'm going to line up on that line running. How them football players be making all that noise just to go nowhere. You slow ass nigga. I'm telling you, boy, you cannot check me.
Hey, by the way, just so y'all know, Delsky, this was his stat line and across all sports. Across
outta here,
all
bitch.
sports. 0, 0, 0, 0.
All right, y'all. We gonna catch y'all on Monday. It has been real. It has been fun. We'll catch you on the flip side. We